quiet. Start, you thought. You start, you thought. T-H-O-U-G-H-T. I don't know the other kind of thought. Hey. Hello? Aw, chat, I actually missed you guys so much. Like, I really missed you guys so much. I feel so cringe saying that, but like, just felt like there was something missing in my life, you know? Don't worry, we'll up the mics for sure. I promise. And it should be okay then. Thank you for the 4 months, Kai. Thank you, Flame, for the 10 months. Thank you, Mr. Fast Scooby, for subbing. Welcome, guys. Cannot see your face. I know. Funny, but yeah. You left us without Mimi. I'm sorry. Mimi's around though, don't worry. Fed just came down the stairs and he has the Fed grin on his face and I don't know why. What did you do? That is the... You know I can tell when you lie. Oh my god. I want to see your face. Yeah. Give me like 6 minutes. You're sitting... Actually, I'm not even sitting here. I'm sitting here and you're sitting here. You just sprayed some cologne, didn't you? You trying to smell good for Destiny? Alright.
Like I went upstairs and I told you to do something, but I actually didn't do anything. That's why I came down here and looked at you. I was like, oh wait. I told her I did something, but I didn't.
So how you doing today? Destiny gonna bring the spice. I'm excited. I'm a little concerned, but I'm really excited. Are you concerned?
No, actually hanging out with Destiny these past couple of days, I'm actually like, he's actually the funniest fucking guy. Like, I'm actually not intimidated.
Aww. Wow, he doesn't threaten your masculinity?
Dude, actually, at first,
A little
bit. I'm not gonna lie. Dude's fucking debates for a living. Like, it's like, hell yeah. Question everything.
Is he savage to you?
No, he's actually really
Okay.
fucking nice.
Alright.
Like a dad. Dude, he's like a dad, I would say. Like, or maybe an uncle. Like
Wow.
a dad-uncle hybrid. It's a
We're
dunkle.
quiet. Can you turn us up, please? Thank you. Yeah, I turned that down too, and we're still quiet. Thank you for the 4 months, She TV. Oh, we gotta get the dogs, you know?
Chill the fuck.
Thank you for the 2K bits to help you keep going live and screaming random things that don't make sense into your AT2020 mic. Thank you so much, Logan. Thank you for 2 months, Krino. Thank you, Manak. Thank you, Yaz, for the 3 months. Thanks, guys.
I'm trying really hard to take this like label off, so, but you know what? Fuck it.
Thanks, Paolo. I think I got all the subs and such. Thank you, Thank you, Hirio, for the 6 months. Thank you for the 4 months, She TV. Chat, are we loud enough now? Am I inside your earballs?
Try that.
Am I inside your ears?
That's really too loud.
Louder, great gas. Ugh, I just like tingled there.
Make sure to eat the mic.
Yeah.
Like, just eat it.
Like this?
Okay, chat. Are our voices good? Should we be louder
I can
or
talk
lower?
a little louder, but this is good as I'm gonna get. Come in.
Oh my god, lol.
What? What's so funny? Oh, what the fuck? No.
Swipe up, by the way. How you doing, Fed?
Good.
Is your nose gonna bleed? Are you prepared?
I actually really hope it doesn't. It bled on
I
stream
have
twice.
a notebook if you need the paper.
I actually have tissue just in case.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I could just slurp your blood up. if
Yeah.
you'd like.
Yeah,
That's
you-
what, yeah.
Yeah, just.
Thanks for the 1K bits, Logan. Thank you for the $5. Paris. Yo, I put low latency on, so it's like,
It's like super fast.
I don't know actually.
Dude, for me, it's been really weird these my last stream.
It was like so fast before,
was
but now I
v-
feel like it's a little bit slow.
I think what I've noticed is that over time it gets like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds away.
Yeah, but we just started the stream, so.
Oh, okay. That's just me.
Okay, let's see how long the delay is. When you see this, type orange.
When you see this.
I mean, when you hear this. 1, 2, 3. That was like 3 seconds. Not bad. That's pretty good.
It's also dependent on their browser, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so on their
on
connection.
mobile, it's a little, it's like an extra second or two.
Man, you have to make sure not to mess up, you know what I mean? Don't say the address is what that means.
Oh,
Like,
dude, I was
don't
watching an.
say it.
Never mind.
It'd be nice if you just like didn't say your address.
You mean you don't miss?
don't
Wait, you
say
don't
it.
miss
No,
having
like-
pizzas delivered to our place every time you had a
Actually,
podcast?
I was thinking maybe I should just
Order
yeah.
pizza.
Yeah. Hi, Lily. What? Wait, what?
She has a preference.
Frick, the name thingy.
Lily, I don't gotta say it,
Trust
but you
me,
know what I want to
You're
say.
beautiful.
Where is she in the overlay?
She's there.
Lily, what if she just liked that the entire podcast?
Whoa. Lily. I will keep in mind for next time. Thank you. We want toast. Listen, so do we. Hi, Mimi. We can't have the dogs though, because they tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it, tip it.
Lock him
Yes,
in my
please.
room. Yeah.
It just ruins the audio, sadly.
Yes. Where's Dunkel at?
Destiny?
Yeah,
Dunkel?
Yeah, because he's like a dad and an uncle.
What about? No, Dunkel's
Dunkel?
probably best. Do you know where Dunkel is, Lily?
Late as usual. No consideration for
Oh,
his
hey!
party.
Oh, there wasn't like a big reveal.
Oh no, this is.
Oh wait, we're not live
Wait.
yet. Oh. Okay,
Come on,
should
I
we
wanna do
reveal
that.
now,
I
or
mean,
should we wait for Destiny?
Wait, can you see the
far
live
is he?
view? I want it to be a surprise.
Thank you.
I haven't seen it.
you don't want to see it.
You want it to be Fed? You're literally in the room. You can't be
Well, it's
surprised
different-
by
it's
the
different-
room.
it's
You're
different-
inside of the
It's different
room.
when it's on
It
camera.
looks
It looks
different.
different.
Yeah, but you can
It's
see
like
with your
when you
eyes,
sh-
which
it's
is like a camera,
it's like
but
when
better.
you shoot a movie, but then you don't know what it looks like till you actually like see the movie. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean,
Alright,
studio mode OP.
Yeah.
So when you're ready, just press this thing,
Mm.
and then it just.
He says I'm like 5 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. No, he says he's like
Ago?
5 minutes away, 6 minutes ago.
The math doesn't add up.
Live 360.
I don't have him on like 360.
Isn't the elevator music so good?
It is.
That's like ASMR to me.
Oh.
What? Should we scooch this out of sight? Just a little bit.
Twitter is actually.
Yeah, you should record now. And then we can all be quiet for like 30 seconds for editing purposes. Nope, it's all good. 2 minutes late, Where's Destiny? Dun, 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 dun.
We're doing a potluck.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you read this, you're gay. Fuck. What the hell? Hi, Mimi. Chat, you guys want us to wait to have Destiny in here for the reveal, or should we reveal and then get Destiny to come in? Thoughts?
I'm getting a call. Should I answer it? Hello?
Good news!
Yeah, what's
You're
up?
on this side!
Yeah,
Oh my
but
God,
I'm
switch.
working right now.
Oh, the
Yeah.
cam just hella lagged. Real bad.
Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm doing a podcast right now, so try to find another contact right now. What's going on? Hold on, let me play my radio. Sorry, I'm doing a podcast.
Wait.
Get out of my seat, punk.
Oh, we're switching?
No, you're on the other side.
Oh, shit, yes.
Get out of my seat, punk.
Yeah, this actually worked out.
Yay! I'm glad. I'm
Wait,
glad.
this doesn't have a seat cushion. Oh,
Get fucked.
Oh yeah, my butt's cushy as fuck.
Okay.
Not as cushy as Poki's, but cushy enough.
Why did this just come up?
Yeah.
Hey, nice of you to show up. You said you were gonna be
Hi,
here before
Dunkel.
6. You also said you were gonna be here 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's 6:04 right now. I just want you to know that you're a little late. You should apologize to Poki. Wait, hello.
Hi!
Heyo.
Good, how are you? I want you to join now if you're just gonna be here.
Oh, maybe. I'm like kind of talked out, but maybe if I like have a sudden urge.
Yeah, sure. Just like sit, and then whenever you want to say something, we'll just kick Fed. real
Yeah,
quick.
just tell me to dip.
Probably when I hit, but
Well, just in case. Also, meet my cat.
I think I'm a good there. I think I feel that. Yeah. This is nice.
Thanks, it's new.
I
Wow.
like this one.
Yeah, they're so nice.
Are these SM87s
Yes.
or whatever?
The shirt, SMB.
I'm
What?
gonna. I'm gonna.
Oh, that's
I think
nice.
that's
Bathroom is where.
fine.
If you go upstairs, the entrance, turn left. It's like right back there. I think
It's
there's one-
directly to the right of the front.
I don't think I've
Door.
met you.
This is Albert. He's cool.
Albert.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
I run this.
You run this shit?
No. The
Get out of your way. I'm gonna pee.
Wait, is this live now?
yeah.
Oh shit!
They
Why didn't you
can't see
tell
us.
me?
They can't see us, but they can hear
They can
us.
hear us?
Yeah.
What if I was saying some crazy racist shit? I had no idea. Oh,
Can you get banned
Then that's
again?
kind of
Oh,
on
man.
you for being racist,
Oh, that's
honestly.
not.
you would get banned too, though. So,
Oh.
and maybe you too.
Not really.
Holy shit.
Is this what's actually streaming? The laptop?
Ooh.
Hope it doesn't lie.
All right. I think right now it's also because we have this. So ready? I
Can
guess
we? Oh
press
yeah.
Transition and then press this to get out of studio mode. I think that's what's causing it because.
This?
It's
Yeah, no,
just-
but we should transition first.
Okay.
And then let me get out. Alright, you ready for me?
Chat, are you guys ready?
Dude, this
I
is so.
hope
Okay, no.
What?
No, yeah, go for it.
What?
I'll say it later.
Listen, this is the only time that you can say stuff.
It's just so different because I'm used to being able to see your guys' faces, but now I can only see your face, which is perfectly fine. But now I have to like.
This is like the exact same setup.
No, I used to be able to see Lily's
Come
face.
Maybe you should
see
stand
my
in front of me
face.
since you're so short, and I can be like back.
Wait, it hasn't even started yet, Steven.
Wait until we go live to see.
Can
Anyways.
you not do this though? Like you blocked away from.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, can you lean forward then so that he can see us?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
The mics are movable, by the way. Okay, anyways, let's transition. Is it working? I can't tell if it's transition. Did it
It's loading.
Ooh.
And now studio.
Okay. Wow, that broke for us. Hello.
Holy shit! It actually.
Oh,
looks,
they're saying poggers. That's so cute.
This actually looks so nice.
Everybody
On
in this
camera.
house like actually says all the emotes. It's literal.
Dude, yes.
No one else says that?
Literal
Dude,
cringe.
I found out yesterday Destiny hates that we
Really?
say Twitch emotes
We say
IRL.
Wonka S a lot.
Yeah, I noticed.
And
it.
now-
Is that one okay?
No.
I mean, what else are you
No.
gonna say? I am nervous and sweating. That's
Or just be nervous and sweaty. Like, be a living human that actually
Now
has
I just
emotions
say
and
it just
doesn't
to
even
hear him
express it
piss.
through
That's
Twitch
way
emotes.
too much work. That's
Yeah,
way
my bad.
too
All
much
right.
work.
I forget we live on the internet sometimes.
Wonka
Alright.
S, dude.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Poki podcast. I know we took a brief hiatus, but now we're back in a new and improved setup. Woo! Thank you to Albert and Yvonne
Poggers.
for helping me set up, and Fed a bit, but not that much, honestly.
Well, that was moral
it's,
support.
yeah, it's also in the process of being set up, so this isn't exactly what it's gonna look like every week, but I hope you guys enjoy. So, how is everyone today? It's doing
Oh,
good.
you know, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for asking, Poki. How are you doing today, Steven?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so obviously with me, you guys already know Lily and Fed, my great roommates, and we're also joined by Destiny, also known as Steven. I don't want to mispronounce your last name.
It's Bono.
Bonelli.
No.
It's Steven
Bunnell.
Bonelli II. If you want to use his
Bunnell.
full name, he
Okay.
likes that.
Bunnell. Okay, sorry. Anyways, do you want to maybe introduce yourself for anyone that may not know you?
Yeah, I'm Destiny. I do video game streams, and I also do a lot of politics and philosophy and that shit too. Are we allowed to say like the F word here, or are we trying to get this?
Yeah,
PG-13?
no, you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that.
My podcast is just going to be just like where I let loose.
Oh,
Yeah.
will you let loose?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm excited.
Poki gone wild,
All right.
but not really.
Yikes. Hey, poggers, guys.
Okay, it's not that
I
bad.
really don't think it's that bad.
It's not that bad.
Lily,
It's really not. He just makes it awkward because he's
Oh.
not used to
I don't
it.
make it awkward. She
You
literally
make
used the
it
gone
awkward.
wild
You
like
100%
suffix. Like,
make
it
what does gone
awkward.
wild mean to you, Lily?
What? Poki just wants to, let loose on her podcast.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing
really
is wrong with
express
it.
Her
I didn't
opinions.
think there's anything
Why
wrong
would
with
you
it.
say poggers to that? That doesn't even
we're
make
already
sense.
off
because
to
I
a
wanted
great
to-
What, you
start.
think
I
you have
wanted to
something
go
else
wild.
Here we
for it?
go.
Oh,
So how you doing?
What's up?
No, I like letting you guys argue. This is
No,
probably
no,
going to
no.
be like one of the
We'll make the
spiciest
seating
podcasts
arrangement.
ever.
All right,
Switch
you're the
it.
one that wanted to
Switch
sit there.
it.
Don't you can't switch it up.
Oh,
No, I actually
did she
didn't.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
did.
did.
She's like, I want to sit
Aw.
next to Destiny.
That's
Uh huh.
so
I
adorable.
know.
And like,
Oh
I was
my
going to
God.
put her here before, and she was
Sit next to- Are
pissed.
you serious?
Does the camera? Can you see
Are
her
you
blushing
serious?
on the
I'm not
camera?
I think you,
You
I
really
think you
can.
can actually.
Things up.
Holy.
Can we just move on? To
Okay,
the
yeah,
first-
let's go on to something that's not as embarrassing for her.
And not.
Holy shit.
All right. Oh, yeah, friendly reminder. Eat the mic so we can hear you guys real well. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. By the way, how was your podcast earlier today with Reckful? I was watching. It looked sick.
Wow, thanks. I thought I had a lot of fun.
Nice.
I like the outfit you decided to wear.
Thanks for that, Lily.
No problem.
I'm waiting for the.
No, no.
There's
where's
no
the
punchline.
fight?
Nothing, nothing.
Half of
Really?
her jokes don't have a punchline. She just
Wow.
expects you to laugh at everything she
I
says.
did not expect. I'm
It's kinda cringeworthy.
complimenting you. I am actually
Monk ass
just
right now.
complimenting-
I'm monk
That is
assing,
not
so-
monk ass. You're not even using it right.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Lily. I thought your joke was funny.
All right.
This is a joke. I was complimenting you.
Okay. What's our first topic? What are we talking
Oh,
about?
wait. Can I just get a quick poll in chat? 1, if you think it's okay to say emotes out loud. 2, if you think it's just never okay. If you think it's kind of okay, still say 1, like sometimes.
See one.
Like, I don't want someone to just speak in emotes 24/7. But if you say it every now
I
and then,
think-
it's all right.
There's a moment where it's appropriate. Like, it's totally okay. I don't know why he makes such a big deal about it, dude. No, I just love pissing him off now.
Okay.
I feel like you're actually pretty hard to piss off, aren't you?
I'm pretty hard to piss off. Unless we're playing
Oh, it
League.
doesn't piss
What's
him
the
off. It's
last
more
thing
like
that really pissed you off?
Whenever we play League games and I see her hover Zoe.
What's
that's
the
an
last
instant
thing
trigger
that
for me.
really pissed you off?
It's
Non-Lily
always
related.
like political.
Non-Lily
It's
related.
political shit. This is boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that people say that's incorrect or things that are actually going on?
that both. Yeah.
Anywho's, Albert, did you check the audio? We're all good? Mm-hmm. I think they might be saying that, at least they're saying audio is bad or Lily eat mic. Eat that mic, Lily.
Eat here.
that
Is this better?
mic.
Test. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds good. And maybe you be careful.
yeah.
All right. First topic. I actually wanted to talk about something that happened kind of recently,
Oh, God.
which was the little live stream fails debacle thingy. But Lily, I wanted you to explain it if that's all right, because
What
obviously
is-
it happened to
sorry.
you.
that
The
guy
threads with
battered
you
you.
and Lily. I mean, with you and Arya.
Sure. So we were coming out of the convention center.
Mhm.
I saw him. He was pointing to his cameras. I knew he was streaming. Arya didn't see this. Comes up to us. He tells Arya, "Hey, you girl streamers, I'm your biggest Patreon donator." I thought that was kind of, you know,
A
what I
little
mean?
BM.
Like I didn't feel like being the butt of someone's joke. At
Oh,
that
hold
point.
on. Yeah, Lily's so super low, apparently.
Should I just talk louder?
Yeah,
or am
that's
I
good.
Raised to the max volume.
Can you clap in front of you?
Oh.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
Sounds like my mic is off.
The problem is that you're talking like your resident sleeper instead of like your pog jam.
No, that's not how you do it.
See, that's overuse.
Wait, hey, if you tap this mic, does it show up over there?
Test. Hello.
Are these taps showing up?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, what the heck?
Because their mic.
I think it's off.
That's weird. It's showing up here.
Turn off.
Well, might not be
Well,
plugged
there's-
in
no,
somewhere,
I
right?
mean, like it's not plugged in or something. I don't know.
Not even on Omega lol.
Omega lol.
Fed, why do you have this?
I couldn't find a seat cushion. So now
But it's not even on.
It is a little bit on me.
Here, she can. While he's figuring that out, she can tell the story. Here you
Listen,
go.
you can't like do Lily's
Use my
thing, you
microphone.
know? Like that's Lily's
This is
thing.
kind
Oh. So I
Okay,
can't
never mind.
be comfy. All right.
Test.
Do
Testing.
you want to share?
I'm just kidding. It's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6. What's the next number?
7,
Siete.
8, 9, 10.
Holy
Damn.
shit! How many languages do you
Got 'em.
speak?
Test. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Test. Hello.
Test.
Testing. 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 1, 2, 3. You know, it could just be a 3-people podcast too. It's fine. I'll listen.
Bye, Lily.
See you later. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Alright. For some reason, these are not plugged in the order that the mics are in the row.
Well, looks like you guys have to do one thing, which is share a mic. You guys,
Yeah,
you guys are used to sharing.
She
things,
didn't want to
right?
share. Do you want
I
to?
don't
Do you
know
want to
about
use this
that
mic?
Share a
one.
microphone with us. I'm never gonna
They
get a
can't-
microphone.
Wait, maybe
Okay,
if you just
figure it out.
pull your cord, he can see which one it is.
I mean, they're all like
Wait, can you, do I?
Steven, can you talk? Anyways.
testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2 1 2.
This is plugged in, right? Like it's actually plugged in. Is the cable broken?
What?
Yeah, her microphone's, or the cable is busted.
Shit.
It's in.
Yeah, can you tap on it?
Am I just?
I tap in it.
Yeah, I can see it showing
I
up.
can hear it.
So what?
It's in now.
Wait.
Oh, so something's just loose.
I just have to touch
Maybe
it.
it was just loose. Yeah.
Chat, can you let me know? Wait, talking?
Fixed better.
See?
Oh
Test,
yeah.
1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Thanks,
There you
chat.
go.
Test.
Yeah, we
Good?
good.
Okay, tell us about your traumatic experience.
It's not traumatic. It
Don't
really
underplay
wasn't.
what happened, Lily. Go.
I'm not underplaying. It was nothing, but it turned into something for some odd reason. So I can go on now, right?
Restart.
Oh, all right. So we were going home. It was a long day. I wanted to get out of there. We saw a guy.
After E3, right?
Yeah, E3. And we didn't know who he was, but he seemed like a streamer. Well, I knew he was a streamer because he had his camera. Arya didn't. He comes up to us, asks his Patreon joke. Hey, girls, are you streamers? I'm your biggest Patreon donator. So that's a little, again, weird
Haha.
because we don't want to be the butt of anyone's joke at that particular point, and I was ready to book it. Then he puts his arm around Arya, and Arya was not having it because she had a really shitty day. Like, super shitty, and she was just like, holy crap. And then he was trying to talk to her, and I asked him, like, hey, what did you want or something? I don't remember exactly. He wanted to take a picture with us, and I said, oh, if you're streaming, how are you taking a picture of us? He didn't respond, so I'm like, all right, let's just go. And I said, I'm sorry, we have to go, and we left. And that was it. It was a really short interaction. I didn't really think much of it. And right after, Arya's like, oh man, like, shitty day. So she tweeted about it. Hey, please don't touch me without consent at conventions, which I think is completely reasonable, especially for girls at conventions. And we had no idea who this person was. Right after that, people started tweeting us and sending us messages. Hey, this was at this person, and then like linking us thread, like just everything.
Of the streamer?
Yes. And then she started getting a lot of hate from that, like ranging from people shitting on her appearance to like blaming her for making a big deal out of it, which she did not intend to do. So upon realizing who he was, she made a follow-up tweet saying like she had absolutely no hard feelings towards him. And that was it. But then people still kept blaming her. So I'm like, what? It was just a really weird situation. Like something that we thought was just whatever turned into something more because of who that person was, which we did not know.
I feel like that's kind of the scary thing sometimes at conventions or in general. It reminds me of the whole Tana Mongo and iDubbbz thing. Have you guys
No, what
heard
is
of that? Okay. So, long story short, Tana had a little good concert thing. I don't know. And you guys know who iDubbbz is, right?
Yes.
So he showed up at her concert and like pretended to be a fan taking a picture with her. And he was like, say N-word. And he just like said that out loud. And she was like, what the F? And then made this whole video about how like it was such a traumatic experience for her to have that happen. But then she didn't realize that it was iDubbbz, and then he kind of made like a follow-up video more so exposing her. And yeah, I guess just like you never know really who you're interacting with and what can come of it. But I felt really bad hearing that about Arya because, I mean, regardless of like who it was,
No, it doesn't matter.
people online would have said the same thing. And it sucks because when you're in that position, you take like every comment so personally when it really isn't at all.
Dude, from what I've seen, like I was checking the thread and people were like baby raging, like why didn't she say anything in the moment until and instead she waited like I don't know like 10 minutes to tweet about it. I actually didn't check, but like in the moment when someone like goes up to you and like does that kind of shit, no one's ever done that to me, but like I'd be like I don't want to say shocked but confused and trying to like think like what am I missing, so I wouldn't like respond immediately, but the situation happened so quickly that like I don't blame her for like tweeting it out, like.
No, I don't think she did anything wrong.
No.
She thought it was a random guy who put his arm around her, like, and then she tweeted about it. Why are you smiling?
I'm not. I'm agreeing.
What are your thoughts, Destiny?
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Steven?
Yeah, you shouldn't. I don't think you should approach random people and touch them at conferences. I think that as a viewer, I think sometimes you tend to be very, this is going to sound mean, but you're very self-centered in how you analyze things. So you think that like, well, if I go up and I put my arm around a girl, I'm never going to hurt her or anything. So why is she going to be like so offended if I do it? It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Mm-hmm. But the problem is that like, it only takes one bad interaction to like totally ruin your experience dealing with fans. There's really no, you just really shouldn't infringe on somebody's like autonomy like that. It's just really, really, really self-centered that you would just assume that somebody is comfortable with you walking up and touching them like that, I think.
I think it's even more so than just like putting your arm around someone. I feel like that entire incident was just so uncomfortable, and like that's the main point. If someone comes up to you and they're like, "I'm your biggest Patreon fan," and derp without knowing who you are, like,
and
obviously
you
know
what
they're
they're using you for the
So
content.
I think there's a huge line to be drawn that like that kind of stuff is annoying, but it's just dumb and you can walk away from it. But like especially if you're a girl in an event, if like because generally guys are generally larger than girls. Like if somebody walks up to you and is like hardcore infringing on your personal space and then like has you as like a mini captive, those situations can be really uncomfortable in ways that are really hard to envision if you've never actually been put in that situation before. And people just like assume like, well, obviously I'm not going to hurt her, but like the person doesn't always know that when you do that. There's no way for you to know that,
For sure.
Just con etiquette. Don't put your arms around random girls.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of con etiquette that people.
I was gonna say that like it's also like how viewers see streamers. Like I feel like sometimes they see us as like not people, and they think they can like. I know this obviously isn't like true for the majority, but I can see like when I was a viewer, like when I didn't stream at all, I'd see before I met you, I'm like I didn't really think if I tell her something, she's gonna read it, and it's gonna affect her in some way. No, I legit would shit in chat. Like I just say whatever the fuck I want. That's how I imagined myself like 4 years ago.
Oh, you're one of those.
But like
people.
streamers are people too, so.
I think I actually try really hard to be understanding of situations like that because I realize that some people watch you for hours almost every day. So like they feel like they already have a relationship with you or like they know you well, but sometimes they don't realize that that is only one-sided and we, don't have the second part of that. So things feel differently for us.
I think the big thing is that it's hard to imagine, but you have to imagine, like, what if some percentage of a fan base acted this way? Would that behavior be acceptable? So, like, if you walk up to somebody at an event and you're trying to get, like, an autograph or something, that's totally fine. But if you do that afterwards and then you, like, start following them around, like, imagine if 10% of the person's followers did that. If you've just got, like, hundreds of people following you around at a conference or stuff like, even though it seems like you yourself aren't really imposing too much on the streamer, if they've got, like, thousands of fans and everybody were to make the same request of time, it's, like, a totally unreasonable thing to demand of a person.
I've had that happen.
And you always feel like really shitty as
Yeah,
an
same.
individual because it's like, well, I don't want to tell you no. Like, I'm sure every single person has probably had this, except for Fed, who's recently famous. Maybe you have.
In Vegas happened to me.
Have you ever had a fan like email you and say like,
no.
hey, okay, maybe you too, like, hey, I've got like a brother or mom or dog or a car that's sick and I'm really trying to do a GoFundMe, and it's like,
Oh yeah.
I can't say yes to this because if
Yeah.
I say yes to you, how can I say no to
But if you
anybody else?
say no, they blame you for being cold-hearted, and
Yeah.
how could you not care about your fans? And it's
And it's like, I'm sorry,
There's
dog, but like I
no
can't say yes
winning.
to every. Like, imagine if 10% of my fans were to email me asking to do GoFundMe. It's like we would literally be doing charity
Every
shit.
single day, forever. Just
Yeah.
GoFundMes.
Yeah,
I still feel bad saying no though.
I don't feel bad. I love it. I relish it. Making people upset. It feels so good. Sometimes if they give me a PayPal, like I'll throw them like $20 and put like for the tombstone. Like in the
Holy shit.
Sign Destiny. Holy shit. But I don't know. Have you had experiences like that? Yeah.
Where I get emails. I've gotten emails where like support my go to my school, go do this, speak in front of like people, but I don't really think I like have accomplished enough or like proven myself enough to be able to like do that yet. I think I'm still growing.
I think once you get to the point where you feel like you did,
I feel like you should do
won't.
that.
No, but like you won't have enough time to do all those
Yeah,
things either.
yeah, that too.
It's like, how do you know what to say yes to or say no to?
Oh.
But, mm-hmm.
in the end, you're important. You gotta watch out for yourself. You can't spread yourself too thin. Like, you can help as many fans as you want, but you shouldn't hurt yourself in the process.
Don't set yourself on fire to keep other people warm.
Oh, that's so smart, Steven. Poggers, wow.
Poggers.
I love it. But is there anything else you guys want to touch on in terms of fan interactions? Because I feel like that's such a wide
It's a good topic. There's so many
There's
There
good
is
so much
topics.
I
so
can
much.
I think for the most part, fans are. Sorry. I think for the most part, fans are usually really respectful and they know how to interact. Why are you like? I think that there's like just a minority that doesn't know, but I think that's just generally con etiquette. It's streamer or not, you shouldn't be doing certain things to begin with. Wow, you are very.
I just try to maintain eye
very.
contact. I'll look at you the whole time.
Yes, please look at Poki. She's better on the eyes.
Come on, bro. Con etiquette, please don't ask me to kiss you.
Oh my god.
Please.
Oh my god.
No, seriously. My E3 meet and greet. Actually, this one guy comes up to me, goes to shake my hand. The first thing he says to me is, "I'm in love with you," with like this huge laughing smile on his face. You saw. I was like, what the fuck? But I mean, it seemed like more or less a joke, so I was like, haha. And then he came and took a picture with me and Fed. Oh, actually, I think he only took a picture with me.
Probably
don't-
with you and me.
Yeah. And then after the picture, he goes, I have like a small request. And sometimes people are like, can you make a video for my friend, this and that. That's fine. Like, I'm doing a meet and greet for a reason, right? And he goes, you see, I've had this dream or like this fantasy that you'll take a picture with me, like kissing me on the cheek. Could you do that?
Oh no.
And I'm like, at this point I'm memeing. I'm like, no, but like maybe for $150.
You actually said she actually fucking said
Poki,
that.
come on, you need to raise that price
I can
way
confirm
up.
that. I heard that and I was like, I'm gonna slip this guy out of
Make it at least $5,000.
But legit, when he was like, "I'm in love with you," like he seemed to be joking, and I like sometimes people say things and like you can tell like this dude is crazy, but this dude didn't seem crazy. So I was like, haha, like $150, and he looks me dead in the eyes and he goes, "Okay."
Of course he'd say okay, 100.
I don't even know what happened next. I'm just
No,
like,
I was like, no, obviously no. I'm just joking. And then I was like we can take like a normal picture, and we do that. And walking away, he goes, like my girlfriend's gonna be like so jealous when she sees this. And I'm like, how are you asking me to take pictures kissing you while you have a
Oh,
girlfriend?
that's gonna be a big yikes for me, dog. Do you like that? You should me.
What emote would you use to describe that
Yeah.
situation?
that's very Monka-esque.
Yeah, Monka S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or do you mean like Lily's joke? Because I would say that's ha.
Yikes for me, dog. Ooh. Usually when fans ask me to take pictures, it's like a meme in my chat. I say, yeah, sure, because
you can't say no.
I can't say no. Something happened a few years ago when I was at a cafe, and I was not like, there was no way.
Looking the best?
Yeah, I just woke up. I didn't really feel like taking any pictures. So this person recognizes me and say, while I'm drinking coffee or something, he's like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I said, "Sorry, I really don't feel like it today, not today." And then he stands there and doesn't go away. And then he's like, "Please, can I take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "I'm really sorry. I don't feel like it today. Maybe next time, right?" And he stands there. "Can I please take a picture with you?" He might go away. So I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take a picture." So I get up, I go and
Someone
I take a
find
picture.
this picture.
And he takes a picture and he takes like, wait, one more. Another pose. And it's like, okay, trying to smile. I'm really happy right now. It's early in the morning. And he's like, and then he just leaves. I just want to tell that story. That's why I say.
I mean, pro tip,
Yes.
if you're asking someone to do something and they say no, asking again will probably yield another no.
Well, I mean, in this case, it worked, right?
Because I just wanted him to go away.
Just makes the situation more awkward, which is not ideal.
Couldn't
But-
you have just like covered your face and done like
Double peace sign?
like double peace signs?
No, I
and
just
shit?
felt so uncomfortable. I just remember I'm just going to take a normal picture and just hope that's it.
Wait, what are you eating?
Do you want to come say hey?
What is that?
Reckful's here, by the way.
Is that
that
kiss? Is that,
quesadilla?
I was about to say that. Yeah.
Mm.
Why didn't I get a peanut butter
Oh.
sandwich?
I have to make it myself, motherfucker.
On his podcast, people bring me food.
Yeah.
Where the
we
fuck
need to
is that
improve this.
here?
Well, Albert,
What is that?
it's matcha.
Matcha.
I don't even know what that
It's
is.
your piss and it's
Ew.
your
No.
peanut butter.
It's green tea.
Oh yeah, you're all good.
I wasn't sure if I'd actually have anything to contribute. In a group setting, I'm better talking one-on-one or, maybe.
I think you might. Just
I might
like
come back. I was going to talk to them for a bit while I eat my peanut butter. Maybe I'll come back.
enjoy. But how about the guys? I really want to know, what are your awkward fan interactions?
Dude, when they come up to me and like, can you sign my titties? And I'm just like,
I've signed a guy's titty.
I've signed titties.
That's not that bad.
Oh my
it's
god.
not that bad, but then when it gets you banned, it's not.
Oh wait, that was a girl. Yeah, I've never signed a girl's titties. I don't think.
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Congrats.
I've never had like, I've had one weird fan interaction where like they legit like come up to me. This was Vegas, by the way, and I hope he's not watching this because he seems like a cool guy and he actually seems to be friends with like people in the scene. But like the way he came off was like very like uninvited and like I'm down. Like if you want to hang out with us for a little bit, it's cool. But like when you're overstaying, that's where it kind of like it makes me feel weird, especially when I'm streaming.
Oh, and you can't just tell them
I don't
to
want
go
to. I don't
on
want to tell him to
stream,
fuck
otherwise
off,
they'll
you know?
like.
I'm not
tell
that
you
type
to
of guy.
Yep.
So
I think
yeah.
people just need to make sure to ask if it's okay for you to stay before you just stay.
And for us, gotta say no. Be assertive.
Yeah, so what I ended up doing is like I'm in chat talking to Hafu, like in my own chat talking to Hafu. I'm like, yo, Hafu, can you tell him to leave? I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
It just was making everyone feel so uncomfortable. And yeah.
Yeah. Also,
My chat was like, Fed, say I love Vegas if you want him to leave. I'm like,
Oh, I remember you saying that with like the
fucking love
straightest
Vegas.
face.
Holy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna find you at the next
Yeah.
100%.
stab you in the fucking throat.
Honestly, there were.
Oh, shit. In a video game, joke in progress.
No.
Yeah.
But he seemed like a nice guy. It just like it wasn't like appropriate because we're doing a 24-hour stream.
I don't think it's ever really appropriate for a stranger to just hang out with you
Right.
without asking.
Sometimes they just don't know any better. They think it's okay because you're not giving them a hard no. So they're like, oh, he must be okay with it. I'll just follow him. I'm not doing any harm. You know, what's the big deal?
Yeah, it's just at the time we were doing 24-hour stream and like we were at like the 18-hour mark and it's just like I can't deal with this right now. I don't have the energy.
Okay, but really think about it. If you're doing any stream and like someone comes up to you for a picture, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just like stay throughout the whole stream.
No,
I feel like regardless of how long you've been streaming, that
It's
day,
it's
just
weird.
A little awkward.
Especially if we just met you there. I don't
I
know.
know. I guess reading social cues. It takes time and experience.
Social cues, monka s.
Yikes.
What?
What?
No, you
Oh, I
just
thought you were like subtweeting her. I'm sorry.
What?
I misread my bad.
God,
Monk
no.
ass. Oh.
it's gonna be a long podcast.
Steven, anything else from you?
Yeah, I agree with everything you said.
No, come on.
I agree.
That
That shit is annoying. Don't be a selfish fuck. Like, you can't just walk up to
I want
people.
you to talk.
Well, you walk up to people and you just like hang out with them the entire time. You're some fucking like the problem is that the biggest problem with all these kinds of like pieces of advice is that the people that are really listening to it and understanding it are the people that need to hear it because a lot of times people aren't capable of perceiving their own social awkwardness.
So how do they get past that?
Just don't. If
Why
you're the
do
kind of
they just
person that
don't?
would do this, you probably need to not do it.
Yeah, but you're saying sometimes they don't realize that they're that kind of person.
Well, self-awareness happens with experience and age sometimes, right?
Just don't for it.
Just so far. Hey Lily,
What's up?
I have one very important question for you.
What is it?
Can you pass me the candy right there? No, I can't want the whole thing. No, why are you stealing? What the fuck?
We have like a 10-pound bag of those, guys. You could actually have some.
Oh,
Am I even gonna get one?
there we go.
Even like two.
What the fuck? I swear. What?
I really want the yellow ones. Those are my favorite.
Bottoms up. Alright, thanks Lily.
No problem.
What?
I thought you were about to talk to her.
No. I was gonna say something.
Oh,
I'm eating right now.
okay.
So you have to talk about something.
Okay. Yeah, if you're a fan, you can walk up to people, ask them for an autograph, you can ask them for a picture. Don't hang around like an annoying fuck. Don't ask for things. Or if you're going to do something, like ask first before you touch
yes,
somebody, before you put your
100%.
hand on them, or before you do anything like that. Yeah, like basic.
What if the guy's like, yo, I know this area really well. I know a lot of, fuck, I don't want to get too
People
much.
say that to me all the time, but that's just like,
Yo,
can we
let-
go on a date?
can-
In other words.
Oh, really?
If you really want to like, so here's social skills 101. If you really want to, here's a life skill, okay? If you're talking to somebody and you're not sure that they're into you, whether friendship or romantically, always give them an out. So like an easy way might be like,
That's
let's
fair.
say that you have something and you genuinely do think you can offer something to the streamer. Like I know a place that you know where you can do whatever. Like just say like, here's my number, and then if you want, you can text me later, and then we can meet up or whatever. And then that way you give the
Give
streamer
some breathing air.
The
Breathing air.
option.
if they want to text
Yeah.
you, they'll reach out, and then if they don't, then they don't, and there's no hard feelings. You just kind of move on from there. That's like a general, like typically if you're a polite person, you kind of leave somebody with an out. Yeah. Yeah, there you
Yeah, I didn't get any outs that stream.
go. Yeah.
Holy.
You just have to be strong enough to say no.
Be assertive. Say no.
Don't touch me.
Tell
Yeah.
him, Lily.
I didn't. I
You
brushed
touched me.
against. No,
Yeah,
it was.
don't brush
it was
against me.
barely a
Don't
brush. It
brush
was an
against me.
accident.
I'm being assertive right now.
I'm being assertive
Don't
right now. I'm
fucking
telling you, I
touch me.
didn't do it
Fight,
intentionally.
Fight.
So next time
Okay.
someone comes up and tries to like stalk the stream, I'll just be like, no. Is that correct? Lily?
Wait, what?
Is that how you do it? Just,
Can you repeat?
You
I'm
just
sorry.
yell
I
no
was
or
looking at the
something.
cat.
Somebody
sorry.
comes up the street,
No.
up to the stream. You
Uh-huh.
say,
You're
hey,
hovering
get away.
hella
Yeah.
hard.
Just tell them no.
I
Tell 'em
would
get
say,
the fuck out.
Hey,
What would you say,
I'm
Lily?
sorry. I gotta go somewhere.
And then they would follow you.
Hey, could you stop?
Oh my god.
Straight up.
Have you ever had a
Straight
fan
up.
interaction? Have you ever had a fan interaction where like you're trying to get rid of somebody and so you turn to your friends and you're like, all right, well, you know, and then you look at the person like, we're gonna go eat now, and they're like, okay, yeah, cool.
Wait, do you
And you walk away, and they just
And they're
come
following
with
you.
Steven, do you remember your
100%.
meetup where that happened? Oh, shoot. No.
Are you trashing my fans?
No, I'm not trying to your
Who
fans.
did it, Lily? What did they look like?
No. There was an instant where this happened to you.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
It's happened a lot, so I don't
And
remember.
you're like, I'm gonna
particularly.
go eat, and you
Yeah.
sure.
And then they like follow
and then you
you.
were streaming it, and you're like, yeah, we're gonna go eat here. We finally got rid of those people like on stream, and they were like
Holy
listening.
shit.
Yikes. That's happened to me, and he followed our entire group of friends. Like, he somehow got into one of like the 3 cars we were all taking as groups to go eat elsewhere. And I guess everybody just assumed that he was someone else's
that
friend,
happens
but he
all
was
the
really just like a fan
time.
of mine. And I also assumed that, I mean, if he's like going this far, maybe he knows someone here that like I don't know.
Dude.
And it was a very big yikes for me, dog. And then we finally sorry.
Dude,
And then you're gonna have to get used to it while you're in this house.
everyone uses that here.
And then
Everyone.
really,
You can thank me.
we separated later on, and I kind of had to tell him. I was like, yeah, like we need to separate. Don't really know you that well. I thought like you knew someone else here, and we had to have that awkward convo. And the worst part about it was I've seen him at like every single event since.
That's pretty
Every
awkward.
single event
That-
since.
So actually, I have a really big question on fans that you have repeated interactions with. Okay, so the worst type of people, in my opinion, are the ones where you have an interaction and it's not the best, but then it seems like they go out of your way to interact with you constantly in the future. So for instance, I have had fans, okay, that will shamelessly steal my fucking memes, and I have to interact with them
Wait,
over and
wait,
over
wait.
again in the future. But I don't know like a polite way to tell them to stop
Steven?
jacking my
Steven.
original material.
I mean, if
How
you're
would
in
you
the
guys
same
approach
room,
that
you
you
type of
probably
suck,
just
dude.
situation?
tell them to their face.
Yeah. Do you think so? You think that'd be a good idea? I feel like they'd react poorly though, like make excuses, like
You
it's
know what?
not
They
your
probably
name, it's
take
not
the
blah, blah,
memes
blah,
and
you know?
make it better anyway, so you should be thanking them for that.
I haven't had that happen yet though. It seems like they just take my memes and make them worse.
They make it better. They 100% make
You
it
must
better.
think we're talking about something different.
we're-
I'll tell
we're
you
on
after the
different
podcast
wavelengths.
what I'm
Yeah, sure,
talking
whatever,
about,
we'll
okay?
talk.
Yeah. All right. What's up?
Yeah, what's
Oh,
up?
nothing. We were just chilling.
Yeah, I think confrontation's really good.
Yeah. Be aggressive.
From assertive to
Okay.
aggressive.
Okay,
All right,
let me
Lily.
give you another point of view. I was at TwitchCon and I was IRL streaming, and one of my mods wanted to hang out, and I didn't realize this, but he wanted to like hang out with me the entire event, and I didn't ditch. I just like left just because like I just wanted to go somewhere else. And my whole chat's like, what the fuck, dude? You should let him hang out with you. What the and like, he is a mod, and I don't know him like personally like that well, but to me he's still a fan. So what the
Oh, Mimi.
Shit. There's like a million different bad jokes you can make.
Stop. You're terrible. You're actually.
I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
you
banned.
do.
What's up, kitty cat?
Sorry, you can go on.
I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say.
Somebody is it
chat
the guy
was-
that got in the car?
Chat was pressuring you to hang out with someone you didn't
Yeah,
want to
basically
hang
chat,
out
I'm
with.
on.
Chat was pressuring me to hang out with
Well,
someone.
but chat
like,
backseats everything.
Chat.
dude, I've been on both sides, the fence here. Like, chat wants you to hang out with people, and then chat like is like, oh, ditch the sniper, So like, it's so like 50-50 for me. I don't know.
He's got.
Any type of like guilting me into doing anything makes me so uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like friendships or personal relations or anything. Like, go hang out with this person. Why didn't you do this? You should go into this person's room. You should be on that. You should
Go
be
to Fedstream.
Holy.
Go scare Lily.
Go scare. I get that a lot.
Yeah, I got that today
It's like
for Scar.
getting
Really?
it once or twice, cool. But like most viewers, do you guys see the chat? Do you see that it's like the same message being spammed a billion times? Oh, it makes me want to die just a little bit.
Which mod was it, Fed?
Hmm?
Which mod was it?
His name was Dork.
Oh.
And he's actually
Why is
he's,
Dork?
he's
Is he
actually
not
my
there
he's actually
anymore?
my longest subscriber, which is why I was
Oh.
like totally cool with it. But I'm just throwing an example out there.
Okay.
But yeah, he's a nice, really nice guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, she's so soft.
Destiny just touched my cat. I'll be selling her on eBay later today.
yikes.
I'm just kidding.
What?
Stop.
What? I didn't do anything.
Tell me about your friendship.
There's nothing to say, Poki.
Friendship.
There's absolutely
it's
nothing to say.
genuinely interesting to me.
What?
No, just like how you guys met, how you get along, how maybe the internet has affected.
I mean, like, I guess just
Oh.
basically like.
Oh no, you're gonna say. I know you're gonna say
what,
something.
what is he gonna say?
I know. Just say it. Just
Just-
say it. Just say it. Just
Go
do
for it,
do
yeah. I want to hear.
Is
Yeah, I
it the
wanna hear it
memes?
too.
The
It's
meme
not the
stealing?
memes. We went to Taiwan for some event, and I was there doing some chair thing. and
Wait,
chairs are-
both of you?
Yeah.
But for
Well, not
different
together, for different
sponsorships.
This
sponsors.
was with Chris Chan, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
Okay,
long
I remember
ago.
that.
Yeah.
A
And
year ago, right?
yeah, about that. And I felt bad for her, and I thought.
See, I knew he was gonna pull the pity card. Like, oh, I felt bad for this
I
girl
mean,
in Taiwan, so I decided
you
to
know
hang
those
out
people
with
that
her.
are, like,
I
perpetually
decided to
depressed?
grace her with
You
my
can't
presence.
ever really cut them off
That's
because
the
they're constantly.
narrative
like,
I
he's
mean, I know-
gonna
I know
drive.
something about that.
He's the one
Probably
who
gonna
reached
fuck
out
up.
to
I mean,
me.
I think you
through
guys should just
DM.
relax. I
And
mean,
he was
I
like, "Do you
really
wanna
don't think it's
hang
that
out?"
big of a deal.
And I'm
I mean,
like,
I
"Alright,
think
sure,
he's just
you know,
telling a
this
story.
guy
You
seems
should just
pretty
let the
fine."
man
So then we
speak.
hung
What
out.
the fuck?
And you know, when I first met him, he was actually a really good conversationalist, and he wasn't that mean. So I'm like, this guy's pretty cool, despite what I
But
hear about
then
him
the
on the
more
internet.
you got to know him,
Basically, when the turning point happened was when we started playing League together. Oh my god!
League rules
Okay,
everything.
to be
God.
fair, anybody that plays League with Lily would hate her.
Listen,
No,
he was the most toxic.
Dodge
You
that
know,
bullet.
how many times have you gotten banned since last year?
I never actually. I'm fine.
Really?
Wait, what's wrong with getting
Didn't
banned?
you get
Come on,
banned
bro.
for saying you'd kill someone who
That was
threw
like
your
2 or
game?
3 years ago. Okay, that was a lot different, and that guy deserved it. Okay, my only regret is that I didn't find that guy and give him a big hug.
Listen, you're
and
on
give him
my
a big
stream now,
hug
no
in a
more-
video
oh,
game.
okay,
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 because
yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to tell him I'm sorry. You know?
Give him a big hug.
Yeah, give him a big
Maybe
old
at the
hug.
next event, but you should probably ask before hugging.
I definitely would ask before hugging.
Oh, but regarding the friendship thing, when I first became friends with Steven, I started playing with him, streaming with him, making videos. Some of my fans were really angry. They were very angry for me. They were like, "How dare Steven treat our Lily Flower like this? You deserve so much better, Lily. He's such a bad influence on you. I miss the old Lily." Like all this sort of comments.
Wait. Were they hating on you or
Both.
him
I
or
think
both?
They were hating on them, but they were hating on him, but they were also expressing disappointment in me for choosing to be his
For
friend.
staying in this abusive friendship.
I don't know how I deal with it.
Well, actually, this is like a serious girl streamer problem. To escape the memes for 1 second,
Okay.
sometimes when you invest a lot of your personal time, this sounds like I'm leading to a meme, but I'm not. I swear.
No,
Say it.
please go on.
You say it.
I
Sometimes
trust
when you
you.
invest a lot of time, this is like a very strange phenomenon. I think it only happens to girls. You invest a lot of time into enjoying the content of a girl streamer, and you start to like envision them in a certain way. You build up like this hypothetical like image of them. I'm not leading to a meme. You keep.
It
I know.
sounds
I
like you're going to roast
It
me. I'm
genuinely
sorry.
sounds like you're leading to a
I'm
meme.
like so
You
prepared.
get this version of them in your head, and for a lot of Lily's fans, they thought of Lily as like this pure waifu who never
But,
says
like,
bad words.
I
who
was
never
actually
get
gonna-
No, but
upset.
then, like-
when I play games with her and she starts like kind of like swearing or whatever.
No,
like,
you're
most
not
of
the one
comments-
who started getting me to swear. I've sworn like throughout my YouTube career. No,
But I
you,
think it was more
you
extreme
can,
with me.
No, I've always. You
Okay,
cannot
well,
say
I saw her
fans.
fans writing comments where it was like,
They were-
I thought that Lily was a much nicer person. I can't believe she's turned into such a disgusting fuck after she started hanging out with Destiny. Like, she says bad words now. She's nowhere near as kind as she used to be. She's not the
know, man.
kind-hearted girl that I.
And
like,
I-
there are these huge, and it was like my fans were like copy
Wait,
pasting these
wait,
comments.
wait.
So it was funny as fuck. But it was like
I remember that
really
original
sad.
This
yeah.
happened recently too. Since he came to LA to visit me, someone. Oh my god!
What happened?
Someone sent
Oh, I
me
heard
an
about that.
email. It's like an essay. Lily, I could tell you're really stressed recently. And I know you're not quite aware of why, but I know. And I know the reason. And forgive me for saying this, but he's dangerous for you.
Oh my god.
And then they were like, he speaks really well. He knows how to use his words, so you gotta be careful. Like, I'm like, what the heck?
Steven Sweet Talker.
Wait, I think I actually also got a DM about Destiny on
How many of you guys have gotten bad messages
on
about me?
Discord. Fuck, I'm trying to find
I'm
it.
waiting for mine. Can someone make a good copy pasta, please?
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Steven, what's
Like, watch out. Steven's like a fuck something.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, and they like, I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember what else. I just skimmed it, and then like they sent another email actually saying, "Sorry if I overstepped my boundaries. You can ignore this." Then another email saying like, I only support you and blah blah blah. Blah. And that was it. I didn't respond. I did not respond. I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't like it when people dictate who I should be friends with.
But then again, there probably are situations where viewers like see certain interactions between you and someone else and they're like, oh, like this is abusive, and then they want to help. But I know the majority of them, they're just seeing it
But what
wrong.
viewers see is very different from what actually happens.
Yeah,
like,
it's very patronizing. Like
super
you don't know.
different. You would have no idea what my personal life is like, right?
Yeah.
Steven could be the nicest person off camera. So nice. Like,
If people
absolute
knew what our personal relationship
gentleman.
was like, she'd be getting so many more
You
emails.
know
Actually,
what? I'm trying
really
to stick
bad.
up for you. I'm trying to
Holy
actually
shit.
help you.
It's a common Stockholm syndrome like thing. You stick up for the person that's abusing you. But anyway, yeah. This kitty is so adorable. She's
I
so soft.
know. Do you wanna? You could pet her more.
If you want to bring her over here, but I don't want to like force
Look,
her.
she knows. She knows you want better. She knows.
Oh, no.
Oh my
She
goodness.
Literally
is so
knows.
cute.
Oh my goodness.
I've never seen this side of Destiny. I'm glad we're catching it on
Off
tape.
camera, Poki. But not on camera.
Aww.
Okay, what are we talking about next?
Oh, I wanted to ask, Lily, do you feel like
Can you move your head, please? I can't see Poki. Thank you. Can you move it a little bit more? Thank you. Yes, go on, Pokimane.
Do you feel like over the years maybe you've become like more like
You do.
edgy or savage? Or do you think like Destiny has brought that out in you? Because for sure sometimes viewers just happen to see you in a more like, you know, with like rose tinted sunglasses basically. They think you're like this sweet, nice angel flower
I've
thing.
never been sweet, nice angel flower. I don't know where they
Really?
get that idea. No, I've always liked dark humor. I've always liked bantering.
I mean, she's known for the song "If I Could Teach the World."
Can
to
you
Fat.
I
please
do remember that
Oh,
song.
do this
yes.
right now?
That's
Wait.
true. Do you think it comes out more now?
With Steven, like, I feel like he's so good at bantering. Like, I know I can't really offend him.
Mhm.
So it's just like, hey, I can practice.
Mm.
But then for others, like, it's not as, I guess, what's the word? As aggressive? I don't know.
Mhm.
Like, sometimes, like,
humor.
when I banter with friends, like, Steven, it's really hard to talk to her when your head is in the way. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this. You're giving up a lot for. All right. But with other friends, if I'm not too sure, I'll always off stream obviously ask him like, hey, if you ever feel uncomfortable or about anything I say, please let me know. And then like Fed, for example, right? You know, I roast Fed a lot.
Yeah.
But I always ask him like, hey, are you okay?
We
Like,
got a safe word.
yeah, we have a safe word and everything, so I make
Yeah.
sure everything's okay. That's why it also kind of tilts me too when fans and viewers are like, "Oh my gosh, she's so mean to
She's
her
so
friends.
mean."
Like,
Yeah, I remember
how could she be
that.
saying like stuff like that?" So I'm just like,
It's
I don't
maybe
know.
different for you, but I think at least personally, over the years, you can. I mean, everyone's personality changes a bit, but I think I also have gotten like more comfortable just like being meme and savage sometimes, especially knowing that certain people watch you and are
I
okay
noticed
with
that
that.
with you.
Right.
I did notice that.
Right. So I like at least for me, I could understand some people like at one point being like, "Wow, you're like so much nicer." But luckily, I don't get that comment too much. Just not sure if anyone else has felt that way, even though like you're kind of new. But I feel like, you know, when you're just starting out content creation, obviously you want to put your best foot forward. You want to give off a certain impression. As time goes on, you're like, fuck it.
There's kind of like a weird like side thing going on too, which has started to change, but not completely. Where if a guy does one thing, a girl can do the same thing, and the guy could be perceived as like aggressive and funny, but the girl is perceived as just being like a
bitch.
bitch.
Oh, for
Yeah,
girls,
I
for
gotten
girls
that
it's
a
different.
lot.
Yeah.
Totally.
I think that's changed a little bit as of recently, but it still feels very much like that.
At least you said it. It wasn't one of us.
Yeah, not that.
Oh my god, I love her paw.
She's so cute right now.
But yeah, I don't know.
Hey Lily,
that?
I have one other important question.
Oh, all right. What's the important question,
Can
Federico?
you pass me that blue juice?
Blue that Gatorade?
Blue juice. That slurp juice.
Why do you always take
Oh,
my
you
shit?
drink a quarter of it. He drinks a
I was
quarter.
really thirsty, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that actually.
What's your favorite color,
Mother.
Steven? Blue.
I'm not gonna have a single sip of
Dear
this.
Poki, watch out for Destiny. Tell me more.
A concerned viewer.
No, like it's so long, I actually can't read it.
But you actually drink so much.
Please, I just want to sip. You want
I know you can't finish it.
She can.
I know you
Don't-
can't finish it. You just
Oh, you
had
just
so much
challenged her.
matcha. There's no way.
She's gonna finish it.
Stop making me laugh.
What-
You know, saying that will make me finish it. Like, I can, but I don't have to.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Well, I mean, you just
Give me.
challenged
Give
me.
me. Give me.
you challenged me, man.
Okay. Well, you're not. Stop. Stop.
Just give him a sip. I feel bad for him now.
Anywho's, oh man, this is the most random thing. It's not bad, but our last topic remind.
Sorry, his head is in the way.
You guys could just like scatter your chairs a little bit, you know?
Yeah. No. She's leaning on it.
Oh, what the fuck?
She's sitting on the microphone.
Yeah, she's
So
using
cute.
this.
I wish they could see this.
It's so cute. Like the wire's holding her head perfectly.
It's adorable.
I love her. Anywho's, so do you guys know this girl called?
Stop.
Her name is.
Be careful.
Wait, why?
Just be careful. Are you gonna
Okay.
talk about another streamer?
Yeah,
Okay.
not in a bad way.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Stop.
Here we go.
Stop.
The name drop.
Yeah, name drop it.
Yeah,
Let's-
her
let's-
name is, I think, a girl with a yellow spoon. Have you guys
Okay.
heard of her?
Oh, actually, I have.
You know?
She's
She-
my. I was gonna host her. Fuck. She's
Yeah,
so
no,
funny.
I'm gonna host her too. Holy shit.
Shit, I guess I am too. Wait, is this the girl that was just like sit down IRL?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's actually funny as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's had like a couple of her clips like go viral on like live stream fails and stuff like that. And she basically just like sits and does IRL, and like the shit she says is so funny. She's like basically an actress, but it's also like this savage kind of dark humor.
Oh, I like her.
And after having like a couple of her clips gone viral, I feel like her fan or viewer base should be way bigger than it is. But I think she still averages maybe like around 100 viewers.
Not anymore.
Hopefully not.
Wow, the Poki plug.
Pokey
No, I
plug.
think she deserves it, but it makes me think or wonder. I was wondering about your guys' opinion on this. I don't know how to word this properly,
Just say
but
it.
I feel like as a girl, it can be harder to maybe like keep viewers if you don't fit this like mold that people generally expect of girls on Twitch. And I'm not talking about the like female streamer mold. I'm talking about like being generally nice or this or that. Like she's so funny. Her clips go viral. It's like everything you would generally need to get that exposure, but
I think that for girl streamers, so this is like you have like advantages and disadvantages. I think one of the advantages that you have of being a girl streamer is it's easier to get feet in the door, but that can leave you feeling worse. So for instance, let's say you have two streamers. Let's say that both of them truly could hold like 500 viewers, right? Let's say that for two streamers, let's say that you've got two streamers and both of them could truly hold 500 viewers, right? If you expose a guy's content and a girl's content and they're the same, say that because it's a girl and more guys want to click girl streams, you get like 3 or 4 times as many people's feet in the door that might check it out, but they won't all stay because they were only there because it was a girl for a little bit. And then you obviously aren't going to convert as high of a percentage, so it can end up leaving you feel kind of shitty, if that makes sense. I don't know if you remember this phenomenon, but a long time ago, like fucking 3 or 4 years ago, there was like a few girls in League. Am I allowed to say booby streamer? Or will I
Yeah.
get banned from that? There were a few girls in League.
Destiny, just be yourself.
Just be myself.
Yeah.
I
Don't
can't
be yourself.
Be
Don't be
yourself.
yourself.
I haven't been to myself for the
Worst
past 2
advice.
years.
You're
like
gonna
that.
make this episode
No.
spicy. I'm
So
excited.
You had like a few girls that were like the big booby streamers, like more like big booby streamers.
Oh, like they
right?
have big boobies? Like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
big streamers?
And what
they
happened
have
was they came on the scene, and for like one day
Yeah.
they got like 7,000 viewers.
Yeah.
But then after that they dropped to like hundreds, low hundreds, and they had like that one day where people see them, and like a ton of people get their feet in the door. And if you have like I hate to say a gimmick, like being a woman or being black or whatever could be like a gimmick, but it's abnormal sounds bad too, but it's like it's not the norm, right? So you can get more, you can drive more traffic initially, but that doesn't guarantee that people like actually stick around.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Mm,
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh, that was so
wait,
bad.
wait,
Oh my
wait.
god, I'm so sorry.
Wait, what happened?
What happened?
I accidentally hit the cat.
No, you didn't. What happened? Friends don't lie to each other.
I gotta get out of here.
What happened?
She said thoughts, and I did that.
Oh.
It wasn't funny.
It really
I'm
wasn't
sorry,
that
it
funny.
wasn't.
I accept your apology, Steven.
Okay.
It's okay.
I
Happens
wasn't
to the better of
apologizing,
us.
I just said it
You
wasn't
were
funny.
apologetic. You
know
said
what?
sorry.
I'm gonna apologize. I'm sorry for that, Poki.
I mean,
I accept your apology
let's
publicly.
apologize to the cat.
Alright, so anyway, what were we talking about?
Yeah,
Mm,
about the situation.
dude, this reminds me of the time like Scar tried to explain the whole like how.
Oh,
yeah,
I
you guys remember
remember
that? Scar was like, girl streamers have this thing where like there's the I forgot what he said before, but there's the 500 hurdle viewer mark.
No, there's more. It's like 100, then
Yeah.
500, then like 1K.
Yeah, and
Isn't
like
that
for,
like everybody though?
for guys it's a little different.
I think. But go on.
He was saying that like the hardest part for any female streamers is to get past the 500 hurdle mark, and if you can get past 500 and work your way toward 1,000, like you're pretty much like set. But
It's like full-time things.
yeah, like you were saying, like I know what you're trying to say about the gimmick thing. It's a lot harder for them, especially because like it's hard to retain viewers. It's tricky. I don't know. I can't
I
really.
think, at least my theory is that just like in terms of demographic, I mean, for example, do you guys have like, are you guys like big fans of any content creators?
I'm a fan of you, Pokimane.
Thanks. But like, for example, for
This
me,
guy's
Podcast.
toast.
I love this girl called Jen M. And usually when you think of like that content creator that you love, it's someone that you generally relate to. So I feel like since the majority, like the Twitch demographic is majority male, like they're gonna be the biggest fans of male streamers. So that's just kind of how
That's
I make
absolutely
sense of
true.
it. Yeah.
And a lot of the guys that you pull as a female or woman streamer, even if you aren't trying to, are there for
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Which is,
Okay,
like,
maybe
really-
it's not always, but it, like some type of attraction in that department.
Yeah.
But you know, even then, I figured that like someone who's that funny, people
Should
would
be-
relate
should
to
be
that.
doing better.
I don't know.
I know, but
I know what you mean.
I also feel like there are tons of talented, funny people out there that don't get noticed.
Yeah, but I
There are
like when
too
you
many
see
people in
clips
this-
go viral. Usually things like that are just like you're set.
Can you please don't do that? It's really intimidating and it scares me, okay?
One thing when you talk to people, it's really polite to make eye contact. Sometimes people that are really socially awkward have a really
You
hard
have
time
really
with that.
cold, icy blue eyes.
It's, like, it's pretty.
Icy, huh?
No, I mean that not positively.
So you were saying
The
you feel
bad
really
icy.
guilty because you feel like there's a lot of people that are more talented than you that don't get
I mean,
noticed?
I do. It helps me stay, grounded. Can you please stop? You're making it really. Why are you like this? What did I do?
Oh my god.
Fed, what the?
I'm sorry. I just hear that every fucking day now. You know, with you two. You two just
Us two or them two?
no, just them
Oh,
two.
okay. Yeah, you two.
Yeah, guys.
Come on, bro.
Uh,
Why are you
I don't know.
like this?
I genuinely still feel like if you're talented enough, you can still make it. Like sometimes people are like, nah, Twitch is like oversaturated. People can't, go from like small time
I
streamer to
think
big
it's
time
easy
streamer.
to say that because we have made it, but there are so many stories where people have not made it, way more than you realize, and those stories will never make it public. You can. Why are you? Can you?
I'm agreeing with you. Keep
You-
going. They haven't made it public.
Yes, and what do you call?
Oh,
so-
did you guys see that one clip of the guy who's like, "This is what Twitch streaming." For
Oh,
like 3
that
years.
I
dude.
saw that video.
That dude was so
I
dumb.
actually wanted to.
Oh my god, that guy. Oh man.
Why do you think he's dumb?
Holy shit. Sorry, go ahead.
I wanted to bring that up too, actually, because the comment threads were actually really interesting.
Sorry, can you explain like what happened? I personally didn't see
Basically, the
it.
guy was boring as fuck and he was salty as fuck that he didn't make it.
He said.
In a nicer way.
Okay.
So this guy made this video,
Okay.
kind of long video where he's like opening up. It's very like sad, heartfelt, touching. He's like, I've been trying so hard, streaming every day for 3 years, and like I've gotten nothing out of it basically. And he's like showing where he lives, and his place isn't that nice. It's just like a mattress and a lot of trash. And he's like, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, like I've been doing everything that people have told me to, and I wanted this so bad. And people always said like, work hard and it'll happen, but look at where I am now, and like it hasn't happened. Pepe hands.
Okay.
Jeez, so majestic.
It's a really hard question that you have to be like, not many people can actually do this. Like, very, very few people, even in real life, in normal life, is you have to have the introspection to ask yourself, is there something that makes me worth watching over any other person? Like people always email me with those, like there's business ideas and shit, and my response is always the same. Why would I use your product over what's already established? And 99% of people don't have a good answer. Like, well, it's like, okay, you need to have like a concrete fucking answer to that shit.
She's like a little prairie dog.
I've never seen that before.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was adorable.
And people, it's the same with streaming. Like, not everybody has like if you're the kind of person, if you're making posts, this is gonna sound really rude. I'm sorry, but if you're making posts like, I am very introvert and I'm very shy, but I really want to get into streaming. No, dude, it's not for you, dude. Why are you even asking? Like, it's like the guy making the post like, I'm 4'8" and I'm missing a leg, but I really want to be an NBA player. Like, how do I follow my dreams? Like, dude, like this is not gonna work, man. You gotta find a different thing.
To be
all
fair, so I actually went to Toronto to hang with Toast, and I know Toast personally, and he's pretty introvert. But when it comes to like stream and online stuff, it's like he's an extrovert. It's really weird.
Toast is smart, and it's not a situation where he's like introverted to the point of like lacking social skills or not enjoying interaction. Like, you can clearly tell when you watch Toast, like, he likes interacting with chat. He likes like putting on a show. So I feel like introverted versus extroverted isn't the best like sole example.
No, but I mean, like, it's like if you're generally shy, if you're not very funny,
if you don't like speaking, you're probably
I mean,
not
like,
gonna.
obviously, like, you can be an introvert and still stream to some extent of you. But it's just like you should have like an honest. It's really hard to do this, and I hate saying this because nobody, even if people say they do it, they don't. You need to have like an honest image of like yourself.
Right.
Like what is myself? You know, like for me, like I got into streaming because when I played games with my friends, everybody laughed when I played games with them because a lot of people enjoyed it. So I knew that I kind of had something there to work with, right? But if you're just like, you see streaming as like, I want to make this a job, and there's like no indication in your life otherwise that you can do it, and then you go out and you spend like $12,000 on like this fucking streaming setup and shit, and it's
and
like,
you just like quit everything to just
And
Yeah.
move to LA.
not smart decisions. But I feel really bad saying that because I still want to like push people to stream if they enjoy doing it. Like, if you want to try it, go ahead, try it, have fun. But be realistic about life as well.
Stop.
I agree. And, like, if you want to get into it, it's fun, yeah.
Dude, it's like I have a friend who streams. He streamed every day for the past like, I don't know, year. And I went to college with him. He was a roommate, and he's like one of my mods as well. And I don't know how to tell him like, yo, you should maybe focus on like doing other shit in your life because you're still living with your mom. And if that's something you want to do for the rest of your life, like go for it. But like,
Never mind. Sorry. Keep going.
but like at some point, like you want to provide as well. I don't know if that's one of his interests, but to me, it's like I want to tell him like, dude, just drop this, dude. I don't know, but the other part of me wants to be like, yo, like continue trying. Don't give up on your aspirations.
You can have hobbies, man.
It's really hard with streaming because like it feels like when you're streaming you're bearing it all, and if people don't like your stream, it's like a reflection of your self-value. Like, people can feel that way, like, oh, like people don't like my stream because they don't like me because I'm a shitty person. I feel like people, so like it's hard to have that conversation where it's like, maybe you shouldn't stream because it's almost like saying like you're a shit person and nobody likes you. That's not really what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think like it can be interpreted that way
Yeah, I
sometimes,
can see that.
This is the real star of the show. Aww. Or should we just have like a Zoom? We need Recful podcast people. Have like cat cam. Anyways, I don't even know how we got to this topic. That video was sad though. I was still sad for him. But also, it worried me seeing the comments because the majority of them were like, yeah, people never show like the people who didn't make it. But no one is talking about like, it's generally just like a risky move to give up everything for a dream
It's
that you
super
have
risky.
without any indication
I
that it's
think
working out.
anything in the entertainment industry is risky.
Exactly.
There's only a select few that will make it, and even your nods are sarcastic, and the rest will not make it, even if they are talented or they are funny. Maybe they didn't get the right networking, or they didn't know how to set up their stream right, or maybe they're lacking that something in their personality. I don't know.
Do you feel like it's harder to make it as a talented actress, musician, singer, whatever, as opposed to making it as a talented streamer?
Oh, Lily can give us some great perspective on this.
I didn't think about that. Because you know, like there's always the meme, starving musicians, starving artists. They're
Yeah.
so. Albert just raised his hand.
His face right
Don't
now.
worry, we'll feed you later.
I feel like it's way harder to make it in things like being a musician or like voice acting or stuff like that. Because when you stream, you're usually like the streamer base is growing and there are lots of viewers for everybody. Whereas like in industries where you're fighting for gigs, like you're much less likely to work with other people. You know, like if I'll duo stream with you and we can like hang out, and if I've got a sponsor, like I'll share whatever, that's cool. But if I've got like a really good gig at like a church, I'm not gonna fucking tell you shit about that. I will never connect you. I won't even tell you that I play there. Like I don't ever want you approaching, you know, those people. Or if I'm like doing a wedding, like I'll do the automated band or whatever. Like you don't want to get anybody else in on that because then you have to compete for like a really limited number of jobs available in those places.
No, I totally agree. I think it's easier to make it online because there's also like that constant chance.
So anyone could just open your stream.
Yeah, no, that constant chance of like having some type of exposure, like having a clip go viral or just like networking properly, or whatever it is. Whereas
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Not so much.
It's super saturated. And like the
Super,
market is like
super
very,
cutthroat too.
Competitive.
Yeah.
It is ruthless. Like there's so many people trying to even put their foot in the door, and even that's blocked for them for years until maybe you meet the right person by chance, right? Even
I
if
also
you have the
think-
skill set to back it up.
there are way more people who are talented at like singing or music or whatever than there are people who are talented at streaming. And that's a very weird thing to say, because when I say talented at streaming, like that can mean so many things. Like either you're just really smart in terms of your branding, or you're really good at putting on a show, or whatever it is. There's just so many possibilities.
Oof, imagine when, like video game streaming becomes like a college like liberal arts major.
No, people are
I'm pretty
actually
sure-
already starting
yeah,
to do like
I'm pretty
esports classes.
It's going to
and
get
stuff like that.
bigger.
Yeah.
And it's going to get more competitive.
Yeah, this whole conversation in like 20 years might be totally different if like
Yeah.
everybody in the planet's heard of streaming, and then like your viewer numbers like actually are like hard capped, like there aren't any more people coming in. But like every time a new fucking game comes out, there's like an explosion of new viewership. So it's like we don't have that problem right now. There's like new viewers for everybody.
Speaking of, okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, you've been streaming for like 8 years, right?
Yeah, like 9 years, yeah.
I've been streaming for like 4 to 5.
7,
Six-
6
couple
months.
months.
6 months.
Lily?
6 years.
Not
Nice.
even. And Lily even really just started streaming like a year ago.
Okay, alright, listen. I started 5-6 years ago. That doesn't mean I was consistent.
Oh,
Even
I
if
feel you.
I stream once a
Consistency.
month, that's still a schedule.
Why are you looking at me, dude?
That's still a
Why are you
schedule.
looking
You
at
started to talk, so I wanted to listen to you.
No.
When people talk, it's polite to watch them.
So consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Keeping a schedule.
Omega low.
Wow. Do any of us have a schedule?
Let's keep going. What was your?
She
what
was
were you-
talking about something
Oh, yeah,
else.
you were. Yeah, what was the?
Lily has this, she wakes up at like 4 p.m. every day.
No,
That's your
actually, that's
schedule?
not true.
Like 1 p.m.
Okay, maybe 1.
Dude,
Two.
no. Dude. 2. The
3?
other day you woke up at 5 or 4.
It was Saturday. I took a long nap.
Okay, not today. Another
Let
day.
her know. Let her know.
And then you're like, Fed, you don't hang out with me anymore. But you wake up at 5 p.m., mofo.
I think it's honestly because like now that Fed's room is like right
I
beside
can't
mine.
do this.
I wake up and walk outside, and I wake up early, so it like forces him to wake
Yeah.
up. I'm sorry. I'm having a negative influence on him.
It's okay.
Wait, isn't that positive?
Negative for Lily.
Yeah, negative for her. I think it's positive.
So
for me.
Lily just needs to have another bedroom next to your bedroom? Is there a
Yeah.
next one?
I'll just sleep in
Move
your room.
in.
Can I move into your
Aw.
bedroom?
You can move into my bed.
Yo, Albert.
You okay with that, Albert?
I don't need his permission. What?
He's okay.
Wait, we were
Okay, yeah.
totally
I
off-
was gonna say, we've all been on the interwebs and full-time streaming for different lengths of time. But since you've been doing it the longest, I was wondering what kind of maybe trends you've seen on Twitch and what direction you think it's headed, and we could just generally discuss that.
It's like very, it's very scary now on Twitch.
Oh yeah, people saying Twitch.
Scary.
People saying Twitch emotes in real life. Oh no.
Can I say which
True.
staff are in the chat right now so I see what I actually want to say?
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
No, the other one.
This
No,
one?
yeah, the one in the middle. Holy shit.
I'll use this fucking shit ass. My dude. Oh, I don't know these two. Are these guys cool?
Say Sarah's
Say
cool.
Sarah's cool.
See, Sarah's
What
really
about
cool.
this guy?
Anybody
Anybody know Dinu in chat? Sour, is he a cool dude, or is this guy gonna fucking rat me out?
Just say it.
You want
You want me to just say it on stream?
I'll
Wait,
say,
what were you
talk
gonna
about
You want me
this
to
later.
say it?
Say what? Wait, I don't understand.
Say it.
She wants me to say it.
Wait, I don't even know what you're gonna say.
By the way, this might help you. I actually found out. I was talking to Twitch staff at E3, and they were like, "It doesn't matter if you delete the VOD. Like we have like full
Yeah.
access to the VOD."
I told you this.
Yeah, but
Whoever
it's
said
different when
that-
But
get-
you
when-
don't trust
It's
me.
well,
No,
I mean,
no, it's
there's-
okay.
That's
there's
only
hearsay.
half.
He's been
That's
streaming
only
for
half
6 months.
true.
I've been streaming 4.5 years.
That's only half true because people can still go back and report your VOD, and then you'll get in trouble for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I told you this is
Well, okay, it doesn't matter if you tell me or he says it. If it comes from a staff, then it's 100 p.
You have to be careful because half the staff say fucking different things about Twitch shit.
Oh, see, I don't know this.
Yep.
You would know
They
this.
totally fucking do.
Yikes.
I try to go like as high up as possible, and then I ask other staff so I can find out like how many rules could I. So like there are some rules that I know I can probably break like 40% of the time, and then I'll get fucked like 60% of the time. You just kind of have to like feel it out. But, like it's total fucking inconsistent bullshit.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
do think it's getting a bit better because now I don't think before they had like account managers, did they?
Yeah, but what does an account manager even do? Like they give you warning when you get banned? Like here's
manage your account.
here was Twitch 2
Warning.
years ago. By the way, here's some bullshit that you're getting a 3-day ban for. Here's Twitch today. Hey, we just want to let you know that in 2 days we're gonna start you on a 3-day ban for some bullshit. That's the difference between having an account, or maybe not for you because you're a fucking Pokimane, but for us smaller plebeians that only get 2 or 3 or 4,000 viewers, all right, we don't get the same help.
Wait, I don't get it. Now they give you time before giving you a ban?
Yeah, I
Well,
do.
yeah,
Now that I've
well,
got like an
fuck,
account
mine-
manager.
What
yeah,
is the
mine,
point
mine
of
was
that?
mine was like an hour. Like just so you know, we're gonna ban you in an hour.
Yeah.
They called me too. They even took me out to dinner.
Yeah, I felt I kind of like feel it's like really
They
strange.
took you out to dinner before effing you. Nice.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's
Thanks-
like the
thanks,
difference-
Mix.
Oh, never mind. But yeah.
Also, I know you're saying maybe because you're pokey, but like legit mean, people say that shit too much, like as if the rules are any different for me being a girl or being my size or being whatever. I genuinely just don't think my content is as risky as yours. Are you gonna deny that?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We've gotten along so well this past week, and I don't want to damage that.
Fight.
I like that.
No.
Listen,
What
as soon as
stays-
my Twitter
what
account comes
happens in the
back, you can invite
podcast-
me back on an episode, and we can have a good conversation about this.
No.
I just want to say, if you think that the rules are applied consistently across Twitch,
Oh,
that's
no.
adorable.
No, I wouldn't say that, but at least for my specific instance, and for a few other ones,
I agree for the
it
most
has
part.
nothing to do with gender or size or whatever.
I think some
it just
people's
has to do with
content-
difference in content.
Yeah, some people's
But
content is a little more at risk. I do agree with that.
Yeah. I won't say that like Twitch is always consistent.
But having the right connects in Twitch is really important if you do stuff that's like a little bit more risque, because there are people that can get insta permaban for some shit that other people
Why
can catch
you-
like a day or two ban for. Like
Look, why do you think I went to E3?
that's good. That's
Yeah.
networking is part of your job. Whether you
Mhm.
like it or not, you got to play the game, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Lily?
No, it's
Wait, Lily, you've never been banned before, have you?
no.
Never.
Huh.
Why does that surprise you, Federico?
You've done some pretty questionable things.
Questionable things like what?
Yeah, her shit
I've
is
seen
all
I've seen
Oscar
your
now.
lip bites. Okay. Those are pretty
I'm
kinky.
Done. We're not
That's
talking
like
about this.
borderline.
Tell him to stop poking.
Chat, look
I
up
feel
Lily
uncomfortable right
Pichu.
now. I feel uncomfortable right now. I
I'm
feel
done.
so uncomfortable.
The early Twitch days, one thing that feels kind of shitty is it feels like Justin TV / Twitch built their brand on things, and then like once they got to a certain size, they're like,
Like
okay,
mainstream?
yeah, like when I don't like to use the word mainstream because it's such a loaded term, but like
True.
once they reached a certain size and had to appeal to certain advertisers, they like try to sweep that all under the rug. Like in the early
Like
days
what?
of like JTV, like part of the stream content was like going around from stream to stream, like making fun of other people's stream. Like we would literally do that. Like we would find a stream of like an
Oh,
old
that
guy
was very common.
that's like
yeah.
ranting about dumb shit, and then we would like raid his stream, like make fun of him, like restream his
That's
stream, and like
horrible.
laugh at him and shit. Like that's like an example of some more extreme stuff. But like Twitch used to be a much more internet-y place, whereas now I don't mind that things become more friendly, but it feels like we get really fucking aggressive sometimes. And I know that like for me personally, and I was way more edgy growing up than I am now, but like I built my part of the big appeal of my humor is like creative insults. That's like the big thing that I got big on. And I feel like I can't say like 90% of what I used to say now because I don't even know. And like some of it I agree with, but some of it is really dumb. Like racial slurs and shit, it's probably okay that stuff is gone for the most part from Twitch. Like, I'm okay with that. But like, if I can't joke about like killing a friend that like everybody knows that we've been friends for like 6 years, and I can't say some shit like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you if you do it. Like, come on, like, you fucking serious? Like, that's really fucking
The
stupid.
thing about that is like, the worst part about it is there's no hard line. They don't even say like that totally is wrong, but sometimes they'll ban someone for it. And
this was, like,
sometimes they won't.
the fact that they're not honest about it is like the thing that drives me the most crazy. So like, and I always complain about this. So I got banned for a week for threatening to bomb a hospital.
I remember this.
Right?
I remember
So
this.
I
too.
made like
happened?
I made
Mr.
like
Witten.
I made like a pretty extended, pretty edgy joke towards a friend, a support player in League. He said something, and I said something along like I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna like injure you so that when you're in the hospital, I can bomb the hospital and kill your whole family. And then I'm gonna bomb the funeral so that as many people genetically related to you as possible die. And then I'm gonna go back to queue up more games of League. It was like a really extended joke like
was,
that, right?
like-
But it was a guy that I queued with for like 5 years. Mr. Moon, like we're friends. Like everybody knows it.
Damn.
But like,
Hey, Mr. Moon.
here's like the weird thing. The weird thing is that like I don't know. I never found out why I got banned for a week. They told me it was for making a threat. But do you really only ban someone for a week for threatening to bomb a hospital? That seems like perma-ban material. If you legitimately thought I was threatening
Serious.
to bomb a hospital, why are you
Yeah.
unbanning me after a
So
week?
it kind
right?
of just feels like they're trying to push you in a certain direction.
Yeah, so it's like, so I got banned for making a joke, right? And like, I remember, and I love it, and I won't name names or whatever, but like emailing back, like people that are very high up at Twitch to find out like what I'm allowed to say or not allowed to say. And I'm like, okay, so I understand that I can't joke about this. What kind of stuff would I be allowed to joke about? And like my response back is like, well, anything that involves, threatening to kill someone is way over the line. And I'm like, so then I would give an example and I'd be like, okay, so let's say that we're playing like an FPS or League, and I say like, if you miss this shot, I'm gonna kill you. Is something like that that's like actionable under the TOS? And then it was like, well, I can't answer this, so, here's the mod team, maybe they can help. And like, there's no answers. It was like, okay, that's so
So
dumb.
it's just a case by case thing.
Yeah, which is not fun because now I don't know, like, any random joke I say on my stream might get me literally fucking permanently banned from Twitch. And it's like, holy shit, that's really fucking scary.
I saw someone in chat say that's not a joke you make on Twitch, lol. But in my opinion,
That's how I
think it
built my
could be.
brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as if you're gonna make mature, edgy jokes like that, if need be, you can put that warning on your stream if that's really
You
the
do
issue.
have
but
the
I
warning.
I
Like-
personally want Twitch to be a place where like people can go and enjoy all sorts of content. Regardless of how edgy, as long as it's not, racist or full-on hate speech or whatever it is.
Yeah, and like you literally have before you enter my stream and a lot of other streams, you can write like, or do they still have the 18 or older thing? Where,
Yeah.
like,
I was
this
actually about
is-
to say that.
Yeah, this is an adult
Mature
fucking
warning.
stream, right? You're not coming to watch the goddamn Teletubbies. The fuck kind of content are you expecting? Like, we're playing video games where the goal is to, like, shoot people in the fucking head and blow their bodies up and dismember them in creative ways. Like, and you're telling me that I can't tell someone I'm gonna kill them if they fuck something up? Like, this is so dumb.
What really tilts me too is just like them saying we're gonna like look at context and stuff, and then I
Bullshit.
guess only no. I think they do sometimes, but they clearly don't all the time.
So the context thing, when that was originally released, I was really excited about that because
Same.
that would be cool. I would actually
Yeah.
really like that. So here's like a big testing thing for it. So I do a lot of politics, philosophy on my chat, right? So something that comes up a lot, especially on Twitch, is topics of racism because a lot of people on Twitch are fucking racist, even if they don't pretend they are, right? So you're playing a game.
What do you mean?
You're playing a game. The worst type of racism and sexism is unintentional racism and sexism because they always go, oh, well, it's just a joke. You're playing a game and somebody steals something from you and everybody starts spamming tryhard in chat, right? It's racism, right? Even though people like to pretend it's
Yeah.
not, right? So I have a lot of conversations about this, right? And sometimes in the course of talking about things, like we might talk about like the N word or the F slur word, not fuck, but the other one, right? And when I have conversations about this stuff, I feel really ridiculous saying like N word. Like I have a really hard time like saying that, right? So sometimes in discussions, like I like to be able to like say what I'm talking about. So I sent a big email and I was like, hey, now that you have the context thing, if we're having discussions about like these types of words or what should be allowed or shouldn't be allowed, like are we allowed to say these now like in this context, not as an insult or whatever, but like in a use case or whatever. And the email I got back was, no, you're not allowed to. So I was like, okay.
Part
So
of me
what
is
was the
really
point of like?
surprised, though, because is it wrong for them to take into consideration the audience that you're saying that to? If you say that, even in proper context, people in chat are gonna think that's a huge
Sure.
deal. They're gonna
So whether I
make a
agree or
scene out of
disagree,
it.
why say that you're looking at context then? Just get rid of that.
At
You're
least
clearly
for
not.
me, context is more like that situation with your bomb joke. It's not literally someone being like full out saying on stream that they're planning on bombing a hospital, but like if it's jokey, clearly in the chat, on the stream, whatever, it seems like a joke, then for me, it's like, that's not that bad.
The other part is like I've actually noticed because I had a call with my partner manager. She was like, after I did whatever was bannable, I felt I showed a lot of remorse. Like as soon as I showed this guy's business card and I was like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that. Oh fuck, and that was like, they took that into account. So I don't know what you did after you did all that. Were you like JK or like?
About the bomb thing?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I be remorseful? I never wanted to bomb a hospital.
Yeah.
There's nothing for me to feel remorseful
No, I'm
about.
just kidding.
Like, I'm really sorry, guys. Like,
but I
Methodist
do take it
Berlin
into
Hospital.
account.
Like, yeah, I know, but it's like this is the crux of the problem. This is why I fucking hate the current like Twitch admin in terms of like moderating shit.
Yeah.
I as a streamer, I don't want to get banned from Twitch ever. I don't even want to like pretend to like skirt that line. If I know clearly what I can or cannot do, I will never do what I can't do. If I know where that line
What
is.
if
'Cause
you're not okay with that line?
I don't give a fuck. It's my job. It's not my job to like protest what I'm allowed to do at work because I care about making money in my career or whatever. So I might like complain to the staff like I think this is bullshit or this isn't bullshit. But when you get like mixed messaging, okay, when there are people like when there are people that do things on stream like lying to people where they're at about IRL streaming, for instance, when they do things that are clearly actionable and I get like very mixed messaging, it makes me not sure of what I am or am not allowed to do. And I want Twitch to like me. We all do. We all want to be on Twitch's good side. No, I don't think that anybody at this table, maybe Fed, because I know Fed as well, but I know that these two, probably not Fed, you're not going to do anything that could get you banned because that kind of shit is not fucking worth it. I would
Yeah,
never
for
jeopardize
sure.
my career at Twitch. So it's really frustrating that I don't know how to not get banned guaranteed. Like I don't know where the line is on anything I do other than to have like a PG-13 stream, I guess.
I don't know, for me, to answer your question. Oh, well, not answer your question, but for me, it's like I like kind of pushing the boundaries. But when it comes to racist shit, I definitely avoid all of that. But what I mean by that is just like putting myself out of my comfort zone.
Yeah,
and
but
sometimes
there's like,
that
out of
leads
comfort
to
zone versus like pushing my boundaries and things that might get me banned from Twitch, right?
yeah. But
I think you
sometimes
only do that like as a meme or in a careless manner or like because it's a funny part of your branding, not because you actually want to like see how far you can go. There are actual streamers like that where it's like, ooh, like I'm going to do this thing and I'm not sure if it's going to get me banned, but like I'm that edgy. And if it does get me banned, then like, all right, good, whatever.
it's some gray area in between, dude. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Or do I? I don't know.
Lily, thoughts?
No.
No.
I mean, like, I don't know what else to add in. Yeah, it sucks that the line is blurry, but I don't know what do you do
Yeah.
But
about
also
it?
for Twitch, you have to agree it's not easy trying to manage between what you want the general like perception of your platform to be as well as sponsor obligations. I think that's a side of things that people don't consider much nowadays. No, seriously, same with YouTube. What companies are willing to work with you depending on the content that you have out there. Obviously, you can't say the N-word because of things like that, regardless of context.
Maybe.
100% maybe.
In
Like,
that
I've
specific
spoken
case,
to
but the
people
problem is that Twitch has a lot of fucking problems on the inside right now, and I think that is reflected on the outside. So it is possible that there might be some things that, like, I don't believe that Coca-Cola has ever told Twitch, like, we don't want people to make a joke about, like, hitting their friend, or we're going to pull all their ads. I don't think that's ever happened on Twitch before. I could be wrong, but, like,
They told me to.
I feel like that there are a
But
lot
I'm
of...
pretty sure they'd say something like no N-words.
Yeah, sure, yeah. For, like,
ever.
racist content, sure. But again, like, that's on Twitch then to clearly say that. Don't give some bullshit about context. Like, have, like, ironclad fucking rules. Like, that's it.
I see what you're saying.
Like if you have like a word list or like a word filter or something, that's fine. Don't use the term like no. Don't be hateful.
This
'cause
reminds me of like you remember the adpocalypse
Yeah.
when like
yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
was like you can't do this, this, and this, and this, and then you're gonna yellow your video, even if you do like the slight. How did that all go about? I forgot. What's his name?
don't-
PewDiePie.
Yeah. Oof.
What about him?
Well, it sounds like you want a kind of Twitch that's heading in that direction, where they're very specific about like what the do's and do nots. Am I right?
I would like to know.
He
that,
just
yeah,
wants
sure.
a clear line in
Yeah, just
general,
clear line
so
what
he
you kinda
knows
kinda
where
do.
to.
YouTube isn't like that.
No, YouTube's not.
YouTube's not
YouTube
like
is
that
very
too.
fucking mysterious.
They're heading that direction though.
No.
No,
But it gives the
YouTube. That's like the
I
huge
think
complaint
it's
about
borderline
YouTube.
impossible to do with any content creation platform.
Mm-hmm. Then how do you explain the let's review your video?
What do
How
mean?
can you review a stream? It's even like those.
Well, I mean,
These
they do,
types of
they do review your
issues-
stream.
For what?
I
Wait,
mean,
what are
like you
talking
can't
about?
for like advertising.
Okay, that's fair.
Wait, what are you talking about specifically?
Like how YouTube reviews your video.
To see whether
to-
it's like eligible for ads.
They don't do it manually. They do it all with algorithms and shit.
Mm-mm.
Manually.
They flag it with an algorithm. They review it manually.
Wait, which? Every single video uploaded? Or are you talking about the ones that hit the algorithm and then
Yes,
get flagged for manual?
yes.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I guess what we're discussing is how on Twitch you get those ads instantly. People can't be there to review the stream and then add ads onto it, because then we'd make a lot less money, and that's not ideal. Which kind of makes sense as to why Twitch's rules would even be more blurred or random. But in my opinion, Twitch is doing a better job than YouTube with rules. With YouTube, like, you get cucked on ads all the time. All the time.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd rather get cucked on ads or randomly banned though.
What if you had like that decision?
Well, I'd rather get cucked on ads because I can make money besides ads.
True. And keep your edgy branding.
Although, but then both problems have unique platforms because on YouTube, the random DMCA shit can be some hardcore fuck shit. That's like
yeah.
a whole other thing that can be super fucked that you don't really have to deal with on Twitch at all.
True. Actually, can you guys... Can we take a quick intermission? Not really. You guys can keep talking as much as you want. I just really have to pee.
It's because you drank all that Gatorade.
True.
Yeah, you actually chug the whole fucking thing.
You're gonna have to go soon too then.
No, I'm good. Be careful, okay?
Say whatever you want.
Stay safe,
Just
buddy.
no N-words. Thank you.
But everything else is
Wait,
okay?
you don't have a BRB scene?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
All right, what's up, guys?
I don't know. Yeah, you.
Go ahead.
It's my toilet too. Maybe I don't want her
It's
to.
really not your toilet. I don't know why you would say that. That's really weird.
Wait, what's wrong with him saying that?
I'm calling it his toilet.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I use the restroom there, so
Oh, it's my
it's
bathroom.
temporarily my.
So
Well,
she should
technically,
ask
He- I mean, he
my
lives-
permission.
I live
here.
here as much as you do right now.
You don't pay your rent.
I mean,
Can we talk about
he's paying us in other
stuff?
ways.
What?
Okay, we can talk about this stuff we want
I'm
to talk
giving you
about.
exposure right now. Okay?
I don't.
I made you.
You did not
I
make
made
me.
you.
You did not
I
make
made
me.
you.
You really did
Be
not
grateful,
make me. Why
okay?
are you like this? Can we just? Why
Just
aren't we
say
just
thank
doing
you.
interviews?
Okay,
This is
never-
terrible.
Alright.
What are you gonna talk about? What's up, Fed?
I don't know. We could do a Q&A. We could do.
Yeah, let's do a Q&A. I'm down
okay.
for that.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the chat
That,
right
What do
now.
you,
He's
uh,
such a lovely person. I
thank
agree.
you.
Yeah. Actually, said terrible. But
He's alright.
fuck that dude.
Damn. You really on your phone during the podcast right now?
I'm pulling up the
No, that's
chat
okay, me too.
so I can pull up the
go check
questions
my
to ask you
Lawrence
guys.
Oh yeah, let's.
Are you
We can read
serious?
donos. How do you read donos in this thing?
Okay.
Actually, I don't know how to do Streamlabs OBS. This is scary.
Do you like this program? Does it actually work well?
I don't use this.
I always get scary using like beta-esque software.
Yeah,
Like,
I always
why
just
is
I always
your-
just wait.
Your GPU usage is really high. Are you encoding using the NVIDIA shit or?
I don't know. This laptop is not that great. Like in terms of like its GPU intensive.
Ah.
The GPU is like the 1050.
Oh. Oh. Well, because I was gonna say like if you push Control-Shift-Escape on this, the GPU usage is really high for this stream, which is weird. But you might be encoding on the GPU. I think there's like an like NVENC or whatever will do that instead of using x361.
What's up? Oh yeah, it's
Oh
broken.
fuck, dude.
Sorry.
She was doing some really dumb shit. I got so mad at
You're
her.
very
Ripped
good
it
at
off.
lying.
Oh my god.
You're
It was like a
so good.
Herculean
It
moment.
was
It was
broken
actually
for the
insane. I
longest
just
time.
ripped it
How
right
do you
off.
keep going? You'd be really good at improv.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, actually.
Wow. I
Well,
when I have
we
so
should
much
do an
We
material-
could do an
Improv stream.
improv class together.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
that's an improv stream or
Actually
a
fun.
class video thing.
Yeah.
I would do that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's content right there.
Yeah.
You don't even need another person to help you put that content together. There you go.
Thoughts on a Fortnite duo getting banned from the tournament for trash talking?
Well, what? Really?
Apparently.
Well, that
I
okay.
guess what is the trash talking?
Yeah,
you
be
know?
really careful. When I ever
Yeah.
hear things like that, I'm always instantly skeptical of
Mm-hmm.
everything. Like, oh, somebody got banned just because they said one thing on Twitch. But then when you actually find out what they said, it's like,
They
okay.
like
Oh,
they
I
said some
understand now.
really bad shit.
Actually, there was a really good example of this recently. Did anybody hear the story about the guy that just got out of jail for trash talking in RuneScape?
What?
Sorry, really?
He was in jail for like 5 or 6
People still play
years.
RuneScape?
Did nobody heard about the story? Anybody in chat hear about this? Someone said yes. Yes. All the headlines that were posted on all the gaming forums, and maybe this is what you guys think. This guy basically got he got thrown in jail because he told somebody he was going to kill him on a game of RuneScape or whatever, and then they ended up releasing him, and after like a few years he got out, right? And so obviously that's really fucked up. He just said some shit in a video game, blah 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 blah. But the details were a little bit more extreme than that. Like he had made like several real life threats. I think he had like his girlfriend. He had like detailed plans to like go to his fucking school and like shoot it up, and like he would joke about like really fucking. It was like when you actually read the actual story, it's like, okay, this is a
makes more
lot more
sense.
reasonable than what I initially said. I see that a lot on Twitch where you say like somebody banned for no reason, and then like you click the stream and it's like, okay,
I mean, I think headlines in general tend to be like that.
sure.
The media loves to get that clickbait as well, yeah.
It does carry over to like when one of your viewers are like, hey, I got banned on your stream. I didn't really say anything. Can you unban me? And you check their logs, and it's the worst thing ever.
I check logs on stream. It's funny.
You do what?
I check logs on stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about while I was gone?
We're just talking about how wonderful you are.
Okay, no, we weren't.
What were you guys talking about?
We weren't really talking about anything. No.
Lily said something really weird. When you
Oh,
went to
we
the
were talking
bathroom.
about-
She said she got really nervous
No,
because
no.
when I brought up booby streamers,
I
she's like, I
did
thought you were
not
actually going to
get
mention
nervous.
Poki. And I was like, why would I
Pokey,
say
does it
that?
ever scare you
And I
how
can't
good he
believe
is
that
at
she said that
lying?
on stream.
Like, does it
It was like,
impress
I
you?
got really
It's
monk
actually
ass.
insane how good he is.
Oh
You
man.
got really monkey.
Really monkey ass.
That's
yeah.
how I know he's lying.
Oh man.
At some point we were
Wait
talking about
a
like
second.
All right, what were you
Why
gonna
is
say?
Tammy
I cut you
out?
off.
Why is Tammy out?
That's okay.
hi Tammy.
Come here.
Bye,
Rat.
Tammy.
All right, what were you saying? I cut you off.
Kidding.
No, at some
kidding,
point we were
kidding.
talking about toilet ship ownership, but
Oh.
yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I'll hold keep her now.
Who owns it?
He owns toilet here.
Well, I've got like partial ownership of that bathroom. I'm
Because
using
you're
it.
here.
Yeah.
Ownership of
I
what?
understand. I hope you're okay with me.
He
Are we
own-
still talking about the ownership of the
No,
pet?
no.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, okay. So what kind of direction do you see Twitch headed towards? We didn't discuss that really. We're talking about getting banned.
I think it really depends on how like Facebook, Mixer, and YouTube do.
Do you guys think any of those platforms will take off?
I think so in the future. I think there's
Which
going to be
one?
space.
Which one?
Um,
I know Facebook's.
I think Facebook has the highest chance of making it. Mixer, I hope for the best. But I feel like Facebook, if they really put resources into, they can. YouTube has shown time and time again that they are miserable fucking failures when it comes to trying to get into the streaming space. I don't know why. When your largest influencers are streaming on competitor platforms, what the fuck are you doing? So I don't know what YouTube is doing, but I think that Facebook could make like a real good run at it, just because, god damn, their shit is so fucking powerful.
I thought.
It's so weird. Cause
I don't know.
dude, for me, like Twitch chat is so important, and you just can't find anything like
That
it anywhere
culture
else.
is very-
Yeah, the whole culture part.
For sure. The nice thing about Facebook, though, is that you have a non-endemic audience that is literally in the billions. So you have the opportunity to reach into people that have never been like exposed to streaming before. and
Yeah,
their
that's how Facebook
advertising
has always
platform.
been.
I feel
Yeah.
like Facebook streaming has potential, but actually not for the same audience as Twitch.
It's possible.
Yeah, either a much younger audience or a much older audience. So them trying to not like sort of poach Twitch streamers, I don't feel like it's gonna grow their platform that much. I think they should maybe work more on having popular, like the content that's already popular on Facebook turned into live streams somehow.
Maybe.
But I feel like Twitch gonna be top dog for a little
Time will
while.
tell.
We'll see about Mixer though. I
Oh.
hear good things.
Facebook is a fuck ton of money. That's all I know.
I have way more
yeah.
confidence
Oh, yeah.
in
Facebook's
Facebook.
Fuck ton
money
of
Well,
money.
is-
Facebook has the money and the infrastructure. Like Facebook's analytics and advertising program are literally unmatched. Like even compared to Google's, it's incredibly insane. And then Twitch's is literally non-existent. So like I think that Facebook could be a powerful force in that market. It just depends on their movements forward. And like any kind of competition there, I think would benefit everybody on all platforms too. So
You really think so?
absolutely. What products? Oh man, let me just take a moment to say how much I love Twitch, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to stream
No,
on here.
me too.
How many products has Twitch offered like that have been new and competitive over the past like 6 years? We got Bits.
Twitch Prime.
Ah.
We've got Twitch Prime, which was like a freebie that came on
Okay.
Amazon Prime.
Twitch Prime.
That's nice, but it's not an innovative product.
just
It's
It's
a little
it's
bit
it's
more
good.
than nice. You guys
It's
should
some
definitely
good-ass
check
money.
if your
Check out the
Twitch
Twitch
Prime
Prime.
is
But, like-
available right now.
Right
You
now.
can click the
Right
button on
now.
the
So how are we
subscribe and it'll tell you if
like,
you have
how
a
are we
file.
doing? How are we doing with extensions?
Man,
Is that a big
no,
part of your stream?
right? But there's so much potential there. I think streamers are just lazy.
That's not an excuse. I'm sorry.
For what? Like, you think that the products are coming out with aren't good enough?
When you're designing UI or when you're an engineer, you can't create the perfect product and then blame the laziness of the user. The product has to sell itself. Like that's how product design works, right? Maybe this is like a problem with too many devs and not enough people in marketing, but I mean like there have been, oh man, I love Twitch, but there have been like a serious issue with like, and I hear stories about like a lot of products they're working on that end up like never seeing the light of the day, that nobody really asks for, that don't really go anywhere. I'm not a big fan of Bits. I don't understand why Twitch is so against acquiring like successful services that already exist. Like
Like
why
what?
didn't Twitch acquire Streamlabs? I don't know the answer to that. But they did acquire like the Curse platform when they were trying to like build Twitch as a social media site. But then I noticed that they
Business
finally,
Oh.
deals, right?
yeah.
With
But I noticed they scrapped their like quasi Twitter feed. Like, did you get that vibe? Like,
Wait, what Twitter?
they remember the what was it? Like under the bottom left of your stream, you had like the live stream updates. You could like it was like a borderline Twitter feed. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, no, that's still a thing.
No, they
But-
announced that they were scrapping it.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I
I didn't
oh
know
my
that.
god, that might have been in an email. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Cut the stream. End it. Cut it.
Oh man, I don't know what I'm even allowed. Never mind. Sorry.
We're not talking about it. I don't even know what they're talking about. So let's just
Basically,
move on.
it felt like 2 years ago. I'm not 100%
Don't worry.
positive.
Someone
I didn't.
said no. They announced it. so-
Okay, I know I didn't sign an NDA to view any of that. But like, it seemed like 2 or 3 years ago, there was it felt like there was a very strong drive to turn Twitch into like another social media platform. Like
Oh.
when they acquired Curse and they
and
made
when
like the
started doing
Twitch
Oh,
Prime.
I remember
updates
this.
The
They
and-
started
The
to do,
voice thing too.
yeah.
Yeah.
They acquired Curse. They had like their little app. They had like the thing. It felt like they were moving.
Oh wait,
in
are
it.
you talking about status updates?
Is that the thing
Well,
that's
yeah,
in the bottom?
no, that is what
Yeah?
he's talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
But he's also talking about there was
Oh.
like an
They're
app,
scrapping that.
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean an app?
a Twitch app you could.
There was the
download.
Twitch Curse app. Is that
Yeah.
what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it seemed like that was like their goal for it. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like in terms of products, I'm still a little salty that Twitch is pretty far behind their competitors in terms of like what they offer for streaming services. Like
But
on
then again, other streaming services aren't that. Like,
YouTube. If I go to YouTube right now, I can stream at 15 megabits per second. My stream will look better than you playing the game on your own computer. I can't do that on Twitch, which that hurts me. I still think that like VODs on YouTube are literally YouTube's. My ability to monetize that and analyze my audience for that is fucking amazing.
I do wish the.
And on Twitch, your VODs are literally like a fucking graveyard of videos, like of rotting.
And then they die at one
Decomposing.
point. I don't know if it's the same for YouTube, but it'd be nice
don't
if it
think
was
they'll
like a
get better
30,
eventually?
60 day
Yeah,
RIP.
You don't think they'll get better eventually?
maybe. I'm
But
just saying that
it's-
like what
I
like
feel
in the
like
past
they can
6
get better
years.
faster.
In the past 6 years, what products or services have Twitch announced that have made you excited besides
Prime.
Amazon Prime?
Prime?
Which
Have
isn't
you heard
even
of
like a
Amazon
real,
Prime?
which isn't even like a real thing. Like besides that, like
Clips?
I
Like-
that they brought back low latency. That was pretty nice.
Bits-
Low latency?
bits are literally the low
Like,
latency is
let's see.
nice. Bits are literally an inferior version of a normal donation.
No, but then they can't charge back those bits.
That's
True,
not.
but also,
I would rather
like,
get
the
the
cut.
donation.
I don't really like.
30%. I'm not paying 30% for chargeback protection.
I really wish the cuts on that were better. I love Twitch, but I genuinely sometimes feel bad for people who like
Give bits.
spend. Yeah.
And like, have you read the TOS
30%.
restrictions on bits? A lot of people are not familiar with them.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
So like, based on how like, let's say for instance, I have an issue where I need to like something came up and I'm trying to raise money for like a roof for my house or some shit. You're not allowed to request bits like that. You can actually get banned for it.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know who Darkside Phil is? DSP. He's like a drama kind of YouTube streamer guy, but like he got banned for a while for this, and I remember thinking like, how, this can't possibly be against the rules. And then somebody, Twitch staff or admin or whatever, linked me like the thing. He's like, actually, we have a lot of restrictions on bits.
Fill the cup.
Yeah.
Can people say fill the cup?
Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
know.
wait, that's a common.
Okay, but anyway, like, fill the cup. Yeah, but like, there's like a lot of weird restrictions on how, like, I don't think you can raise bits to play games. I think that's technically against the rules. You can read it. There's like a lot of really
Really?
weird restrictions on bits. Yeah, it's like really strange.
I think it's the kind of thing where they put those restrictions and then rarely actually take action on them. But
Okay,
they
but
want
I
the
don't-
ability to.
Yeah, I
Which
don't
is
want
still
that.
not ideal. I understand.
But like, why can somebody tell me? Maybe somebody with more business acumen than me, or maybe Scar would have answers. Why not just acquire Streamlabs and integrate that into your platform?
Isn't Streamlabs working with another company? I think in general, it would cause for too much changes.
More than implementing bits did?
I think it's not worthwhile enough for them. Imagine like they do acquire. No, seriously. Imagine they do acquire Streamlabs, and then what are they gonna do? Take a cut of every single donation?
Sure. So imagine they acquire Streamlabs.
And how pissed would people be about that?
I wouldn't.
Would they go to?
Imagine they acquire Streamlabs and they take like a 3% or 2%
The
cut
way
of all
you want them
donations?
to do it is probably a way that isn't financially advised. Like,
I would believe
for
that
them.
if it seemed like Twitch was competent in the other moves that they made. Here's an example. We have tier 2 and tier 3 subs.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck are your value adds for those?
you're what?
Where are your so when you offer a product to somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to get them to upgrade a subscription, you need a value add there for the customer
The
to incentivize
emote,
them.
the +1 emote.
Yeah,
you mean?
so I've got
You want there to
29
be-
emotes,
I
and if
agree.
you tier 2 sub, you get 30? The fuck? What's my value? How do I sell a tier 3 sub to somebody
fuck?
on fucking Twitch? It's not possible. There is no value add there for the customer. It's insane. Like, how do you even, and like, that's something where it's like,
You have to like do that on your own, which part
How?
of me doesn't mind, but part of me is like they don't even make that easy for you. Have you never seen people just write like sub benefits? Then you have to be like tier 2 benefits, tier 3 benefits.
Okay, but I'm
like,
using your
even
platform.
Then,
Your value
you
add
should
should
have
exist
an
in the
easy way to
product.
show that.
yeah, your value add should be incorporated into the product. Why is it, for instance, on tier 3 subs, why don't you, like, normal emotes are like, what, 32 by 32? Or normal emotes, what are the dimensions?
It's 100.
28 by 28.
28 by 28. Why can't I have like a 28 by 56 emote? Like
Oh,
one
that'd be
long emote
sick.
for tier 3.
Yeah.
That's
That
like
would
an
be
amazing
so
value add
cool.
right there. And now all of a sudden, instead of tier 3
And
subs
then
being a
Twitch
joke,
admins
I can
as well.
actually sell like fucking tier 3 subs right there. Like that.
You know what else? Imagine like your subs could get access to your VODs or even specific VODs. I've been asking for that for so long. I think that would be so
Isn't that already a
nice.
thing?
Like if you uploaded specific videos, like just for certain tier subs, no.
Oh,
you can
okay.
sub all of your VODs, which is not something I want to do. I want people to be able to watch my other streams, but I would love to offer specific content for specific tiers as well.
Or like, what if you do a podcast? What if your tier 3 subs can view it immediately? Tier
Yeah,
3 subs
have
get it
to
in like
wait
2
or
hours,
whatever
and
it
then
is.
your normal subs get it in like 12 hours, and then it's gated for, or like stuff like that. I'm just like, and these are like just spitballing ideas.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
no.
what are tier 2 and tier 3 subs right now?
New emotes, but
it's just a
that's
+1 emote.
Like,
Hey,
I
hey,
know
hey.
streamers that have like
Hey, hey.
2,000 like normal subs, and then they've got like 12 higher tier subs.
There's-
Like,
I don't,
Hold
but
on,
also
hold on,
like
hold on.
as a streamer who is lucky to have a pretty good sub base, I'm not going to sit here and like push my tier 3 subs that hard. Like I'm not going to sell that product that much
well, but the thing is that
because I know
yeah,
there
well, yeah,
isn't that
that's what I'm
much.
saying. Like, there should be the value add there for there to be an incentive to do it. But yeah, I don't know. There's just like a lot of things like that just make me wonder sometimes. Like, yeah.
But no, I know what you mean. So what I do to make up for it personally, I for my tier 3 subs, I have a tier 3 Discord channel, and then I have a tier 3 sub movie night.
He's saying like
I mean,
Twitch should be able
yeah,
to
Twitch
yeah.
should
yeah,
support it
I
on the
know.
platform. Yeah.
I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
But there are ways to like kind of compensate for their lack of like
Yeah, but
effort.
then we have to.
Yeah,
Sure.
but it sucks. Yeah.
I love Twitch. I'm so glad I have the ability
No,
to
I
stream. here.
actually love Twitch, but I would like to know how y'all can do a little bit more. Like a little bit.
I love you, man.
I love you too.
Well, I don't know. Do you guys remember anything that people really, really wanted and then Twitch acted on it?
Right, for my thing.
Low latency, but it took a hot minute.
Low latency was cool, and I can be a little generous there because their seeding is fucking massive, and they do serve. Like, people don't remember, but like 5 or 6 years ago, a lot of like Europeans did like Twitch because whenever big tournaments are going on, if you were in Europe, you couldn't watch Twitch for shit. It like a
Why?
motherfucker.
Oh,
That's why
really?
other sites like Owned were popular.
Ew, viewers.
Twitch could not serve content like high bandwidth content like when tournaments are going on overseas. It was a disaster, but they totally fixed that shit. So their shit is really stable. So I'm like more generous, like waiting for the low latency stuff. But like higher bandwidth cap would be so nice. The ability to
Do-
customize my transcodes would also be so nice. Like if I'm streaming
Also-
at 1080p 60 FPS,
Uh-huh.
I just want one other transcode. I want to make like a 720 60. Why does every other lower transcode have to be 30 FPS? Like it'd be nice to have a little bit more control over.
Do
What were we
you
saying?
guys feel like a lot of the big moves that Twitch makes are solely for financial reasons?
Well, like what big moves have they
Which,
made?
like, in general, any changes. In general, I understand companies want to do that, but, like, you kind of want a company that serves also the creator. Like, I feel like the big things they come out with are, like, bits, which I'm sure they make a lot of money off of. Affiliates, which I'm sure they make a lot of money off of. And a lot of the things that they add to that. What's funny?
tier sub badges.
Keep going, and I can do a meme after.
Wait, is it actually 30% on bits? I'm sorry.
It is.
I never
it's a
I never
lot,
knew
yeah.
this.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
That's actually fucking insane.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you know the worst? I'm about to shit talk a huge group of people.
That's okay.
And I'm gonna love every second of it. I wish I still had a Twitter because these are my favorite people to shit on in the whole world. The worst, most toxic fucking people on all
Can I
of
like
Twitch.
quote tweet for you?
The worst, the most toxic group of people on Twitch are small partners.
Oh.
Have you ever seen how hardcore they gatekeep the fuck out of like affiliates and shit? Every time like affiliates get like a new feature, these like partners are like 50 cents like, this is bullshit. You should have to work harder for your shit. I can't believe that they're gonna give
I
away.
saw that a lot when affiliates
It
first
came out. But now I
yeah.
don't see
Lower
much.
every
Yeah,
no,
same.
because there was something recently where they just recently announced that affiliates
Yeah, I
were
know.
going to get
Paid sooner. And
it was like
something
sub
else.
icons or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
50, and partners like, you should have to work for you. This is fucking bullshit. And it's like, dude, like, calm down. What's wrong with you? Like, if this shit is gonna help your shit, are you worried they're gonna take your viewers? The fuck is wrong with you, dude? Oh man, that's
Take my viewers.
partnership used to be an exclusive thing. And blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, there's like over 10,000 partners on Twitch today. You're not part of an exclusive club. Like, damn, dude. I have more extended family than you have viewers. You need to calm down. Like, you are out of control right now. And these people are the worst gatekeepers, like, ever when it comes to, like, this kind of shit. It's insane, dude. I love partner and streamers on Twitch. This is all a joke. Joke in progress.
Oh, there's a report.
Can I quote that? I have more extended family than you have viewers. Holy shit!
It's because they also say like, oh, I worked this hard, and the fact that they're not working as hard as me means it's unfair. Like I heard that argument a lot. It took me 2 years to get a partner. How come they just get affiliate like ASAP?
This sounds like college. It
Just
sounds like
because
college
things
hazing.
get easier with
I
time
agree.
for people doesn't have to be a negative thing.
Yeah, but I've heard a lot of.
And that's like people. That's like a general life thing where people feel like if I had to suffer through some shit,
When
you
I
gotta
was
suffer
younger,
through it too.
I had to walk
Yeah.
2
Yeah,
it's
miles
that
to get to
exact-
school.
And it's like that's
So the
great,
fuck-
Dad. You have like 95 IQ. Like I'm trying to do better than you. You should want more from me, Dad. Like the fuck, man. You're supposed to want your children to do better than you. I don't want to grow up to be a salty fuck like you are. Damn. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It is just like not an ideal mentality at the end of the day. No direct shade to anyone.
It should be like a solid, like people, affiliates can get like subs and shit without having to go through. That's awesome, dude. It should be a good thing.
If anything, it adds more it gives more attention to Twitch. Like now people want
Yeah.
to stream.
Yeah.
It's adding more users.
Or, you know, people stream with
attention.
smaller communities and they get other people to come sub to them and blah, blah. And then at the end of the day, it just
I think
brings
it just
more viewers to the
helps
site.
everyone.
And
in
more money
general.
for Twitch.
Yeah, there you go, dude.
too.
Oh, but yeah, back
It's
to
like
my
50-50, I
original
think.
point.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong in seeing it that way, but when I do think about the big moves that Twitch has made, a lot of them it's like I see the big financial gain, but I don't see them coming out with big features that are like, we don't really gain much from this, but like the creator definitely does. And, you know, long term, obviously they would if the creators are happy.
I mean, I guess like my
Thoughts?
goal is that the interests should align. Like, I want Twitch to make a lot of money. If I was running Twitch, I'd be for profit for sure. But like, yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they're just working on it.
I don't understand why people can't donate to me through Twitch. That's just very strange to me. Like,
I
it's
think
so
it
much
would-
money
just
that
too
they
many
don't have.
complications.
There's so much money that they don't have their hands in. Like, it just.
But
I would want to if I was Twitch. I would want all those donations coming through me. Like,
They-
you already process payments anyway.
they must have. They must have thought of that.
And again, I would agree with you
Yeah,
if they were competent in their other actions. But like, I have to fucking second guess, you know? Like, if I see a guy like walking down the street and is like smashes his head into every stop sign and he has his underwear on the outside of his pants, I'm not going to assume there's a good reason for that because I watch him walking around like smashing his head into the fucking stop signs. He might just be crazy, you know?
Myth has a question for you, Destiny. He says, I want to hear Destiny's opinion on hashtag support small streamers. What? I don't know what this hashtag is, by the way.
I never heard of it, but I know Steven's gonna
I
say
hate
some
Steven's
these
like-
people, dude.
amazing
I
things.
just
Banned on
laugh.
Twitter, so.
I'm sorry, dude.
Wait,
I hate
what?
all these people.
Why?
Because they're like the ultimate gatekeepers. They're like so entitled. They're just like so weird. I feel like you ever watch Children of the Corn? It's like
Oh, he said-
it's like a fucking cult of like it's like so weird, dude. They got like 50 million like auto host groups. It's like the most complicated like diagram of the world, and they're like the
Holy
craziest fucking shit.
shit.
I love all streamers. Sorry, joke in progress. I'm done.
Honestly, I
So-
feel bad though. You
so-
gotta be in a rough mental
so-
spot to.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask like how do you know about this? But that's probably a dumb question.
Twitter is how I used to.
Oh, okay.
Used to.
Let me can I be to be serious? Supporting streamers and everything is awesome. Okay, and everybody should be trying to support everybody as much as they can. It really bothers me when it feels like the only way some people can build themselves up is to tear other people down. That's like the big thing for me.
Well said, Steven.
Yeah, well
Out.
said.
Wow.
Very well said. What?
I can't tell if Lily was being sarcastic or not.
No, I agree.
It's a common criticism that I've given her because
Too
for all
many-
of her league videos
Stop,
and
stop,
shit,
stop,
she
come
has
on.
to constantly insult
Why
me in
are
order
you
to build
like
herself
this?
up. And it's just like one of those things that I'm always
Stop
kind of
it.
critiquing her on
Stop
about.
Stop it.
So that was a personal jab, I see.
That's like one of my pet peeves when I see content creators specifically tear other content creators down to raise themselves up. Like I see that a lot.
Oh man, yeah.
You guys were actually talking about that
Tell me
yesterday
more.
or the day before. Do you remember that?
What?
Where it feels like sometimes when you're a girl content creator, people can never say like, oh, dude, I know so many girl content creators that deal with this. I don't know if you've ever heard this specific one where it's like, I really like Poki stream, but it's not just that. It's I really like Poki stream because she's not a slut like the
Yeah.
other girl
Oh,
streamers.
the comparison.
And it's like, yeah, like, dude.
Yeah.
That's not a compliment. That's
I can't believe you just said, I don't know if you ever heard that one before. The amount of times I've heard that one before. Holy.
I like this streamer because she doesn't show as much, skin
Yeah.
as like. Why would you do that? Don't bring people down like that.
It's rough because on one hand you're like, I get what you're saying,
It's
but
like the
you also
unintentional
don't
shitty
gotta
person.
say
Yeah.
it like
if
that.
you're gonna compliment someone, just compliment them. Don't
And then,
insult someone.
but then, like as a streamer, you have to respond in a way that is both appreciative of their intention, but you also have to criticize the way that they deliver it. Otherwise, you're pushing that idea as well. So, ish rough.
Cool.
Is there a guy version of that?
Is there?
You're not like those other guy streamers.
You're not alpha enough.
Oh man, if we want to get into some political theory, cool, there's so much to say about this.
Sure.
I want to get out.
So one of the interesting things about majority-minority power figures in society is that as a majority power figure, you're never asked to stand as a representative for your people. So as an example, if you go out and you do some really dumb shit, nobody will ever say, Fed, when you act like that, you make all guys look bad, or you make all white people look bad. But as a woman, because you're a minority figure, you're a minority power holder, if you do something bad as a woman, people will say, when you do that, you make all women look bad. You know, you never hear that as like a white guy typically.
As a Mexican,
You're not.
Oh,
Don't
sorry,
even.
my bad.
Don't even.
I will say though, I did a cooking stream.
Mhm.
Now I just hear fake Mexican.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of shitty.
Yeah, so it's real feels bad, man. But no,
I'm so sorry, Fed. I am so sorry for your loss.
It's okay.
Same thing, like though, like if like say I had an annoyingly high voice or whatever, right? It would just be like Destiny's voice is annoyingly high, but like if Lily has a voice that people don't like, people will say like, oh, like why does every girl streamer do this? Why do all the Asian girl streamers
I
act
did
like
hear
this?
that a lot,
Right?
a
If you're
lot.
like minority figures, people will generalize you more. They'll hold you responsible
my
for
voice is
other
annoying?
minority people. Yeah, but not because you're Asian, just because of who you are. People will hold other people accountable for your actions, and then you get held accountable for other people, right? No one will ever say like, oh, like Soda Poppin', like, did so much to hurt like you other white streamers. Like, how does it make you feel? Like no one will ever say that sentence ever, but somebody might say like, how does Pink Sparkle's presence affect you on Twitch, Pokimane? And like the answer should be, well, it shouldn't. Like,
It shouldn't,
Right?
but it does.
yeah, so it's like a really difficult. That shit is like really
it's
weird.
difficult because it sucks and it shouldn't happen, but it
But it
does,
does.
and I understand why as well. Because when you think about it, well, not so much nowadays, thank the good Lord, but back in the day, the kind of videos, well, not even the kind of videos you would see. Imagine you go on Twitch and it was like during the boob apocalypse or whatever.
Holy
You go to the
shit.
Twitch section.
What?
And
I don't remember the boob apocalypse. Oh,
do.
shit. What did I miss?
I do. As you were saying,
You're a
you
bad
said
dude.
that it was just a week, but I think for a while, like, there were a lot of movie streamers, whatever, that were pretty popular. And imagine you're like a new Twitch viewer and you go and like that's the first thing you see. Or you're just looking up Twitch clips and like all you see are these silly Twitch compilation videos of like girls doing whatever it is, right? I understand why people get that impression
For
and why
sure.
and why that minority thing is an issue. So it sucks because you're like, it's just an unfortunate fact.
Oh my god. I'm about to bring this full fucking circle.
Okay.
All the way back to the very first topic of this podcast.
Let's go.
It's amazing you bring that up because what you end up doing is you can see it from both sides. Now, to be clear on what you said, or at least in my opinion, it doesn't justify stereotyping all women, but you can understand why it happens.
Yes.
So if you're a guy and you approach a girl and you want to get like the girl's phone number or some shit, right? How many times does a girl kind of like pitter patter along and then eventually the guy will complain like, why wasn't she just upfront and honest and tell me that she wasn't interested? Why the fuck did she lead me on? Why the fuck didn't she just tell me to fuck off? And it's like, that's fair. As a guy, it feels really shitty when a girl doesn't just come out and say, I'm not interested. Like, just say it, be honest. But from the girl point of view, if 1 out of 50 of those guys is going to turn into a massive fucking creep, if you tell them no, it makes you really fucking hesitant to actually tell any guy that comes up to you to fuck off because you don't know if this guy's about to fucking rape you or kill you. Like, and it doesn't even have to be that extreme. Like, maybe they're going to start following you around or showing up on all your, like, it can get really fucking creepy, right? So there are these things where it's
Camera
like,
pointed at your face too.
yeah. There are these things where it can be like really awkward from both sides, but you can kind of understand like the frustrations from both sides, and it'd be really cool to move past it. But man, it's so hard when like both sides have their justifications for why they feel the way they do, and like everybody, ugh.
What did you say before?
Camera pointed at your face. He was referencing your.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just so comfortable. And, like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like too politically correct. I think it's just hard to find
That's like.
the perfect solution.
I love the phrase politically correct because as soon as somebody says it, I know I can write off every opinion they have. They're a fucking idiot. It feels so good. I love that phrase.
Like,
It's like
yeah,
walking
you
around with a
even-
giant sign on
I
the head
feel like
saying,
it's
I'm
just become
fucking
like
stupid.
it's just become like a cop out.
And white people say it when they want to be racist. Like, why do I have to be politically correct? I just want to say it all the time. Like, when I say it, I imagine instantly, like, if I were to go to a YouTube channel, you're subscribed to iDubbbz, you probably watch a lot of H3H, like, all of your political opinions come from fucking Gamer Bros, and you just really want to call it to black people all the time, and that's why you, like, sorry. Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead. I'm done.
I'm good.
But any solutions? Because to me, I try to understand both sides of things, and I found I just try to showcase the truth, and you know, with time, it's gotten better.
Yeah.
I think the general perception of girl streamers on Twitch, luckily. What?
I'm not going to name names, but I was actually talking to some female streamers, and they said that when you got really popular in League, they noticed a lot less shit talking of like girl gamers on
Really?
Twitch because you got decently okay at League. And people said that they noticed.
Decently
Yeah,
okay.
decently okay.
Hey. Oh, it's direct.
She doesn't like Rex.
She doesn't know you.
Battery?
Okay.
How long?
Enemy.
Stop.
Oh shit.
We're done.
Oh my god, Demi actually hates Rekful.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I mean, that's kind of been my stance on it the whole time.
Mhm.
The only way to beat the situation is to show them. Anywho's, I wanted to keep talking more, but apparently we're blinking red on the camera. We didn't charge it enough, but we definitely will for next week's episode, which could feature Rekful. Do you want to come say something while we're dipping? Oh my god.
One pen, that'll be good.
Okay, wait.
Can I
Okay.
brave this?
Can you please?
Just pet her, dude.
Aww, honey. My cat's good.
Yeah.
She's chilling.
It's fine.
She doesn't like strangers.
Is it good now?
Yeah, she's fine now.
All right.
You can take my spot.
Thank you. I was about to take your spot without asking. That would have been very rude.
No, please do.
It looked like you would.
Are we running on a camera in like 1 second or?
2 seconds
I'd
left.
say
on
like,
the
Really,
I'd say
you
like
just
less than a
don't
minute.
know.
Less than a minute.
So I'm just gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow Destiny on Twitch, Fedmyster,
Get
and
Destiny
Lilypichu,
unbanned on
and
Twitter.
Rekful. Get Destiny unbanned on Twitter. Don't worry, I'm working on it.
Please.
And yeah, follow the channel if you haven't already. Check us out, offlinetv.gg/merch, and Poki merch, which is mostly sold out, but get some if you can. Now we can just say whatever we want until the camera dies. So,
Blah 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 blah.
Recful, how you doing? Anything
Well,
you
I
want
was
to
I
talk
was
about?
I was listening
Myth,
a bit
what'd you
'cause they
say?
were watching in there.
I see you, buddy.
About
That's so nice.
Twitch
can see.
and tier 3 subs having one
I'm
extra
trying, dude.
mode. Man, you made some really good points.
What
It
are
was
your
fun to listen
thoughts?
to. I love hearing you
Ooh,
talk.
Myth will
It's
be
good.
on
Thanks,
soon
dude.
too.
Yeah.
Sorry, go.
You should hang out with I think you'd like to talk to Scar sometime. That dude can talk forever too.
Do you want him to be on when you come on?
It's only okay. I was thinking that I feel self-conscious with 4 people because anytime I talk, I feel like I'm taking away from someone else's.
So you want to do 2 people? Oh my god, the
Three's
camera's
good.
gone.
3's good.
Oh, hey guys.
Maybe 4. I don't know.
Maybe we could just turn on the webcam. Can we not?
Well, no, they're just saying F because the video's up. They should still be able to
Yeah,
hear.
they can hear us.
Oh, it's just audio.
Yeah. There you go, like a
Hello.
real
But yeah,
podcast.
you can keep
How you
talking
doing?
like a
Yeah,
real
this is
podcast.
Wait.
The webcam.
But you were saying?
What was I saying? I got
You
You'd
were
distracted.
nervous
feel-
that there were 4 people on because you feel like you're taking away from.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See, you have the confidence to just monologue in front of 3 other people and not give a shit that you're not giving them a second to talk. And I love that, but I don't
Oh,
have
shit.
that.
I try not to. I try not to talk too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. if
No, I
it
feel like
shows,
you're
No,
more
no, it's-
scared to talk now.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
But I
That's
think
Oh, you're more scared because
no,
I'm here?
serious. No,
no, in general. Like, I try not to-
Because there's more people. Which, oh my
Ooh, that was
god,
bad.
yeah, that's not really what I wanted. But like,
Do you want to come back?
why sit upside? It's just back. But it like makes me wonder, like, should I?
Just leave it right there, dude.
That's good, man. That's so good.
Holding it there, or do you want me to
Angle the camera up like 10 degrees.
Actually, this is better. The stream just got better.
Yeah.
If I learned anything from the internet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Aww, I love her.
Ow.
I want to create an environment where people feel okay talking in a group, but it's way harder to do
It's just-
than
it's
if
about me.
it's just 2 people.
It's
Unfortunately.
harder to do if it's 2 people? What do you mean?
No. It's harder to do than if it were just 2 people.
Oh.
It's like you can make one person comfortable and do this like back and forth, but if it's 4, then
If I knew you all better, maybe, because I've never talked to Fed.
Yeah, we've spoken once.
I've spoken once.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's not much.
Damn. You didn't even remember.
Well, in my room once.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you were editing a video at the time.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, that was when he was just an editor, not an influencer.
Yeah.
now you have to
You
talk
weren't
to him
worthy of talking to
differently.
at that
He's a
moment.
different man.
You know, I was
Come
like,
on.
who's this guy? He
Damn.
only edits videos.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
But what do you think about the whole Twitch situation?
What specifically?
Just like what we said about there not being enough added value to subs, as well as really cool features that they come out that are great for us.
Do you feel like, I'll answer your question with a question. Do you feel like making making better than your average content compared to just, repetitive playing games content? Do you feel like you're incentivized to do it?
No,
No,
not at all.
that's the bad thing
Not
about
at
Twitch.
all.
Minutes are king.
Viewer minutes are king. So,
Mm-hmm.
if for me, for example, if I were to sit there and play Hearthstone 10 hours per day, forever,
good for you.
it would do better than if I, buy a bunch of wood and make a lemonade stand, which is what I want to do, right? But it takes so much time, and it's such a short stream, and then the cops kick you off the beach and whatever. But yeah, there's no incentive to going above and beyond and trying to make better content on Twitch, I'd say.
How could they incentivize us though? They can't be like,
Right,
we'll give
right.
you an extra
Destiny-
$100
Destiny
if
could
it's a
maybe think
lemonade
about
stream.
that.
What? They absolutely could. Front page time is a great way to incentivize that kind of behavior.
But you can do that.
I've never been on the front page of my life.
But the thing is, you have to ask. For example, when I did the Poki podcast thing, way more time
Yeah, do
and
you think they
effort.
put him on the front page?
No, they wouldn't.
If he
But
asked,
most people- most people would work. Most people
100%,
would work.
100%, they would if he asked. But the thing is, most people don't go out of their way to ask. But I did. You're just filming
And
my
like, it's
cat
possible.
licking herself. Is this even appropriate?
Yeah, is this front page content?
Dude, this thing is boom.
Yeah, it's just the CPU.
It's
just
so
like,
boom.
Okay,
What is boom? Like the PC is shit?
listen.
It's
So, like,
just
the
so.
weird thing, your weird problem with this is that
Wait, no. I'm just trying to change the FPS so that it won't keep
Yeah, but it's like
stuttering.
you're super fucked because you're like capped hardcore and you're GPU the whole time. Like that's
I
why it's lagging
know.
so bad.
I need to get a nice, good streaming PC if any companies are watching.
How can you not get like a
I'm not getting
I can't even believe she
100
just did that.
1 billion
Oh
percent.
my
I'm just gonna
God.
buy my own.
When I'm pretty sure you could message like any company right now in the world, they would send you a laptop.
A lot of
You
times
know,
they
it
would
would
want you to
take
do more.
and it would take 1 billion years for them to even get like approval and actually get it sent. Whereas Amazon Prime, they just get it in 2 days.
Yeah, companies just work too slowly with that kind of shit.
Maybe, yeah.
You'd think they
Maybe.
don't, but they do.
Yeah, they probably would.
The approval and all the bureaucracy shit, it's way too slow. It's just like, it's all, they have to ask 20 different people.
Yeah,
the
you
larger the
email
company
somebody
is,
and
the
then the
slower
guy
it
has
is.
to okay with the guy in marketing, and then the guy's
Right,
got
yeah,
to
it's
okay,
like-
and then they got to get it shipped out, and it's like some bullshit.
Does it work?
And you've already missed out on whatever.
Yeah, you might as well just body yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed the FPS to 60, but I think it has to be like 30.
Well, the problem's not an FPS mode right now. The problem is that it's literally lagging. That's the problem. Like you can't change a setting here. It's literally just lag. Like that's not low FPS. That's computer lag.
But it can come from your webcam settings being too high,
Oh yeah. I guess
which
if
it
it's-
probably is.
360p.
Why do you have that set to 60 instead of 30 right there? That FPS.
Because I literally couldn't scroll to 30 because the PC was going too slow.
I think you have to type it in.
Just like turn it more to the cat. It's way better than just like.
It feels like I came in and ruined the stream, but the camera just happened to
Yeah, you
die.
pretty much just fucked it up.
I fucked it all.
Damn.
Jesus, you're so hideous at the camera. It's like shit.
Yeah, it's like
I just gave
I
up
can't film this
immediately.
Jew.
Holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
No, I
if
know.
Lily survived on camera that long, you're
Okay.
totally fine.
Will you just put it on that and chat for a bit?
I like the bickering between you two, actually. That's what I was.
It's not. It's not an act, actually. A lot of people think she's just acting. She's actually that fucking rude all the time.
Why does she talk to you so often?
Because she needs. It's kind
Does
of
she
like
play
having
League
a
with you
punching
or
bag.
something?
Barely. She plays like 1 or 2 games a day.
Damn.
Because you see how highly she thinks of herself? It's actually cringeworthy.
Who's better at League?
I can't even believe
Let's
it.
go!
Oh
Oh
no!
God.
Actually,
Oh,
Carrie, you
no.
carried me, but every time we play together, we lose. And I play support too.
I think the big problem is he thinks he has more influence in the game than he does. When I play with him.
Oh, no.
And I was really bad. I was
No,
really
no,
bad.
no, both of you. They get combined, these guys represent like 600 LP loss.
Holy shit.
This is like,
Hey, there's one game that I did pretty well one time.
okay.
Yeah, you don't remember?
There's probably one.
One.
That one
I mean,
game.
even
I
Lily's
remember
had a
it so
good game every
clearly.
now and then. I mean,
All right. Well, we're pointing up. Oh,
Just saying.
yeah,
like,
the whole background. Good. There we go.
did you point out to the stream? Have they ever seen the wall before it was repainted?
no.
Oh,
It
well,
was.
fuck.
This wall was orange. It was
it was-
really not.
Hello.
Yeah, it was not
I like this layout.
Yeah, it's
Except
good.
that they don't have the people delivering the tea.
Yeah, it's also
Really?
really fucking hot.
Something, cup of water, maybe.
Can I get a hot chocolate from Starbucks, actually? Thank you so much.
Yo, I
tea?
get flamed every time I order hot chocolate.
It looks like a health.
That's
egg
a
yolk.
that's a real question.
Okay.
I'd love that. Yeah, I would drink that as a challenge. I don't know if it's allowed.
Challenge.
Not that bad.
Damn.
I mean,
Oh, I did an extreme food challenge the first day that I came here.
She bite.
I'd beat you in
Oh,
any
yeah,
extreme
yeah.
food challenge. By the way, I know you've been sitting like this the whole time.
Yeah.
It doesn't exude confidence. The confidence you have.
I exude confidence in my
Look.
personality.
Right. Yeah, but look. Just
With
any
his
other way of
words.
sitting.
Oh my god.
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Alpha
there we go.
Destiny. There we go.
Damn.
So much better.
Who is he?
Yeah. Instead of
I don't care, dude. I just want to be comfortable, okay?
yeah.
My reputation speaks for itself. Right? I don't need to look a certain way, all right?
Wow.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, I dress like this, so
Oh shit.
I guess I agree with you.
What was the word for it?
Bum chic.
Bum chic.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
totally stealing that. My fans make like threads like every other day. I'm like, why doesn't he get better clothes than shorts and a t-shirt? It's like, fine.
Well, you would. I mean, that first impressions are so important that if you had better clothes than shorts and a t-shirt, whoever you're trying to talk to would take you more seriously.
Yeah, I don't
Agreed.
give a fuck about those dudes. Yeah. I
This
think
is
I like-
above average for him. For
Yeah, I
sure.
like
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Oh.
Really? Nice.
I feel like
That's why.
I feel like physical appearances shouldn't matter. And what's important? What's important is what's on the inside. And I look to like there are
Okay.
people.
Are
there
you
big-
memeing?
No, because there are big people that I look to. Like I know a girl that has over 1.5 million YouTube subs.
Tell
and
me
It's
more.
because she's so talented. She's good at art. She's
Oh,
good
here you go,
at
here you go, here you
music.
go.
No, Steven, you're.
It's amazing. And I mean, if she can make it looking like that, then I should be okay wearing t-shirt and shorts.
Looking like that.
That's how I
Damn.
feel. Thank you.
She just
You
likes to be
inspire me.
comfortable.
You inspire my wardrobe.
I hate you.
It feels good to be an inspiration for someone else, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way, Rekful?
I don't feel like I'm an inspiration for someone else. He's an inspiration for me.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're an inspiration for some people.
Yeah. Actually, it has to be true.
Does that
So
ever
just
scare you
for
guys? Like
probability.
knowing that people look up to you?
Definitely makes me scared to stream
No,
in
it
certain
terrifies me.
mindsets. No, it doesn't scare you?
It terrifies me.
Yeah.
'Cause I do some dumb shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you ever get like
Can
the,
confirm.
Oh yeah, let's move these around.
Do you ever get
Hello,
the email from
hello.
a fan
How you
where they
doing?
say like oh like I like you so much and I modeled my whole life after you and you've shaped me so much? Have you ever gotten those emails before?
Yeah, actually, that's
You-
scary.
Do you get them?
No.
No. Oh,
Well,
well,
Oh well, yeah. Why would they model their life
yeah,
after you
I
though?
know. There are people who.
I don't know if I've known
100%
him long
feel
enough to
that
make
way
that
about
joke.
I always have to like when I respond to those emails, I'm always like really careful. Like, hey, I'm really glad I could be an influencer. Remember, nobody's perfect. I've changed a lot in 5 years. Like, don't model your whole life after me. You're gonna be a massive fuck up. Like, don't be fucking stupid. Like,
Yeah.
but you know, like they're not gonna listen. Like, that's really scary. Yeah.
And sometimes you think as content creators, maybe you're influencing people to try to be content creators, which is a really low success rate career. So that's bad.
That's why, like, you gotta try to do it in the right way. Like, do it if you want to have fun, but don't quit your full-time job and everything else you have going for no reason.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they look up to you and they look up to the lifestyle, then they're gonna shoot for that because they see you doing it successfully, whether you tell them to follow their, follow their dreams or not.
I just try
Yeah.
to, like, give advice, like, do it in a smart way. There's nothing wrong with being a content creator as your dream, but just go about it smart.
What do you think about that?
I agree.
Okay.
So don't move to LA with no job
And, like,
just-
2 viewers. Yeah.
and drop all your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the most awkward things, I used to build computers for people. That was like my side job. And I would obviously advertise my stream. And the most awkward computer builds I get requests for would people email me like, okay, I really want to make an awesome streaming PC. And they would like, my budget is like $4,000. And I'm like, okay, listen, like I can build this and that's fine. But I'm just curious, like, what are your expectations of this? And there are like some of these people I had to turn down because I wasn't comfortable like building like $4,000 for this computer build.
Oh my
And it was like
God.
obvious that the person was buying it with the intent of like becoming like a pro streamer.
Aw.
Oh, you're saying it was a large portion of their
Still can't
savings.
see
Well, like
it.
I could tell that
Waste
the
of time.
person was buying it, and they thought that if they bought the right setup, that they could become like a pro streamer. And I
Right,
like
right,
just
right.
personally wasn't comfortable putting those types of builds together. Yeah.
Yeah, then they found someone else to do it.
Maybe they did, maybe they did, but it wasn't on my.
Yeah, it wasn't on your watch.
Yeah,
That's an analogy to a lot of other stuff.
but it doesn't. But it's still.
I mean,
okay.
in general, I want to promote like making smart choices. Perhaps, like you can make good risky decisions. Like, am I wrong? You can take a risk, but try like to take a risk with a safety net, perhaps,
Sure.
or see if see how risky it is. For me, I didn't go full-time streaming until I was like a year or 2 into my university degree, whereas I could have done it way earlier, but it would have been way more risky at that point. So
If you've been streaming for like 2 or 3 months and you've got like 50 concurrent viewers and you've got like a decent safety net, then yeah, fucking go for it. But if you've been streaming for like 3 years and it's like not happening yet, you've got like maybe 10 to 15 viewers, and
Or
you're like,
maybe
I'm gonna quit my job.
if you've been doing it for 2-3 months, you have 50 viewers, but you have like no money in your bank account, don't just quit everything to
yeah,
full-time
maybe.
stream.
Yeah.
It's hard to decide what the thresholds are.
Oh yes, it almost
True.
feels totally arbitrary. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But I'd say like
There are a lot
50
of
viewer
really
average in
there are
2
a lot
months.
of really
is good.
successful streamers with very low view counts, but I mean, financially successful.
Well, everybody's got a different.
What do you consider low view count? Probably not like 20. Maybe like 100 or 200, which
Yeah.
is like
20
low to
on
you, but
20 on Facebook though.
Really?
I'm just
20 on
saying,
Facebook?
20 on Facebook. Hey.
listen,
money.
Facebook
20 on
pays.
Facebook if you're paid to stream on Facebook, which means
yeah.
you've had more on other sites. It's different.
Yeah, true.
People's budgets though are different too. Like I couldn't live because I have a kid and shit. I can't live off of $1,000 a month. But if you literally just like live in an apartment with like 2 friends or whatever,
I've always wondered this. How much does the kid cost per year?
a
And
fuck ton. All the
guess.
calculations are just online, but I'm sure it's over like 12,000-15,000 a year probably.
Okay. Are the costs more as they age, or like the diaper time? Is that the expensive time? Or what's the expensive time?
I think it'd be more as they age. As you grow older,
sure,
you
right?
require
You
more
consume more
calories.
food.
Yeah, more food. Food
yeah, but
costs.
food
And then
calories
college.
aren't necessarily expensive, right?
Well, but you need more calories.
Right, but I mean,
Unless
you
you feed
could-
them
you could feed
cheaper
them
calories
beans.
later in life. I mean, I guess, yeah.
canned
You could
beans.
just feed them ramen their whole life, but yeah.
Yeah. Ramen in LA is expensive, which I find funny. It's like
Well, wait, like
Well, you buy it in
ramen
packages?
noodles or like ramen
no
restaurants?
ramen restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Obviously.
Which
yeah.
ramen restaurants, where they come from. In Japan is like the really cheap places. It's everyone sits by themselves on a little.
I mean,
On
that's
the bar.
Japan.
Yeah.
Japan.
I feel like I talk about Japan too often. I
I-
cringed at myself just now.
People hype the fuck up out of ramen restaurants to me. I think it was actually this one and that guy. And I love the ramen noodles were good, but I feel like I don't know if it's just like to trigger like white Americans. Like when you go to like a ramen place, you get like this massive fucking bowl full of like ramen noodles, and then they give you like 3 little like deli portions of like meat.
It's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
You have to ask
that-
for
no.
extra everything.
Yeah, the way you're eating it, you're like rationing this meat the whole time. You're like, okay, I can have 1 bite of meat for
Yeah.
my next 15 bites.
It's like
or
Lucky Charms, but you get like 5 marshmallows per bowl, and I feel like I'm not allowed
Does
to
it
enjoy
count
them.
Chocula?
Udon.
Did anybody eat Count Chocula?
I did.
That's fucking good shit. I think it might be before your guys' time.
That was like chocolate
Oh,
Lucky
we're-
Charms.
We're 29, okay?
We're 20. We're 22.
Oh, man.
Are you guys the same age?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh fuck, we're the same.
Twinsies.
Slightly older.
I am.
Yeah. No Count Chocula.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask you, just in general, what's it like being a parent on Twitch?
I'd like
Oh,
to know
me?
too.
Yeah.
Everybody feels differently about this.
Aren't we all parents on Twitch?
To our
Aw,
chat.
to our Twitch chat, yeah.
I'm actually really
Sometimes.
uncomfortable with putting my child on stream too much.
Mm.
I think that a lot of people do it, but the thing that bothers me the most is that it is impossible to know when my kid hits 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade what it's going to be like for him when people find YouTube videos that he's in when he was like in
True.
preschool.
Yeah.
And like, because kids can bully you over the most random dumb shit.
Shit, yeah.
So like, I've had like Nathan will come on stream every now and then, but I'm really uncomfortable like showcasing him
Yeah.
because it feels like I'm making money. Like you're there to like your goal as a parent is to provide the best life for your child possible, not make money off of them. So like
Yeah.
that's really uncomfortable.
I've
for me.
seen YouTubers that do like unboxing videos, but like their kid is like the main, like one of the
Yeah.
main like spot, like the spotlight's on them, like unboxing shit, and they're very much a part of like the whole like culture.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I'd feel uncomfortable for a different reason, not just that my kid would grow up and see the videos and feel awkward. It's that I'm using, I look like a good dad, blah, 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 to make money. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
Yeah, because
You-
you're like, because your kid isn't really old enough to consent to that type of exposure. He doesn't
Right,
know
right,
what
right,
it's
right,
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the other side of it is like, oh, I'm like hanging out with my kid. This is like a cool dad thing. Instead of playing catch with your kid, you're making content with your kid. You know, that's just the other side of it. But
Yeah.
But that, I
It's-
feel like that's a very shallow way to look at it.
Yeah, because I mean that can be fun. Like my kid has fun with me when we play games. He doesn't understand like what it's like.
What
putting
games
out,
does Nathan like?
He fucking likes Roblox right now. God,
I don't know what that
course
is.
he
it's a
does.
shit horrible.
Isn't it
guy.
like the new Minecraft?
I don't know.
basically?
But the thing that sucks, I don't know if I would play games now because after he graduates from fucking Roblox, it was like fucking shit night. I'm just kidding. If you're Fortnite, wait, was that Myth guy? He's a Fortnite player, right?
Yeah.
I love Fortnite. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, Myth, please,
Yeah.
please play with me. Twitch.com, twitch.tv/Destiny. I'm sorry. Oh my god, the look Destiny just gave me.
This
I
motherfucker.
apologize.
can't even believe
I
this shit.
apologize. I've seen you play Fortnite.
Oh,
Nah.
you said that in a
Like
condescending way.
3
I
or
thought.
4 times. Only when
I didn't
her
know
and her
you
friends. wanna
disliked
play.
it.
It's. It's not that I just. Yeah, I just like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like the building aspect at all.
Okay. Have
Yeah.
you played
Realm
Realm?
Royale? I haven't, but
I
I'm
hate when
going
people
to.
say that. She said from the side it's because you suck.
That's not. You can enjoy things that you suck at. You really like playing League, don't you? But I think Realm Royale would
I
be
gotta
something
go.
that I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try
Oh,
it
no,
too.
come on. You want to come back? You don't feel welcome next to him?
I love you, Lily.
Really?
too much verbal abuse, she says.
You talked with him for 3 hours.
Yeah, no, I mean, we talked for 5 hours about
Yeah.
how he thought I was wrong in a league game when it was my
Oh
first month playing.
God.
For 5
That
hours.
argument.
5 hours.
5 hours straight.
Okay, we got into an argument because we were playing a league game and he wanted to sell an item to purchase an item. And
Wow.
he wanted to sell an item to purchase an item. And the way that he was looking at it was like, okay, well, I'm going to buy this item or this item. Well, if I buy this item, it'll give me like a 15% increase to attack damage, but this one will give me like a 20% increase to health. And like my argument was that like in League, you typically don't really look at it in like a percentage increase. And he disagreed, and we argued about this for 5 fucking hours because he was saying like, well, I don't know like what the appropriate thresholds are for this. Because like when you think about like owning like I'm sorry, if you think about like owning like boots or boots too, it's usually a matter of like, are you faster or not as fast? Not like I'm 5% faster, right? But he was saying, well, I don't really know what these thresholds are, so I should just look at it in terms of percentages. And somehow we argued about this for like 5 hours.
It does seem weird looking back.
Holy shit.
Yeah?
He has this annoying trait where he's very stubborn and he doesn't like to admit that he's wrong.
I don't know anybody like that.
I can't imagine
I don't know anyone
being
else like
around
that.
Somebody
I
that's
know
like
someone
that.
like that.
That's very stubborn and doesn't admit they're wrong.
Now
ever.
I can see why
dude.
this went on for 5
Yeah.
hours.
I don't understand.
There's
that would
just
be
no
horrible.
exit.
I could never
There's
deal
no
with a person like
exit.
that. Oh man.
But like back to the parent thing, it really makes me wonder, like, what am I gonna do in 10 years if I'm still like a streamer?
Oh, you want to be a parent?
Do you have the
Wanna have a
baby
kid.
craze right now?
The what? Oh God, no.
Okay.
God, no. Not yet, but as I said, in like 10 years. And seeing people who stream and like involve their kid or make YouTube channels or involve their family or whatever it is, on top of the not knowing how it's gonna affect your child in a few years, there's like the added sense of you're fully letting people into your personal life
That's
to
another.
judge this shit.
Yeah. So like I went to Lake Tahoe and I had edibles with a friend and I thought it was a really fun experience. What are the chances of that my kid is like in 5th grade or something? Maybe say I send her to a private school or whatever, and kids find that video and like, oh, your dad is a fucking druggie. Like this is a loser. Fuck. You know, like I don't know if that. And it just sucks because again, as a parent, then you're like directly contributing to the harm of your child, and like that's really rough. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just it sucks because like kids will bully each other over like anything, so it's hard to say
Yeah.
like what is gonna stick or what's not. You know.
And then you can go a step further, and you don't even know though if getting bullied as a kid is bad for their adult life.
It
Necessarily.
probably is.
Probably is.
Outcomes are pretty.
I
yeah.
mean, it's at the very least bad for their child life, so.
At least bad for their child life, but maybe sometimes having hardships at some point in your
Yeah,
life can make you stronger later.
I was gonna say I was hella bullied in middle school, and like that's definitely helped me like build really thick skin. So now I'm like,
Those situations are so complicated. The biggest thing we have to
Yeah.
worry about here is there's a big survivorship bias going on. Because I would agree in that I've had hardships that have made me a better person. But for every person that you see that has endured their hardships and been better off
you
for
don't
it,
get to hear what they
a
have to say.
1,000 others have fucking failed miserably.
Yeah. Right.
And then you've got like shining examples right now of people that still deal with hardships when they've been constantly bullied and don't get any better for it.
who
So,
are you talking about?
oh no, just other people in general. I'm
Oh,
just saying
okay.
You can see those people. So you have to keep in mind that like there's always like like an unseen majority sometimes that are like really scary.
Something.
Well, sorry, go
Yo,
ahead.
you go ahead. You
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no, no.
Because I'm gonna switch. I was wanting to switch topic about something.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, on top of that, I'm trying to imagine. Sometimes you get shit on for, like, let's say your appearance, okay, and then you go one of two ways. Either it makes you feel worse and you develop like self-esteem issues, whatever, or the
You get shit on for your
survivor-
appearance a lot.
I have in the past.
Okay,
I
okay.
still do.
Go
like,
on, go on.
Every freaking day. But
That's probably
anyways,
true.
I'm just saying, like, that could be one of those situations where like you build character from it because you learn to accept yourself for who you are. You're good and you're bad, whatever. Great shit. But I cannot picture how putting my kid through people bullying them for who their parent is would develop their character in any way. Aside from like accepting who my parent is. It really just seems like a large inconvenience.
It's also really the idea of subjecting your kid to that is
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah.
So for me, I grew up very independent from my parents, incredibly. They didn't support me for anything I did in high school, but I wound up like super well off for it. I'm an incredibly independent person, and this is like one of the most valuable aspects of my life. But I can't imagine like kind of pushing my kid into nothing and being like, I'm doing this to make you a better person. I couldn't do it to my kid. That sounds fucking horrible. Like, you know. You feel like the V for Vendetta guy? Did anybody watch that movie?
Her.
Guy with the mask.
November.
Yeah.
Remember, like when he tortures his friend to like make her a better person. Like it feels like that. Like I could never do that to my kid. Like that sounds horrible.
Yikes.
I'm just scared of the responsibility. Like, I'd be constantly stressed. Like right now, you're traveling somewhere, and I'd be constantly stressed and worried about my kid, right? Or I have to. What like? How do you deal
I
with
mean,
it?
his mom should be watching him now. If she's not, then it's fucking her problem. What the fuck?
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if something real bad happens, I can always make another. But
I mean, make another.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Nathan.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, about making him feel good when he grows up and sees this.
Yeah. Joke in progress. Twitch.
By the way,
All right.
someone's like, Lily looks really different today.
She looks happy now. Oh,
no,
I'm Lily.
because like
yeah.
you.
Does it say Lily under me?
It does.
Why did we leave that small?
I don't know. Wait, how long has it been like that for? No, it hasn't. There's no way.
Oh, it wasn't the whole screen.
Yeah.
No,
The
it's just
longest time.
Control. I don't know what else. I have some kind of train of thought. Man,
Kids,
yeah.
not knowing if you want them.
No. It's just such a big step. And then
Isn't it the biggest step? Is there any bigger step?
I think leaving for college, I think
Really?
I don't think so.
that's a huge step in your life.
Wait, leaving college?
I think no, leaving for college is
Oh.
arguably I think the biggest decision a person makes. You're leaving your family, all of your security and everything. You have to go to a new place.
You
You've
kind
gotta-
of still have that remotely.
I guess it depends on how much support you get from your parents. Sure.
Mm.
True.
Yeah, if your parents still like pay all your bills and like everything, I guess it's fine. But I think that like leaving for college is a really scary. Sometimes you've got relationships that you have to end at that point. I think leaving for college can be a really scary big part
That's
of
such a short commitment compared to the kid commitment, though,
Yeah.
in years.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would deal with it. Personally, ideally, like once I have kids, I won't rely so much on content creation.
For your happiness?
No, like financially
Okay.
or career-wise, because I'm personally just someone who doesn't really like showcasing my full personal life. But I see a lot of people who thrive in those kind of situations. But I also don't think that that's really healthy for a kid.
Dodger would have been a good fucking guest for this topic.
Right? But then again, like they just had a kid, so they'll probably have a lot to figure out.
Sure. Well, I'm
Save
curious
this
what her
topic.
thoughts are in terms of like showcasing it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like now that they've like, because they were pretty public about the pregnancy, and then I think pretty public about like the delivery, not like with the video, but they announced everything. That it
Live
just
stream the delivery.
Holy
oh, it was sick as
poggers.
fuck, dude.
Holy shit.
Oh no, it's coming feet first, monk ass. Like, oh no. That would be
See,
a
you're
fucked
starting
up
to
Twitch
say
chat.
it.
Oh man, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
The influence.
It happens,
that
dude.
fast.
You're done.
Yikes, huh?
Yikes. That's my meme. I can say that.
Did you say yikes is your meme?
That's gonna be a major yikes for me, dog. That is literally my meme.
Really?
It's really not.
It came from
no,
you
he
guys
created
from
Yikes.
her.
He started Yikes.
I started. That's gonna
First
be a major
Yikes.
yikes, to me, and I might be. I don't
I'll
think
back him up.
I don't know if I started yikes. I won't take credit for
First
that.
Yikes.
But that's gonna be a major yikes for me, dog. That was definitely my meme, and you took it from me, and you spread it to the house like a fucking sexually transmitted disease, an infection that spread across this house.
I don't know if they can hear
Disgusting. They don't need to. They can't hear when she's on the
her. Okay,
team.
okay.
See, someone said it's from American Idol, which I'm pretty sure it is.
No.
Isn't?
Wait, he
I
came before
know.
American.
He
Okay,
said
no,
no
listen.
from me,
The black,
dog,
yes,
is
the
from-
black guy, Randy,
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
say that's gonna be a no from me, dog. That was one picture, okay? And then yikes to me for something else. I, via meme synthesis, I combined these two things, okay? In my fucking lab, okay? That's gonna be a major yikes for me, dog. Was my original
Destiny
new
is
meme
lab.
compound.
I must
okay?
synthesize these two
It's my fucking meme.
perfectly. The wording and molecules must fit.
Holy shit.
Isn't it nice to get credit for something like that, though?
I never
For
get
real.
credit for
It-
anything,
It
though.
sucks not getting credit.
Is
What-
she supposed to be eating those Smarties?
See, you need to get credit for saving dog from Smarties. Don't
Yeah.
know dog's name.
She just.
She just had one. She'll be fine.
You're gonna give him credit? It doesn't feel like you would. No. Yeah. See.
And I've done a lot of good things like to enhance his life that I feel like he always wants.
Okay. Sure. No. Okay. I gave you credit. The DDoS guide. That
Oh,
helped me.
thanks.
2012.
Yeah.
Wait. Did you guys start any? Feel like you started anything on Twitch that you didn't get credit for?
Ooh.
But
Do you think, Fed? You're a big editor. Do you think people started to copy you about your style, or what?
I'd say people would talk about my style a lot, but I don't want to talk about it too much personally.
Oh, so his answer is a
Oh,
resounding
do
yes.
you not want to? Do you not want to sound cocky?
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
shit.
No,
yes,
he
yes,
thinks
but I'd rather
that
not
some
talk
shit
about
got
it.
stole from him, but he
Yeah?
doesn't want to talk about it because he doesn't
That's
know if
fucked
people
up.
agree. Okay.
'Cause, yeah. No, it's okay.
What about you?
Imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
No, exactly.
So he imitates you.
But like, if I go out and say that, like, it's.
It looks bad on you.
It looks bad on them, because I respect the work they put in, because editing's super grindy. But I mean, yeah, you're right. Imitation. Chris.
Jack, I have a question for you. Would you say I'll just use the microphone. If someone imitated you, right? But then they took what you did and made it better, would you really take any offense to that?
No.
Yeah, right?
No, I think that's great.
You should be flattered
Okay,
that
so
they
what-
took something of your
were you gonna say,
original
Poki?
content and make
What
it
about
better,
you?
right?
Did you start a trend?
Are you referring to something, Lily?
No, I just want
Okay.
Did you start a trend?
That was me talking.
Hard for me to say. I don't know if Chad can think of anything, but I do feel like when I first got on Twitch, this is the most random thing, and I don't want to take full credit for it. But when I first started streaming on Twitch, this was like end of 2013. I selfied every single time I went live, and like nobody used to do that shit. And like obviously it's a good move, so like everybody does it. Oh, also, I think I was one of the first, if not the first, to start doing like swipe up Instagram stories for streaming. And now I see like all my friends do it. But like obviously that's what you should do as a content creator. When you see something that works well, you fucking do the
Wait,
same
what is
thing.
swipe up shit? What does that mean?
So when
I'm
you
so
go
bad at Instagram.
when you go live, or like
You gotta
if you
do
have,
this.
if you have over I think 10K followers, you
Oh,
have the
shit.
option to link to a like
Never. I
add a
stopped
link to
listening
your
at
story.
10K followers. So okay.
All right, get him to 10K followers so he can link his
I
fucking
know.
Twitch.
Alright,
What were we? Okay.
Omni Destiny on Instagram.
Do you think you started something you don't get credit for?
Do you know anything I started on Twitch? Probably not.
No. 'cause
type
you're
racing
like
race thingies.
you're
Type
the-
racing?
You're like the whole. I associate you with like the whole like WoW crowd. So I don't know, like what came from who. Like
Right.
you, Chance, even like Swifty and shit. You guys were all like the same to me back in the day.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Just kidding. I started some stuff, but like it's not super. I started donations. I think. Pretty sure. That's
I
what,
feel like you got a lot of Twitch more interested.
So-
This is gonna sound really weird.
yeah. Soda says I started donations. I'm pretty sure I started donations, unless somebody else was doing it first.
What does that mean?
I was the first person to read donation messages. It was before
You
Streamlabs.
mean text to speech?
No, before that.
That was mine. Keep going.
Text to speech was you?
Yeah.
No, before that.
Huh?
The Jew brain made
Like,
me.
you were the
I thought.
first person like link your PayPal to your Twitch.
Yeah, and people would donate and write a message, and I would read the message manually, and then I would write them on the stream, recent donator, top donator, and then everyone started doing that. And then people were telling me that it's actually donor, but I left it as donator.
I
It's
got
2012.
I remember
still
getting
leave it as
donations,
donated.
Jesus.
and I would read the notes sometimes, but I never did like top donor or anything. So that's probably
Yeah.
for There was one time on my birthday, I had a birthday stream, and I was gonna make fun of like all the other things the streamers did because I was real edgy back then. And so
Ooh,
I
you
had
make fun of
like,
me?
No, other StarCraft streamers. So you weren't on my radar at all.
I know, it sucks.
yeah.
I wish I was on your radar.
Fuck off. So like I had like
RTS, so
obnoxious
miserable.
music. I had like huge scrolling like thank yous.
Oh, that's
I
so
had like a
funny.
big thing on the side that was like daily bills, and then it was like rent, electricity, all of
Oh
that.
my
And
God.
I had like the big obnoxious text for donations. And when I was going through donation to see what I could do to make things like the most obnoxious thing possible, there was a setting in there that I'd never seen anybody use before, and it was the text to speech setting. So I was like, oh fuck it, I'll enable that for the day. And when I
That was
did that,
big.
that video
Yeah.
got like over 1 million views. It went viral on Reddit, and this is like 1 million views back in like 2013
Which
or
is a lot.
2014.
Which is true
yeah,
viral.
which was a lot of views. And after that day, like everybody started using text to speech because it was like a huge way to like drive revenue to streams. So I can take credit for that.
Damn. That's sick. This is like Twitch history lesson.
There you go, dude.
Straight up.
Text to speech was a huge change. I remember
Oh,
everyone,
yeah.
everyone started
Game
making like
changer.
3 or 4 times as much.
Oh yeah.
And Twitch doesn't appreciate these things. These are the things that kept streamers around. Well, it made more content. People want to be content creators because
Uh-huh.
they could make a living.
Yeah.
I'm interested in like talking more about that because I feel like we've all been on Twitch for quite a while, aside him. Actually, you've still kind of been on it for a while. So there's probably been donations in general, text to speech, things that like really bump. I'd say like average streamer revenue, Prime,
Oh god.
like not even a bump. That shit doubled my income straight up.
I don't know anything about that.
That's because you have some weird shit going on with your subs, but aside from that,
To be
Yeah.
fair, she's a Fortnite streamer.
No.
Fortnite helps a
No,
lot.
I'm not talking about now. Like
Oh, when it came
literally
out?
when it
Oh,
first
okay.
came out.
it was.
It must have been.
In general, I feel like Prime probably like has had such a huge increase in like the average Twitch salary per se.
As somebody who had a more diversified income stream than most streamers, Twitch went from being like 10 to 15% of my revenue to it's like 80% of my revenue, or like
it's
70%.
Oh, really?
crazy.
I went from making like $1,000 a month or whatever on Twitch to like almost 10 grand a month.
Remember
Like,
when
it
the ad
was
money was
insane.
a lot at the beginning?
Oh my god, dude!
yeah.
Back in 2011, if you had like 4,000 to 5,000 viewers, you could make like almost 10 grand a month on fucking ads, on only ads.
crazy.
It was like the golden
Playing
fucking era.
League?
Playing Star. When I
Well,
was
you just
Starcraft, yeah.
pressing the ad button.
Okay, so basically
How
every
often
60
would
minutes.
you guys play ads?
Like not as much as I do now.
So
don't think.
I didn't play ads at all, and I decided on the donations instead because I don't think the ads make sense as a viewer, because I wouldn't watching an ad isn't worth your time. If when you watch an ad, almost anybody.
You think for you.
No,
but
for most people.
No.
No, if you're watching an ad, which is 30 seconds long, the streamer will get like 1 cent, maybe 10 CPM. That's really high.
Not even.
Right, less. And even if it's 1 cent, you're valuing your time at $1.20 an hour when you watch the 30-second ad. And if it's half a cent, then you're valuing your time at 60 cents.
No one thinks like that. They'll still watch the ad.
Right, I'm just saying. Yeah.
I want you to sell the penny idea, but I know they're gonna hate you for it.
Oh, when I said maybe I just got the numbers a little off, but yeah.
No.
What? No, forget that. Yeah.
Yeah, ads used to be real good, and now they're not really. And I think
They got-
sponsorship money is way better now, though, which is great.
Sponsorship money feels like a bubble to me.
How so?
I don't feel like I sell as much as I get paid for. Like
You
like
feel
when
like
I
you're
get
worth more.
opportunities to play mobile games.
Do you negotiate for yourself?
Well, now EI does, but like if people approach me to do like a mobile game for like $1,500 an hour, that seems ridiculous
What?
for me. I don't feel like I sell that much worth of shit.
You definitely
You
do.
feel like
no,
you get more
Well,
than you.
I
are
feel like
worth?
I'm getting paid more than what I'm
I-
actually
oh,
delivering
shit,
as a
really?
product.
Oh, well, I mean,
I feel the
that's
opposite.
not
No, they-
bad for
I'm not
us.
saying it's bad. I'm just saying like
They look into that shit a lot, and the ROI from that kind of stuff is insane. You
I
don't
think
believe it.
Western people do. I don't think Asian people know fuck all about advertising. I feel like those people are crazy.
Really?
No, I think they
That's
just
a
have
big
more
statement.
money.
That's a big
I
statement.
might have like a really bad impression from the StarCraft
No.
days and from the bit of
Okay.
communication I've done with Asian sponsors, but I feel like those guys are literal fucking retards
No,
when
these
it comes
people
to
on
like
like on
advertising.
Shadowverse or whatever.
Uh-huh. That's
Some,
is that not Western shit though?
no, that was a
What is Shadowverse?
Weeby card game.
Okay.
They have like they
They-
have people working for them.
they-
in the
and they
US,
make
but they
so
almost
much on that
all originate from
Somehow.
Okay. I see people doing like mobile game sponsors where they still pay like $1,000 an hour for like
Dude, it's
100
because
concurrent viewers.
You have no idea how much.
Yeah, they make
here.
a lot of money. That's true. That is true.
And it's like if you have more money to spend on that, it doesn't matter how you value it.
Sure.
If it works out for your budgeting.
Yeah, that's
mobile
possible.
games make millions per day, right? Some
Yeah,
of
no,
them.
it's disgusting. The
And
people that
Candy
make
Crush sold to Blizzard for
So it's like,
$6
even if
billion
they
when
think-
they were only worth $24 billion.
Even
at
if
the
they
time.
think like they value at 200 an hour, they're just like, fuck it, we have this budget, so like have this much.
Who are the is it Clash? Was that the biggest mobile game in the world? Or was it
There was another
what's the name of the
one.
biggest mobile game?
For a while, it was Clash
Candy
of Clans,
Crush?
right?
I thought it was Clash of Clans. It might
For
be
a while.
different.
I
But,
don't know
like,
if it still is.
the company that makes that game has the highest revenue per employee of like the world, like by far.
It's crazy.
Like they fucking crush it. It's ridiculous.
And it's weird from our perspectives, at least from mine. I don't know anyone who plays mobile games. Not one person. But I really, you do. You
It's
do.
so
You do.
bad.
You're a dad.
I'm a
You're a
whale.
dad. It's 'cause
I'm a
you-
whale. It's disgusting. I need
like
to
how you touched my
uninstall
knee,
this
yeah.
shit. Oh my
Disgusting.
god.
Wait, how much have you spent on? What's the most you've
I
spent on a
spent
mobile game?
$5 a day minimum. I gotta uninstall this
That's
shit.
not a whale.
Minimum.
I mean,
Wait,
like,
what do you play flat?
that's
you-
a
for
lot
you,
for
that's for
me.
you, yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, over $100 a month on some shitty ass fucking bullshit
You're
mobile
pretty
game.
cheap, so that is a lot.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, but like considering how much you make, that's not a lot.
When I got
But-
the sponsor thing and people in my clan joined, like I had some of my people. And see, it's funny because originally I said like I feel like I got paid too much for the sponsorship, but then I'll get like people on my viewer base that spend like $3,000
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
week, and I'm like, why aren't you
Exactly.
donating me this money? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're thinking like, fuck, I spent $100, but people who
Yeah.
make half what you make spend 3 times as much what you make on mobile games.
There was
I still, like, live, like,
apparently Pokemon Go. And this might be a little off, but when I read an article, apparently Pokemon Go is making $1 million per minute at the peak. Per minute, it's kind of hard to comprehend.
Oh sure. Did we cut you off? What were you gonna say?
Did I cut you off?
No.
Somebody did. I might have. I don't know.
No, I was just gonna mention
Just stop.
how much I love you guys.
Oh.
No,
Say what you actually want to say.
Hey baby, how you doing?
I was actually
what do you
gonna
wanna
bring up
say?
like gambling.
Oh yeah, bring up. Oh, gambling it makes a lot because people want to win.
I'll
What-
never do
What,
it.
what
do
you
you
wanna
got
say, baby?
against gambling?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying like every single mobile game has, or most games in
'Cause
general
in a
have
sense-
some type of like that addictive gambling type of trigger.
Mm-hmm.
And mobile, like most games will have it like one or two aspects of it. Mobile games, it's the whole damn thing. And that's why they drive
It's
so
amazing
much
how
revenue.
few
Gamba.
features you
Yeah, I see
offer for so much
Oh,
money.
Gamba.
It's insane. Like they're so shit. I'm embarrassed that I play. I have to uninstall this
God,
shit.
I don't know if I could say something, but not Phantom Lord, but I have a friend who ran a CS:GO site, and it made hundreds of thousands of dollars per day. So
Yep.
more than any streamer makes from just
Yep.
CS:GO site.
The funny thing is those
$100,000 a
guys
day.
that ran those sites still had to fucking cheat. Why did they greed it
Why
so
did they
hard?
cheat when they're
Oh
already
my
making so
God.
much?
Yeah.
Why not just be like, yeah, we take 5% of every fucking pot already. Like, we just
Jarvis,
sit
what's
back
the
and do nothing.
percent?
What's
Did
the
you-
percent?
Oh,
Why
what's
do you
the
need the
percent?
fucker? Like, are you crazy? Like,
Did you ever follow the Jarvis memes and that shit?
Which
Fucking
the percent isn't that Phantom Lord?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because that's what he would always say. Like, what's the
Yeah, I
percent?
know.
Of the pot? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Percent question mark.
But when you think about it, it's probably because there were a decent amount of sites like that. And how do you get people to come to yours instead of the other ones? By
steal their
showing
money?
these crazy.
By
I
stealing-
won 10 in a row.
Oh, I just found
and
this
then
random
making
site,
everyone-
guys.
Yo,
that I
come to
also
this
happen to be
site.
co-owner of.
Oh man. Did they ever get fucked for that? I want to know.
Wait, yeah.
No.
Really?
Aren't some of them still
no,
streaming
there's still
on
lawsuits.
Twitch?
Yes.
There's still lawsuits.
So
There's,
many
like,
of them have
lawsuits
just,
going
like-
on.
Well, they got
Twitch
punished
is
for it.
suing Phantom Lord, trying to sue Phantom Lord for
Is Phantom Lord like in Mexico?
Something-
Like ran away or some
something
shit?
like that. I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
I saw him on YouTube the other day.
Oh, does he still stream on YouTube?
He tried to stream on YouTube. I saw it
That's
did
a
a stream with like
long time
100
ago.
viewers. Like when you say the other day, like literally a month ago, I think he was trying to.
No, yeah.
You know what's weird though? Okay, anytime I'm depressed and tweeting out stuff like that,
You compare your life to Phantom Lord's? Oh.
Phantom Lord reaches out to me and says nice things, and I would never expect that of that
Dude,
person.
I thought he was really.
You would never expect that.
He used to be like a super fun dude. I love playing games with him. We played fucking League.
Maybe he just has no morals about stealing money from people.
Yeah.
But like he's like, damn, I feel bad for somebody like in
I
the
love
Dowdy
that
dumps.
dude. We were
You
gonna
love
be
him? You love
we were
him?
gonna be pro in
She's
in
like,
Diablo
what? You couldn't believe that, right?
I don't know. I remember hanging out with like him and Dingledripper like a bit before all this.
3. She came through completely unscathed. She still streams and everything.
I wouldn't say completely unscathed. I mean, when every single tweet that you make is still gonna have a reference to that.
Yeah, no, that's
1%,
true.
By the way, it sucks, but like, yeah,
Destiny
she
can't tweet at all.
recovered, and I know people who have done way worse in regards to the CS:GO gambling stuff, and have recovered way better. But I think that's so wrong. But I know that's like a personal thing. For, like,
No, most people would
I
think
have
that's
a
so
big
wrong.
like. I don't know.
You have a
would
big
call
thing
it-
against scamming people?
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah?
You're so,
You're
you're so
moral-
morally
you're
like,
moral high ground
Oh
here.
my
It's like-
god, you're like the literal.
Oh my
Pope.
God.
You wouldn't scam your viewers?
That's crazy.
Jesus, you're just so good.
No,
There's
no,
so much
no.
goodness in you.
I mean, the way I see other people who do that, I'm just like, no relation ever. Like, if Phantom Lord DMs me, I'd block him 10 times.
10 times.
Like, I don't know if you'd call that like a justice boner. I'm just so against stuff
That's-
like that.
that's a justice
and
boner.
I almost feel bad for judging people who do bad things like that, but I'm just like, I can't look at it any other way. Like, it's just so damn wrong.
I mean, I feel the same. I would never play games with them again on stream. Fuck no. But
Oh
I
my
feel
God.
For most people, it'd already be so hard just to live with yourself. But for him,
Right?
No,
But it's
no.
clearly not the
no,
case.
not for you.
no, oh no. For well,
No,
if I'm
for
scamming
them.
The
someone, I
money,
really-
dude.
But I don't think for them. I don't think they care about it.
Not at all.
If it was hard,
Most,
if
if
it was
you had-
hard,
if you had-
most
if you
people
had-
I know, even assholes, would have trouble living.
but
If
they
you
were
had-
doing
if you had
it.
a shot to be a 1%er, you wouldn't take it.
Huh?
If you had a shot to be like a 1%er,
No,
And you had
no,
to
but
do
it's
some
not just
sketchy shit
that.
for it?
It's you're guaranteed to be a 2%er. Would you throw all that away to be a
Yeah.
1%er?
But
Because the
you're-
people were already making
you're
so much
not- what?
money.
But the
talking about
fact
the
that half of
percentile
them
wealth,
didn't even
99%?
have
Sure,
to
yeah.
throw it away.
What do you mean? He's running that site. He's already a 99.9. He's a 0.1
Yeah,
percenter.
that's what I mean. Like he's
running that
already
site.
like you're already to be top 1% in the United States. You only have to make like it's like 300K a year, right?
Those sites were making.
Not only,
Those
but I'm
sites
sorry,
were
but
making
like-
at the peak
Yeah.
like $1 million a day.
Yeah, these guys are
Yeah.
making bank. These guys were already top of the top.
They were
of
like
the
it
top.
was like 5 ninjas. Like
That was
one-
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was insane.
The fact
Per-
that
per
you would
site.
scam in that position,
But
like,
actually,
how greedy are you?
Actually, it kind of makes sense. Think of it this way, and I don't know if any of you
It
guys
makes
have noticed
sense?
it. No. Let me explain.
Okay.
The like analyzing social media and the popularity of like influencers and how much money people make. Some people make it off of loving to make content or being creative or having certain talents, and some people make it off of being extroverted, extremely shameless, and like maybe a combination of other things. But like being shameless pays so fucking well nowadays. So if you make it to being in this like top
Fill the cup.
1%, if you make it to being in this top 1% of people, by being shameless, you already have those characteristics that allow you to not give a shit if you're scamming people. So of course, when you put those people in a situation to be able to make a shit ton of money off of doing something terrible, they're gonna take it.
That's
so I'm
true.
not surprised, but it just shows me that okay, that's a shit person.
Remember when
That's it.
what was it?
I don't fully agree with that, but go on.
Well, like remember when, because before Phantom got busted for all that, didn't he do a thing where like he was playing a trivia or something with Dingle Derper? Whenever he got it wrong, she like shocked his ball sack or something. Like, do you remember this?
Oh yeah, they would do some weird shit.
I remember
for
when
sure.
remember when he
That- I don't
licked, he
equate
licked
the-
his dog's asshole for $1,000 on stream. Remember
That's
that?
cool.
Oh, okay.
That shows you
I would
shame.
watch that.
I mean, if-
no, that just because somebody licks their dog's asshole for $1,000,
Okay.
to me does not mean they would scam people.
But you would agree if you took two people, one of them was willing to lick his one of them is willing to lick dog ass.
Which one
for
do you think is
$1,000,
gonna
and one of them isn't. And you had to say which one is more likely to,
More
to
likely.
scam viewers.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the guy fucking tonguing dogs' assholes. That's gonna be the guy that you would like peg it.
Yes. Yeah, it's more likely. Yeah,
which I think
I'll
which
give
is
you that.
the
Yeah,
point. Which I can agree with that.
But Reckful, you said you kind of disagreed, and I want to hear why.
Well, I just said it. Just because that's the kind of person who would tongue a
Oh,
dog's
it's not
asshole.
100%,
but
but
it's,
it's,
like, more
way
likely.
more
Yeah,
likely.
that's okay.
Yeah.
We agree then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit. What does dogs ass on Twitch? Do you guys remember what
On
Twitch used to allow
Twitch?
back in the day?
And I think he only got a warning for it. I feel like today I could get banned if I show my dog's asshole. I don't have a dog, but like,
What do you mean?
fuck.
That's scary.
Holy.
My longest ban was I got a donation, clicked it.
Oh, no.
It was just a picture of a Minecraft sheep, and for some reason I felt bad for this guy who donated and linked me a picture of a Minecraft sheep, and I was like, this guy linked this. I wanted to show it on stream, so he would like feel good that at least I saw it. I drag it over and it turns into like the biggest black dick.
It was a dick.
It was like a
how you
JPEG
say the
slideshow.
biggest.
Wait, it was a slideshow?
It
So
wasn't
on-
a JPEG slideshow. It was the trickiest shit ever.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah.
fuck
Imager.
is this?
So like
They
What the?
trolled so many streamers
on
with that.
Imager, what you could do from a tech point of view, you could take a link, okay? So I've got like bigblackdick.gif. Right? What I could do though,
No, but it's a JPEG.
yeah, you,
Okay,
you
okay.
can actually you can rename the extension in the URL, but it doesn't actually change
Show
the
up,
embed on the
yeah.
web page. So I'm linking you a .jpg. So in your head, you automatically associate with the picture. You bring it on stream, you're like, oh whatever, and like, whoa, shit, DVC, right in your face. It was insane. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, because at first people would just, link inappropriate things and people would click it right away and it would pop up. But then, they started getting banned for that, so they started showing it on their second monitor first and then dragging it over. And then Twitch viewers started taking the next step of turning it into...
And then the next step is making your own YouTube channel and uploading a video where you hide giant dicks in the middle of the
Yeah. You pretend it's some popular song, and then you also get other people
Yeah.
in the stream to all click it so it has views.
Yeah.
And they wait like a month of getting other friends of theirs to
Yep.
click it, and then they link it to you and it has
Yep.
8,000 views.
Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Big black dick. Like, I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? How are you even doing this?
I'm not gonna call that maybe. Yeah?
Why? Oh, shit,
I'm
dude.
It's
so
rough.
glad, I'm so
Being
glad
banned
I
is hard.
missed this. I missed this era.
It was
Oh,
exciting.
no, the
dude.
DDoS era was even scarier.
Oh,
Oh,
my God,
Jesus.
dude.
The DDoS era, you'd be like the middle of the best stream ever. And like you're also playing rated games, because you played rated games too. And you're like versus the top two teams playing against each other, and you care about the rating even if you weren't streaming. And then some fucker just like with a
Pushes
button,
a button.
just pushes a button and takes you offline, and you slam your
You're
shit
like
so
sitting with-
fucking hard.
The
Wait,
thing
what,
is that
what did these DDoSes come from?
it's a long story, but like
Huh?
they get tried PPS Skype. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
you
like,
think I don't remember those days?
Sure.
But,
Well, but the thing is, today nobody uses Skype. Back then, it was industry
I
standard.
know.
If you were
Oh,
communicating
I
with
know.
any sponsor, with any other influencer, with
I
anybody that
started
was
using a proxy for my damn Skype.
Yeah. The worst part about that was getting PTSD'd, where you'd be like in the middle of a game and your shit would start lagging, you'd be like, oh! But then it was like just a small
Everything's
lag,
fine,
and you're like,
yeah.
oh shit, I'm sorry, never mind. Oh shit, dude.
Oh, man. And back then, like, you would call up your ISP and they'd be like, what is a streaming? What is it?
What?
DDoS?
DDoS. Oh my god, it was so annoying.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on? And you're like,
I rolled like 6 trucks in like 2 months to my house, and like every single connection in my fucking house was like changed like 15 times. And it's like, oh god, fuck all that shit.
The worst shit is I had Time Warner cable, and you couldn't change the IP. I had to go get another modem
Yep.
every single time I got
Yep.
DDoS. So while I was getting DDoS, not only was I thinking I lost this rated game that was really important to me, my stream went down, but also I have to drive to this shithole where you take a ticket and wait forever. It's like a DMV of the internet,
Oh.
Yeah.
same shit with me. Oh, there was even a point where it's like, we refuse to do that unless you have a business account.
Right.
And I'm at the point where I'm like part-timing in college. I'm like, I don't have a fucking LLC or a business account with you. Like, I just want my IP fixed so I can make rent this month. Holy
The business
shit.
accounts are also like 5 times less speed for 5 times greater cost, and a lot of those don't even come with SLAs, with service level agreements that
Yeah,
like guarantee uptime. And it's like that's what I did for Cox. It was like I could either buy the normal package, which is like 100 down, 25 up, or I could get the business internet, which is like 10 down, 5 up with no SLA, and you want to pay $300 a month for that? Suck my fucking
I just
dick.
remembered.
What
Didn't
the
you get
fuck?
banned? Didn't you get banned from Twitter for talking shit to Cox
That
Cable?
was why my first Twitter account got banned.
The first one. Oh, okay.
Wait,
Well,
you got
that's what I
banned
said was- I
once
said-
or twice?
Because I said I was going to run a tracer
That
to
was his
find out
first
where
ban.
the node was located in my city so I could go and fucking bomb it so they would actually fix their shit.
What the
I totally deserve that ban, okay? I agree with that one, right? But like,
I love that he admits it.
I had to buy a new house to fix my internet shit. That's how bad my shit was so
What?
bad.
I had to move. I had to move.
Holy
If
shit.
you want to dox my old address, Google like FCC and my name, and you can see the FCC complaints I fucking filed against my ISP. I filed like 3 different complaints against them. That's how bad. It was so bad that when I finally left the house, I called and was like, "Get me out of this goddamn business contract. I'm not paying a cancellation fee." And they're like, "Yeah, dude, no problem. Like, I'll see you later." And they just like canceled my shit.
Wow.
Fuck that noise, dude.
I had the same thing where I had to move
What the
because my
fuck
internet was
have
starting
you
to
guys
fuck up. When
seen?
Time Warner Cable became Spectrum, they were throttling a lot and not saying anything about it. You remember that? Even like the state of New York sued them.
With League of Legends too.
With
I think
League of
Ryan
Legends.
Owns it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I had
I don't
to-
know what happened with it, but
Exactly when that
was
happened, I
happy
had to
see it.
move. And this is kind of a crazy story. So I had to move, pay 2 leases at once, whatever. So then I messaged that video game attorney, whatever, the CS:GO guy, on Twitter, and he was like, "Oh, I'll try to take care of this for you." So he reached a settlement with them where they'd have to pay 3 times my damages of me having to pay 2 leases at once and what I lost from
Ooh,
not streaming
that's
for a month.
nice.
But I had a roommate, and he was the one who signed up for the internet and pressed I accept on the website. So they got out with the loophole that he pressed I accept, which I never even knew that shit matters at all. And they didn't have to
So
pay
you-
me. They had to
Oh
zero.
man,
Oh, nice.
that sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, damn.
they had already reached the settlement amount, and then
Fuck.
yeah, it was rough. Then I don't believe in the law anymore.
Find out something like that, unless he had his name on it.
His name is also the registered name. Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, I was the one paying for the internet, and he hadn't even lived there for a year, so it wasn't even relevant at all. It just was originally under his name. Yeah.
The sad thing is you probably could have challenged it in court, but it's like not worth it.
So yeah.
Yeah, maybe like
With the
small claims or
time,
something.
lots
It just,
of money.
I hate the feeling of getting fucked.
Yeah, most of us do when you don't want to get fucked.
When you don't want to get fucked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty shitty feeling.
Yeah.
The DDoS shit was some of the worst shit. And the thing was that, like, people, because, like, this is, like, a really common meme for political shit. A lot of people will type shit like, Destiny is a psychopath, and he talked about how he wanted to kill a kid at his family. Do you know, like, the shit of, like, my DDoS story? That we did, it was some crazy shit. Basically, I had a guy that was DDoSing me. This was way back in the beginning of the streaming age for like fucking like it must have been for like 3 to 6 months, okay? And it was like this guy was like strategically fucking raping me, okay? Not just like he finds me like and like randomly rapes
Aw,
me,
man,
but
I
like
know.
I'm like just getting viewerships or like I'm in the middle of an important league game and he's like hitting the button like right at the time, right? And it got so extreme. Like I said, like I rolled like 5 or 6 trucks in like 2 months. I couldn't figure anything out to fix my shit. And then finally the guy got really cocky. He like messages me and starts making fun of me. But his real name was attached to his Skype account. And we did like some fucking CSI ops, like calling the ISP, getting a friend that works with him to like get his address and shit. And I got all this guy's information. And I got to the point where I was like calling this dude's, I finally got this kid's address and I called his dad. And I was like,
Ooh.
you need
His
to like,
dad.
but his dad was one of those like overprotective helicopter parents, and this guy emailed me back, and he was like my son, you know, he may or may not be DDoSing you, but whatever it was, he wasn't doing it anymore. You need to be way more respectful. My son is actually very intelligent. It's very rude of all the things you're doing, and if you keep talking shit about our family, I'm gonna sue you. We've got like more lawyers in our family than you've got like fingers. The guy was like crazy, dude. That whole DDoS shit, that's what inspired me to like write like the DDoS guide or whatever, because I had to figure out a way to protect my shit.
And then that saved me.
Yeah, well, it got me into with a lot of people actually. There are a lot of teams that should have met because of that.
Yeah.
Well,
Those two, did you ever have any experience with Obnoxious?
Yes.
That dude was.
That dude was crazy, man. But I'm glad it didn't go that far. But you could tell that guy was lonely.
He was. Well, that was
Legit.
the goal. He would
That's
always
the
try to
point,
get girls to
yeah.
like write
Who
their
the
names
fuck
on
is
his.
that guy?
No, not only that. Like it got to the point where like he would just hit me up to talk.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Like, you're literally terrorizing me, but like you want to text as if it's normal.
I think that.
A lot of girls would just like conversate with him or like fake friendships so he wouldn't bug them
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Which is like so frightening.
I think I said this publicly, but there was a really weird period in time because he would talk to me and kind of like brag about like the shit that he did. I was friends with Hafu and like their like streamer group or whatever, and he would be like bragging to me about how he's like getting these girls in for like, oh, like I donated this dumb bitch, I got her email and shit, and like I'm fucking all this shit up, and I'm like, oh shit, like that's so funny or whatever, blah blah blah. But then like anytime he would tell me what he was doing, I could just talk to that group and they would like patch their shit, and then he would like complain like, oh dude, like these dumb bitches are fucking. I did this for like 6 months. It was so fucking funny, dude. He would get so mad like every time they would like patch like the new thing he found because he was always so excited to tell me like about like every new shit he was doing. It was pretty fucking pathetic.
A secret hero. Right here, guys.
It was just funny. I just like.
Right here.
If he was really a secret hero, he wouldn't have mentioned it now.
Well, no, because he
No,
went
I
to
mean,
jail.
obviously-
I know, I'm just trolling.
Yeah, the last time I talked to him, he said he was done with everything because I think he's technically not allowed on computers anymore. Because didn't he?
God bless.
How
I
can
think
you
he-
not
I have
be?
no idea about the details.
Yeah.
But like I've even had people who just like get your IP address and then they wait until exactly when you stream and then start doing that. I don't think you understand. I mean, you guys probably understand. I don't think viewers understand or people in general understand how like that mentally fucks with you so much. Nothing bothers me more than getting DDoS or
Like,
getting my internet
That
cut.
DDoS
It's like,
is getting off on it too. Like the
It's-
power.
yeah,
Dude,
oh
the
my
frust-
God,
Our
it
internet,
drives
our
me
internet goes down once. She's
crazy.
screaming throughout the entire house,
Okay,
knocking on
relax.
people with Scara.
Relax.
Fed, how's your internet, Scara?
The frustrating
I mean,
thing.
You
Yes,
guys torrenting
obviously
like
I
back in the
care
day.
a
It
lot.
actually mattered.
Yeah. The frustrating thing is that like because people don't understand. I remember I brought this in because people always like, oh, like why were you so mad? Blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, like imagine somebody is
your
literally
life.
slashing your fucking
Uh-huh.
tires every morning. But it's more than that. It's not just that a dude is showing up and slashing your tires every morning. It's that if you call the cops, they don't give a fuck about it. I had 3 different interviews with the FBI to try to get this guy, and every time the first time they came over, I immediately was upfront about everything. Like, oh, like I play video games, blah blah blah. They didn't give a fuck. And then like the second and third time, I would try to be like really coy, like oh, like I do like internet advertising, and they're like okay, blah blah blah. But I could always tell that every time they figured out that like I played video games for a living, they like immediately
Right.
would
They're just
stop
like, "Oh,
giving a
fuck
fuck.
off."
But I'm losing real money. Like I'm losing like thousands of dollars a month, which this is a lot of money to me. Like this is how I pay for my family. That's how I pay my fucking bills.
Right,
it's not
right,
a
right,
joke. It's my job.
Yeah.
And like
You feel
nobody.
so helpless.
Yeah, you're so helpless. Nobody can help you against some dude that's just pushing a button, like destroying your fucking life. Oh,
Man,
dude.
we shouldn't have had this conversation because now it's gonna make people want to
It's
do it all
a
over
really
again.
fucking
Yeah.
bad feeling. Like in general, there's a huge problem with no accountability on the internet. I hope some of these guys that are doing the swatting thing get found out and get
They
fucking
do.
Oh,
And it
fu-
feels
brought
so
to
good
justice.
to read about.
brought to justice. Yeah. Oh man.
How different would the internet be if everyone was held accountable for what they were saying? Like in Twitch chat, you guys would probably all monk ass so hard.
If you go back like 10 years
Oh, dude,
ago,
that'd be
and
fucked.
people are like, you need should we attach IDs to your? I'm like, no, full anonymity. Like nobody should ever know. But like you asked me
You
like
changed
today,
your mind completely.
I want social security numbers on every. I don't want to ban by
Your fucking
IP.
Twitch account. needs to be
I don't want to
connected.
ban by IP. I want to ban you by your SSN. All right?
Yeah.
I want you are
What the
gone
fuck?
forever. Fuck that shit, dude. I want to see when somebody. This is why.
Yeah, oh, actually, I'm down with that. Ban
This is
people
why-
by their SSN. They say some super shit. You can't make another account. You can't make another SSN. Like, good luck.
You need to
Wait,
commit fraud
wait,
in
so-
order to get back into my
Yeah,
channel.
Some, some countries maybe you do need an SSN.
DNA
South Korea.
I think in China you do, right?
No, I know in South Korea you do. I don't know about China.
Pretty sure
okay.
South Korea do, yeah.
This is my favorite thing. The difference between Twitter and Twitch is that, like, on Twitch, you talk shit. This is going to sound real mean. I don't care, though. I love sounding narcissistic. On Twitch and Twitter, like, I ban you or whatever. It's whatever. I love it when people talk shit on YouTube. My favorite thing is some guy will talk shit on YouTube, like, oh, you look like such a scrawny little fucker, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you click the dude's channel, and he's got, like, 780 views, or like, 780 videos. And it's, like, his mom commenting on every video. And it's just, like, some fucking little fucking loser in the corner, like, hey, guys, welcome to my Dino Plays Roller Coaster Tycoon. Hey, guys.
I love
wanna
roller
watch that.
coaster guys. I
Yeah.
love roller
I
coaster
got
guys.
like I start reading their comment and I start to like adhere for like an anger level, but like after watching this shit, it's like, dude, I'd be mad if I were you too.
Imagine you could just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's good.
imagine you had to allow people to see what you look like, to shit talk how other people look like. You would never get shit talked like ever again.
That's my favorite thing about like
basically.
live stream fails is you get these girls that are like, these are more than often it's like, this is a conventionally attractive girl, and you got these guys like, this fucking chick has got so much makeup on.
5.5 at best.
Yeah. The stupidest
She's like
little
a
thing.
5.5 at best. It's like, dude, you would fucking
I slay
sleep
so
with a
much
2.
pussy,
Shut
and
the
this
fuck
girl
up.
is
Yeah.
like absolutely nothing compared to what I can get.
Oh my
I
god,
don't even know why he's.
it's so ridiculous, dude.
And it's like people who would actually, get girls that are over that 5.5 standard that they say would never type some shit like
Well,
that.
because they're not
They're
browsing.
too busy begging.
They're not browsing live stream fails. Like, oh shit,
Oh,
dude.
Have you actually ever, I mean, clearly you have on YouTube, but I've seen some people on Twitter, like I get comments, I go to their profile, it's the saddest shit ever. They have like either the freaking egg or some random anonymous icon, and all of their tweets are just the most negative things ever.
You're telling people like hang themselves and stuff. I like scroll down and it's all like that the whole way. Yeah.
I got some.
And then I don't feel so bad about the comment they made, because I'm like, they say this shit to everyone ever all the time.
I see one back home, just like, oh, this guy's probably going through some fucked up shit. I don't even give a shit.
I make the worst assumptions. I had this one dude. Actually, I don't think he tweeted me. I think he tweeted at Casey Tread. We were saying some shit like, your job is fucking pathetic and you should feel bad. And this guy's fucking Twitter was linked to his LinkedIn.
Oh God.
And we went off on this guy so fucking hard. He deleted his Twitter and he deleted his LinkedIn afterwards.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He was working for like his daddy's company as like a secretary. He's like 27 years old. Oh my, we roasted this guy so hard. He tried to respond to like the first two people, but then they found his Facebook too and they were posting like pictures of him.
Holy shit. But I mean,
Gotta love the
I
internet.
really wonder how that person thinks or feels afterwards. Are they like, damn, I got a taste of my own medicine? Or do they just look at it as like, I'm unlucky, blah, 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 blah.
Anytime. This is the worst thing about being a content creator is that the people that you deal with have no accountability. They can say the most vile, disgusting, rude shit ever, but you as a content creator,
cannot.
not only you have the most accountability of, and this is gonna sound meany, of literally any person that's ever existed in all of history, because we
Yeah,
are on
I guess so.
stream all the time, and every single word you say will be saved forever. PewDiePie is one of the most prolific YouTubers of all time, and he could only go streaming for 2 days before he had his major fuck up. Like, that's some hard shit to deal with. And anytime you like
If
start
you
to
respond-
lash out
if
at
you
somebody,
respond with the hate,
people get
1/10
so
of the hate.
mad.
Yeah.
People are like, why do you
Yeah.
bully this guy? Why do you
But
stick your views down? I was like, the fuck, dude?
So to speak a little bit for the other perspective, for the people who are shit talking us, I know, like, because no one's saying anything about that. I sometimes get in these real shit moods where I see every action,
Albert.
human action is really greedy
Oh, can you guys
and
let
evil.
us know when you want us exactly and we'll just end? Sounds good, thank you. Sorry,
Oh,
go
shit,
on.
sorry, yeah.
No, it's fine.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I get in these real shit moods where I see every single human action is really greedy and evil, and I feel like everyone's so selfish and self-centered, and then I look at them doing anything and I assume it's for the worst reason, and that's what they're doing, and then they're just they're assuming we're doing everything for the worst fucking reason at every moment, and just like money grubbing and like being selfish and whatever, and then they're typing to us about from that point of view.
Yeah,
right?
but I understand. But like, if I did that to somebody, though, I mean, I'd expect to get roasted for it. You can't be mad if somebody claps back on you,
they
right?
should, at the same time they should expect to get roasted.
Yeah,
for it,
you
right?
absolutely should. Yeah, don't act indignant about it. Like,
I just want like the general culture of influencers online, streamers, YouTubers, whatever. I just want viewers to just try being a bit more understanding. People are gonna fuck up, okay? That's what happens when you put yourself out there that much. When I see other streamers get shit on for things, like 90% of the time, like I can understand when people mess up. But when viewers see that, they're like, you're just defending them for doing something super shitty. I'm like, well, no one's fucking perfect.
Well, yeah, most people haven't experienced what it's like to be in front of a camera 10 hours a day and talking the whole time and
Not only
slip-ups and
that,
stuff,
but
right?
like Twitch chat is literally a constant feedback loop of what you're doing.
and
it's your job to take it into consideration.
not just Twitch chat, it does things to your mind. To like go on to like Reddit and read people typing and making these extremely personal
Yeah.
accusations against you. And the worst thing is that like I always describe this as like the lose. There is no good way to counteract this type of like gossip. You can either say nothing, in which case it might fester and you get fucked. You could either say that it's not true and try to counteract it, in which
And
case
you're
people say
giving
you're
it
being too
attention as
defensive.
well.
Yeah, people say you're getting too defensive, you're getting attention. Or you can give more personal information to prove them wrong, in which case now you're revealing even more of your life, and they
For
probably
people
aren't
to
even gonna care.
dissect as well.
Yeah,
Right,
and it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
I end up
there's
just
like
not
no
responding.
good way
Yeah.
to like
Man,
deal with it.
I honestly like to deal with that. I try to make a fucking joke out of everything in my own life.
Just meme it.
No. Not even meme it publicly. Like I've seen this stupidest shit online. Someone literally wrote this like entire post on a random thread about me, and they're like, yeah, Poki like started living with Scara and he fell in love with her and then she rejected him and now he just doesn't want to kick her out of offline TV. And that is like the most far-fetched shit you could ever write. When I read something like that, I'm not like, I must correct this gossip. I'm just like, This is so dumb, and anyone who believes it is also dumb.
The thing that sucks though is that maybe for somebody your size, and maybe it is or maybe it isn't an issue, but like for somebody like me, I have a really hard time with that because there are people that like I'll talk to people and at the end of the conversation like you're a lot more reasonable than I thought you would be, and I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, well, I mean, like, don't you like support like pedophilia and shit? I even heard you make a comment about that on one of your podcasts, and when I hear people, yep. You said something about like didn't Destiny
clips
defend
out of context,
child porn
right?
or something?
Yeah.
I remember specifically that comment because it was a big meme. But like there
I
are
remember
legitimately
seeing stuff
yeah,
about that, but I
yeah.
wasn't sure the
Or like if
exact
I go to like certain
context. I can't
subreddits and I
remember right
comment
now.
or something, I feel like isn't this the guy that like defends child porn? And it's like the fuck. Or like there are a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Oh,
that
I
You
can
don't
assume-
know.
Didn't you say
Wait.
that like
I can
in
assume-
very specific situations?
Oh no, I don't want to do this.
I actually, I'll do it. I don't care about.
Never mind, never mind, never mind,
I'll
never
do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Either
I
way,
didn't even hear this.
It's hard to put
I wanna
yourself
say
out there
something.
when people can take it
I have
so many
no
different
idea what he
ways,
said.
right?
Sorry to talk over you. I have no idea what he said, but
Uh-huh.
okay, this is man. I should probably think before I talk, but I'm not even going to. In the assumption that people are born pedophiles, if they are born that way, oh, it's kind of hard to go down this path.
I
It
see
does
what you're trying
suck.
to say.
FBI,
Right,
open
no,
up.
it sucks for them that they have to affect someone else's life in a negative way to derive any sexual pleasure.
Basically, there was a
If
2-hour.
people are born that way,
Okay,
it
I mean,
sucks.
basically there was
for
a
them.
there was a 2-hour debate that I had with an
But
actual
you don't
like.
have to.
I mean,
I had a
you have to act
still
on
sucks
it.
for
but
them,
I
though.
get what you mean.
Yeah, there was a 2-hour debate that I had with a guy that was actually advocating for hardcore pedophilia. He thought there should be no age of consent. And in the course of this 2-hour debate, where I'm on the anti-side, where I believe that there should be consent and there are good reasons for it, and I provided
Yeah,
all
okay,
the
I
reasons.
see what happened.
Yeah, he asked me like, well, is there any case where child porn could ever be an okay thing? And
Yeah.
I had gotten research that was emailed to me where somebody was like, it's possible that as part of therapy for pedophiles, you use child porn that's already been created with the consent of the people that it was created for as part of therapy to get them to not rape kids, right? And I was like, I guess maybe if like
Yeah.
the research worked in that situation, then maybe.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
now
and then you
like
say that,
there
it
is
take out
this
of
Not
context.
that I'm saying
Brittany
it's
fucking
right.
Venti, okay? The chick from Ice Age, this chick like clipped out something, a 20-second clip, okay?
shit.
And now like half the internet is like, Destiny doesn't he support like ethical child porn? It's like, no, what the fuck? And that's like the #1 meme that like in all like the Kotaku and Action Plays. But like, I'm sorry, the reason why I bring this up is because the thing that sucks, the reason I said before I was a lose-lose-lose is because sometimes if you don't address stuff, there are actually people that will read it that think it's true. So you're like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
damn.
that's a tough-
You're
that's
like
a really
you're
tough
totally
spot.
What
fucked.
really bothers me about situations like that, and I'm sorry for this, Destiny, is just like you put yourself out there and you like make this risky content, which I think should be allowed and should live on the internet, but then you get like shit on kind of for it because there's so
Sure.
much that people can take out of context.
Sure.
And
Well,
people,
but, like, I'm not even
people
necessarily
always
talking about-
want more, but then you give them more and they do bad
Sure.
with it, which makes you not want to.
And I'm
give
not even
more.
necessarily talking about like what I do, but like even for something that might be harmless, like you and Skara or whatever. That like if you never address that, there might be some sizable group of people. Like maybe something happens in a future stream where you and Skara interact with each other in some way, whether a joke or not a joke, where somebody like gets like some like, oh shit, that really did happen. And like if you never address it, like that could have like actual damaging impacts on you in the future. It's just a really shitty thing when people. Are you familiar with like the gossip sites?
Some of them, but it's such
Some-
a
There are
Dude,
some
I-
crazy
Yeah, they
fucking people
really
out there.
are.
Holy shit! I don't want to say anything.
They're
here
your
'cause
biggest fans and your biggest
Oh
haters
my
at the same-
god!
The type of stuff they'll look into.
It's like these people know more about my personal life than I do sometimes.
Yeah, no,
Like,
seriously. People will like the most random people, the most obscure forums will shit on me for selfies I posted in like grade 10.
yeah, they find like Facebook
Yeah.
links to like
The most
archived pages
random
from like your high
stuff.
school yearbook.
Oh, that's insane.
It's insane.
Dude, I just fucking publicize everything.
But like
Like,
shit that you wouldn't even know exists
Yeah,
anymore.
like archived stuff from high school.
Or like when like people on
everything,
those sites,
dude.
I don't
I
know if
just
you've ever
fucking
seen
let
people on those
everyone see
sites
shit.
where they'll start out and they'll be like, oh well, I was actually
Probably
Destiny's
not the best
personal friend
thing.
for a long time, so I know all this shit. And then they start saying a bunch of shit. And I'm
God.
like, dude, who were you? Because I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. I actually show up on those sites every now and then. I'll post like, this is my favorite fanfic of me so far. Like, what else do you know? They're like, it's like so. These
No,
people are crazy,
legit.
dude.
Some of the stuff I read, I'm like, this is literal fanfic. Like, where do you get this stuff from? Anyways, I'm sorry to cut this off. This
Oh,
has
yeah,
been
yeah, sorry.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Yep.
should do it again soon. But we do have some stuff to film. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for joining. Follow Recful and Destiny and Fedmyster for sure.
Follow
all
me
on Twitter.
Instagram, not on
And
Twitter.
And
Chat on
Instagram,
Twitter.
I'm
not on Twitter.
Twitter.
But he
Get him
will
unbanned
be
on Twitter.
soon. He will be soon. Hashtag unban.
If anybody knows somebody who works at Twitter.
I'm so sorry. Pepe hands as well. This is really fun. We'll do it again soon for sure. Recful's gonna be on my podcast, right?
Oh shit.
Maybe. We'll figure it out. I think that's it. You guys do your shout outs if you have anything to say.
Reshi or whatever the fuck your name is, the guy that runs the Twitter gaming account. I know you're out there. I got so many people.
You heard this.
I got
somehow.
so many people chasing
Somebody
you down
in
right
here-
now. Okay.
Somebody in here knows that guy.
Eventually, he's gonna get sick of
gonna
hearing
get
my
clipped.
name because I know there's like 3 different people that have talked to him so far, like asking on my behalf. So I'm gonna get a sit down with this guy. It's gonna happen.
I'm personally annoyed that he's not on Twitter because then I had to talk to him on Instagram. To
Oh,
arrange this.
God. Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go on Insta-
I don't even know how to talk to you.
Yeah, you can't even
No,
talk to this
same.
guy.
I was gonna ask where you were, and I was like,
I
wait,
know,
I
yeah.
can't DM you.
Yeah, I like looked you
Like,
up.
you never
It's actually,
ask
like,
for people's number
It's
ever.
a really bad thing. Yeah, you don't trade numbers. Remember? So somebody's like, "Oh, yo, can you talk to this guy?" And I feel like a loser because like I don't know how to talk to him. I don't have my Twitter anymore. I don't know how to get a hold of this guy. Like,
What
fuck,
happened when
dude.
you were trying to talk to me for the podcast?
Yeah, like I was like, somebody tell him that I followed him on Instagram. I guess. Damn you. Like,
Oh shit, gotta download this again.
oh my god. Yeah,
All right,
sorry.
we
Okay.
really have to go.
Yeah.
So sorry. Have a good night, everyone, and we will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's gonna take like a minute for me to turn off because I don't
You gotta
actually
get an air
know.
conditioner, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, and we have to film another thing for like 2
Bye.
hours.
Armpit sweat?